They weren't expensive because I keep buying expensive wireless and wired ones, and I either drop or break the wireless ones. I stepped on one before. The expensive wired ones, I broke two of them. I was so mad. They weren't expensive because I keep buying expensive wireless and wired ones, and I either drop or break the wireless ones. I can't hear myself.
No, it's alright, sorted it.
All right, that was weird. I was like, why am I talking to me?
I fixed that. What's wrong with restreaming chat?
Are we live now?
Yeah, we're live.
I think I've got a solution for you, Saint.
Should just sit down and
what it is?
You know what?
You're gonna need a wireless pair of overhead headphones, earphones.
Okay, that's the ones
That's what I need, man.
They're wireless, but they're a head pair, and you ain't gonna like trip over. You ain't gonna just miss that little thing on the floor and put your foot on it, like because they're like a pair of headphones.
You're right.
Sleek ones. I mean, you'll have to get a set of those. That's the only way you're gonna survive, mate. Wide pair, they don't survive, and the little buds you keep stepping on.
Yeah, like I wasn't like before COVID happened. I wasn't with all the, I wasn't zooming or doing any of that crazy shit.
Yeah.
So like, I probably burnt like $300 in headphones last year. I would keep buying them and buying them.
Headphones to go through, man.
Well, they were expensive. Not that many. It was like I bought a wired PlayStation pair. Then I got like I'd say like a low grade gamer set that was wired. Broke both of them. Then I went with the wireless LGs. Stepped on it. Yeah. I stepped on that. Broke that. And then I had, I said, you know what? I'm not doing this.
You know, if you were one of our children by now, we'd have stopped buying you headphones.
And you'd have got beats.
And you'd have got beats at the same time.
Sonny told me that story. I see what's going on here.
Do you know what I mean? We'd have just gone,
Listen,
having it in your ear. Here's a little Bluetooth speaker. Carry that around.
Yeah, man. And see, like, that's what I'm saying. I just gave up. I said, listen, I'm in the dollar store all the time. I'm gonna get some dollar store jammies. They break, pop another one out. $1. It's not a big deal.
Exactly. What's happening, guys? Sorry for the late start. Crypto Highs, what's happening, Pothead? It's Monday night. Robin came round. He said he fancied a drink. So I was like, look, if you fancy a drink, we're sitting here. Might as well switch on the camera and chat to a couple of guys while we're here. We can see our mine in the place. Pothead. Istiak. What's up, bro? How's things? Got fresh trim today and everything, guys, as you can probably tell. Just me happy about that then.
Well,
yeah, very good, mate. It looks really nice.
My bad. I was
fantastic.
I
didn't really get ready for anything.
Thank you, bro. That's what I was looking for. Just a little bit of appreciation. You didn't even notice. Yeah, sound like
you look like you lost weight.
You didn't even notice.
Look, he's got that Terminator look on today, isn't he?
Fresh out the army, bro. Fresh out the army. No, I'm ill prepared. I've got to roll one and everything. I've got to build one for the stream. Normally, we got Smoke Club. Remember that, guys?
Hold on, y'all. You're drinking during a high stream.
We are blinking during the stream.
Drinking during a high stream. We're also smoking, bro. Flavoured tobacco, innit?
Flavoured tobacco all the way.
I like that.
Yeah.
No,
if you refresh the page, guys, you will find the Zoom link in the description. If you want to join in, feel free to click the link in the description, join the Zoom. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open that up and hide it in there.
It's alright, man. I'm smoking weed, bro. I'm a registered medical cannabis patient.
Tell me why now, because it smells like weed.
Does it smell?
Sorry, bro. I'm a registered patient, man. It's still.
Are we loud enough? Let's just check. Me and Robin are alright here. Get one wrapped up. Oh, do you know what?
I think you're best.
Should we do this first?
Oh, is it? Before you even got one wrapped
up? I've got a little.
You got a little bitty there. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everyone, to Crypto Highs. Although, saying that, have you seen the market?
All lows tonight. To Crypto Lows.
To Crypto Lows. New higher lows.
Yeah.
Crypto higher lows.
Crypto higher lows.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, what's going on here?
Don't know what high it is,
We
bro.
were just we were doing a toast to the
A high or low.
a high low, a crypto high, crypto low.
Crypto higher lows.
Yeah.
Cheers.
High or lows.
I can deal with that.
That's it, man.
I can roll with that. Definitely.
To anyone that's new in the crypto game out there, hold tight, man. Don't worry about it. It's what happens.
Hold on. I'm looking for somebody in the chat. What's goody, pothead?
I'm here, bro.
And-
Alright.
Our mind. What's good, man?
Yeah, man.
Where is Wonder, bro? He had to go left or
I
what?
don't know, bro. I don't know.
And he probably he's probably shifting to the crib. I think he's done work right now. He does. It's usually noisy. You know how that be.
So you know that
Right,
blackberry
yeah.
brandy thing that you were supposed to source for us?
Yeah.
Have you managed to source?
All- Bro, all that it's right. Bro, they got cases of it. All I need is the Addy. I didn't ask Sonny for it yet.
No, don't worry about that. I'm just saying, don't they do it in the UK? Is it not a UK thing, or is it only available?
That
in
brand,
the
no. He said he can't find it there.
Oh, okay.
So it could be just a customs thing, like they only produce it here and don't send it over there or whatever.
Possibly, mate.
I find it hard to believe that there's not at least one in y'all's liquor store. If y'all got brandy, there's got to be at least one of them there.
No,
Maybe
I'll tell
not
you what
the
it is.
exact brand.
Maybe not the same brand. I have seen, like, you know, flavored brandies out there, but whether it's going to be any good compared to what you're trying to tell us to try is a totally different thing. You know?
Yeah, because they're not all the same. This
No,
one
definitely
particularly is oddly sweet. Like I was totally stunned by it. Like, yo, I'm gonna get pissy drunk if I drink this because you can't taste the alcohol volume in it. It's 40%.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
things they are.
It's 80 proof, and I mean it's so sweet, man.
All right.
It's almost like
Pothead,
drinking a
I'm going to
thick
leave
wine.
this choice to you what I should smoke, bro. Which flavour should we go for? We have once,
Which flavored tobacco should you go for?
Splitter 33,
Oh,
some
I know what I'm
gelato, crystal cookies, and mimosa.
all right, it's up to pie. I'm not gonna weigh in here.
I've
Leave
left this one to
make the
Potted. As
choice.
it's crypto highs, we'll let Potted make the choice. We've got mimosa in the special tub here.
Nice.
Nice. The runts is really nice as well. I'll give it that. Gelato's gelato. Splitter 33, that was nice too. The crystal cookies is nice, gets you throat a little bit. Gelato, okay, bro.
Gelato, he says.
See,
Wow.
and there it is.
Oh,
Crystal cookies. It just has an exotic name to it. You just want to try it.
Yeah.
You know, like over here, I think Runts is getting a little like, you know, people they're into that. Gelato was probably a while back here. You know what I'm
See if I can
saying?
do a little showcase, bro.
The gelato was hitting for a minute. It was the preferred
There you go,
mainstream exotic, I'll say.
nice. Smoking on that gelato. That's funny.
Nice.
Funny
Yeah.
looking tobacco, that.
As you can see, all of our flavoured tobacco comes in this green colour over here. Yeah, most people are used to brown flavoured tobacco, but ours seems to be this green colour.
You don't want that Texas brown.
Yeah,
It's vegan tobacco, bro. It's vegan.
that's right. Vegan, that's right. Yeah, we took all the brown tobacco out of the tobacco, and you left with green.
Sorry, man. Nah, it's kind
Don't worry,
of
we'll work something out, man. We'll work something out. Green cap.
No, let me turn this page off. I need all my bandwidth for the Zoom.
You know what? What's that ASMR stuff? Yeah, you ready for this, guys? Some AMSR?
What you got?
Just say that I got nice, solid, crystally cracky green and a brand new grinder. You ready?
Oh.
Is that good?
That was lovely.
Sonny, bro. You see, you might have tapped into something there.
There you go. There you go. There's a market for this.
Silent.
There you go.
Silent.
Mob joint rolling.
You just let
I
that
can
camera
do that,
roll.
bro, 3-4 times a day, no problem.
Bro, if you do it,
Nah.
you just
on the hour every hour. Like the news on the hour every hour.
yeah, you could splice them and just
John
put them
Hall
in the
says
video.
Purple
Bro,
Haze or Big Bang 2. I've not tried it, but Big Bang 2 would be my choice because I've not tried it.
Yeah, John. I haven't tried Big
Big
Bang.
Bang, man, that's old school, bro. Big
What?
Bang.
Big Bang? Big Bang?
Heard him? Ah,
Purple Haze
Purple
is
Haze
too.
is really old.
Yeah, Purple Haze,
Big
pop.
Bang. We had Big Bang and Big Bud. It was
Big Bud,
Bud
yes,
as well.
I've tried Big Bud. I didn't know Big Bang. It's mostly the same stuff, same strain.
Yeah. Good shit.
And what was Big Bang 1? I wonder what Big Bang 1 is. He said Big Bang 2, so it could be new and improved.
Oh yeah, new and improved.
I'll just put a same, you know. Same one as
Send
well.
it in the link. Newton's a proper connoisseur when it comes to weed.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Take over the session.
Ooh. I can't even do it. Is that who that is?
You're not gonna let that shit go, huh?
Bro, it's just too funny the way he came out with it. It's one of them. I don't know if it's a Birmingham thing, but it was just like, yeah, you could do that. You know what I mean? Just to explain something to fans without even saying it. Just like, and fans know what you mean as well. Who we got? Oh, it's Wonder.
Wonder, bro. Wonder.
Smoothest voice in crypto.
Greetings.
What's happening, Wonder? How's
Greetings,
things, bro?
everybody.
Greetings.
Everything is beautiful, man. What's going on? How's everybody doing?
What's goody in the hood, bro?
We're just
Just
having a
got
nice, relaxed one today, bro.
That's good.
Makes a
Yes,
change, bro.
yes.
Makes a change.
Fantastic.
No hyper drunk on crypto or anything like that. Just a nice little relaxed.
You know what?
Crypto highs and crypto, what is it, higher lows today? With this, the show's dedicated to higher lows,
Hi, Lowe's.
which is hopefully what we're out there setting right now.
High low.
What's up, Felipe? How you doing? How's it going, bro? It's getting
Felipe.
good, bro. Nice. Thanks to Smoke Club. Shout out Knitting, keeping us.
See if we can get
Flowing.
a few of the boys in there. Excellent.
Where did we go
yeah,
for?
man.
The gelato in the end, yeah? We'll try a little bit of gelato, see what's happening.
And now,
Oh, hang on.
so now keep.
Right there. I
Are,
can hear that.
are we keeping this strictly
clicking.
secular
No, the,
stream?
You actually
Or
burn
we-
it and you hear the crackling of it. You may as well give them the full motion. Get near.
Are
to
we
it and
keeping
light
this
it,
strictly
they'll hear
secular?
You know where the end of it like.
It's a little bit of a free for all, bro. Worst case scenario, we take it down, innit? We're just chilling.
Oh no. I mean, like, are we staying just casual, or are we throwing crypto in there right now?
Bro,
Mate,
if you
throw
want to
what
talk
you
about
want in,
crypto,
man.
talk
Throw
about
what you want
crypto,
in.
whatever anybody wants to talk about.
If you
Let's go.
If you got some weird lump showing up somewhere, we'll try to set that for you too.
Hey,
Hey!
big man in the live
Big
chat.
man, wow.
Taylor, big up yourself, fam.
Well, that deserves a drink. Now,
Yeah,
pour
pour
for
one
Tay,
quick
man.
for Tay, bro. For Taylor in the live chat. Yes, bro. Bro, I was gas talking to you, even just like the little message you sent, bro. That was wicked. Oi, oi, oi. Is that NB? NB, oh, Knitting's arrived as well. What's happening,
All the big
Knitting?
mans are cool.
Everyone's here for the smoke session,
They're all in
innit?
for the
Everyone
smoke
likes the
session,
smoke
innit?
section, bro.
Hey, have a chat about crypto. They're not in
Oi,
there.
oi. Listen, if you guys haven't, I haven't put the link in this video, but in the last video I put up on this channel, Tay Lito channel, yeah, is in the description. Bro, go and subscribe Tay Lito channel, yeah. Watch Tay and Lito. Lito's my G, bro. I feel like, yeah, what he's doing in life with his family, his sons, I feel like I'm doing the same thing, just round and round, bro. I just had that connection, so.
Definitely.
I sent a little bit of, you know me, bro. I sent a little bit of tokens to him yesterday as well. He sent me his wallet address. So I've sent him a little bit of IND. I sent him a little bit of DGS and a little bit of BNG as well. A little bit of E. And I've told him, I goes, listen, you gotta go and get Tay now, yeah, to figure out how to see his tokens and everything on the website. So hopefully, that he'll get into that, but it'll be good for him, man.
Now
man.
listen, join the community, Tay. If you need any help, there's people in there
Yeah,
that
of
will
course,
give you
bro,
all
of
your
course.
answers, mate. All your answers. Anyway, to the man
All right,
himself.
man, yeah.
Cheers. Welcome
It's
to
a
the
big
family.
man.
Good to see you boys on a Monday. Aye.
Robin, innit, bro?
That's
He-
what-
he-
that's what we all
Robin was
call
here,
this.
He was like, I feel like
Drunk
having a
on
drink.
Monday.
Yeah, man. Nah, it was you know, we've been well behaved this weekend.
You know, it's Monday as well. You know what I was thinking? I don't know. I don't normally do this, guys, just so you know, yeah. But
Oh yeah, special.
should I?
I don't know, man. Maybe they want to see who you really are.
We've got a big man in the chat as well. It's bright in here, you know, without them.
Yeah.
There you go,
Bro.
guys. Glasses are off.
The Taylito combo in the house, and
There
the
you
guys
go.
actually took his shades off for you.
Yeah, it's just one of those, isn't it? Bro, I just want people to know, I've done it before as well. I ain't got nothing to hide like that. Sometimes people, when I'm wearing my glasses, they're thinking like, oh, what's this guy got to hide, or this, that, and the other.
Yeah, Sonny,
man.
you're
We
so
are what we are.
incognito
We
with
are,
glasses
we
The
are,
on.
thing
we
is, though,
we are.
if you watch from the start, yeah, you know, Punjab BMC, my big bro, from the start, the whole image of everybody in the crew was always, whenever we was out clubbing, doing the music,
They had the shades.
we always had the shades on. And yeah, more time we was having a little split, so it was always good to cover up the red eye and whatnot. So it kind of grew in that habit a little bit. You know what I mean?
Went out in the public, cover those red eyes.
It just grew out a little bit that way. So yeah, normally when I carried on with the Pendu channel, that's just how I felt comfortable. I was like, look, you know what? But then, like I was saying, big man, yeah. I thought you was the sting of YouTube. Listen, I was watching Tail. Yeah, I took them off, bro. Done it, bro. Like,
YouTube.
I'm not saying I ain't gonna put them back on, but you know, it's a Monday night. We're just chilling. You know what I
That's
mean?
right, man. We are.
Plus, like I say, bro, we're real guys, and I ain't got nothing to hide. We're here doing what we do, year in, year out, bro. We've been doing this thing 3 years. Do you know what I mean? So, family growing up in the whole situation. We got friends from around the world joining us, doing the whole thing, enjoying,
That's right,
learning, understanding. So, yeah, it's one of them, bro. We're having a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. Family is earning, innit?
Is it raining?
Community's earning, innit?
Community's earning, man. We're all earning.
Is it
Imagine
raining,
being-
Sonny?
Hey,
Is it raining over there?
is it raining? It's
Yeah,
been
man.
raining,
It has
bro. It's
been raining all
all
day. It is raining now.
It's been raining all day.
You can say that's why you took your shades off.
Yeah,
then.
maybe.
It's
I
not
feel a little
sunny
bit
outside.
prank. I'm gonna put them back on.
You feel naked? You feel naked
Yeah,
without
just a bit prank. I'll get used to it though. I'll get used to it when we're out and about. Bro, listen, I've taken inspiration from Taylito's vlogs, man. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
like I was just telling Robin, I goes, listen, you know what? We've been making YouTube videos, yeah, for 3 years in all different formats, like live streams, this, that, and the informational videos.
Yeah.
We never done like just a normal sit down vlog moment kind of video, innit? Do you know what I
Like
mean?
these guys.
Like
these guys.
these guys do just.
They do it.
And now it's like it's showing me like I feel connected to these people on a level without, you know, no gas here. Because I'm sitting there watching the videos, becoming part of their life in one sense. Like whatever's going on with the YouTubers you're watching, anyone, you kind of become a part of that. So
Yeah.
that's what we need to project out there, I think, a little bit, bro. In the
Nah,
same way.
thing.
innit?
Like they had the did you have that episode with his mom and his auntie there? You had that serious conversation chat.
Bro, I love all them chats, bro. Like I say, you
your
have
family
with
was there,
Tay.
your mum was there, your
Whole-
auntie
yeah.
was there, you had a
His
serious
sister, I think it
discussion.
was his sister.
I think it was sister auntie.
Yeah, Tay's auntie, yeah.
Yeah,
Tay's
yeah,
auntie,
yeah,
Tay's
yeah, and you were
auntie.
there, man, and you know, you had a serious discussion, family discussion, private discussion that people wouldn't talk about. And it was great because you were there with your family talking about things. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
the way it should be. Honest, open, the way you are.
Parents
I mean?
are looking for inspiration all the time, innit? Really, everybody's looking out there. Look, what's a good way to bring up your kids? Do you know what I mean? Tia says, "Yeah, the real 100%. I'm now watching you, bro. Come on."
We're
No,
not
this is
worthy.
it.
We're not worthy.
It's all just about networking, bro. And listen, I was trying to tell you the other day, life begins at 40. I got to 40. I want to enjoy myself with my family, with my kids, with my peeps as well. The people that I meet on YouTube, but bro, we'll link up in it, bro. We'll just, you know, ain't even a long thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, man. Spread the love. Share the wealth. Get everyone in the game. You know what I mean? Look for the future. Look towards the future.
Yeah, bro. Listen, without I'm happy, yeah, that Tay's into it because if you know, yeah, but I tell you, I'm coming to have a drink and vibe with you, man, bro. Whenever
Bro,
Tay
please do.
open
Please do.
invitation, you got my email, bro. If you come down here, we got space, or either way, if we're down them sides, bro, I'll drop you a message. We'll link up. Come and have a drink. Be sick to meet the meet Lito,
Relax.
isn't it? Tay
Just
Lito,
come
bro.
relax.
Be wicked,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
Sick
Yeah,
one.
man.
Sick one.
Look forward to it. Anytime you're up these neck of the woods, man, even if it's a short visit, just drop a line, man.
Yeah, man. I was gonna say as well, like there's you know, I don't even want to go like that, but there's a few mans as well, like, you know, like Ramel and a few people, other people, high profile people in one sense, yeah, that they all chilling on the same vibe as well, understanding, having a nice thing. I think it's nice as well. I find it nice that people of that stature come to me to talk about crypto, to get crypto advice or whatever, not financial advice, but you know, they take what I say as like, you know what, this guy knows what he's talking about. Yeah,
Sonny,
you know what I mean?
I was going to big you up to Jake Paul because he was like, who can I talk to about crypto? Who's, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm about to hit Sonny up. I said, watch, I'm about to put him on DOC.
Yeah, it's no joke. Like I said, it's only that.
I'll be alright, bro. I don't wear a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he went that smoke.
Bro, that was crazy though, man. Like, bro, did you see that, innit?
Yeah.
He took his hat.
He took his hat on.
Yeah, bro.
Childish and a half.
It was a
Violation,
Childish
innit?
and a
That's a
half,
proper
man.
violation. Like,
It's a
that's why
yeah.
you just
Take
sitting
a
there. I'm
man's
sitting
hat.
there. All of a sudden, you've took my glasses off my face.
Yeah.
Like, whoa!
Nah, bro. You about to wear.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah, bro. You
Too
gotta
much,
wear
much.
it. You gotta wear it. That's too much.
Come
That
on,
was
man.
too much.
Listen, that guy.
Even if he'd have just slapped it off his head, even that is like, nah, bro. We gotta go.
Listen,
you know.
I'll come out with a cap because I didn't set my fucking hair today. Yeah, you ain't taking my cap. You know what I mean? What, you let man see my fucked up hairstyle today.
And yeah,
Alright,
he was
gelato,
looking a little
gelato,
rough
man,
too, bro.
gelato.
He was looking a little rough under the cap, bro, too. It's
No,
hilarious.
to be honest though, have a little respect for the man that you know. The guy's done his thing. He's got his titles. Yeah, you're up and coming, but you know what I mean. Have a little respect for the people you're around.
I think he almost
Right?
guaranteed the fight has to happen now. I mean,
That's
he
what
already
it is,
fighting
innit?
a
It's
bro.
hype. It's normal hype before the match, but you know, he overdid it a bit. You know what I mean?
No, I mean he's not fighting him. I'm
What was
saying
it?
if
Even when
he
he
did,
tried to diss his trainers, like what? You just got Air Force Ones or something on?
That was stupid, innit? Yeah, like,
What?
how you gonna go
How you
to
gonna try and diss that
to
guy?
Mayweather and try and make it out like my guy's cheap?
Yeah.
Like,
The
sit
guy
down,
could have
bro,
showed
innit?
up.
Like, do
The
you know what I
guy
mean?
could have come with like flip flops, with a pair of flip
That's what
flops
I'm
on,
saying, man. Don't have
and
to
you
rep
still
like
can't
that.
disrespect the guy. He could have come with flip flops on from the pound store today. You still ain't gonna take the piss out of the guy's flip flops.
I tell you what, it did show me though. Yeah, one on a level though. Even Mayweather, respect to him from you know, boxing legend, bro. Do you know what I mean? No shadow of a doubt, master of his era and sport. But when it comes to social media, crowd control, all of these kind of attributes, like even just the sharp comebacks, what to bring on stage, Floyd flopped
Yeah,
a
he
little
said-
bit for me, bro. Like, it was like, shit, Floyd, man.
To be honest, I
Just
think
stay
he
quiet then, innit?
I
Like,
think
just,
he kept his calm a little bit, but he did talk a bit
no,
like
he sounded
nonsense a little
stupid,
bit.
bro. He sounded
did.
stupid. I'm not being.
He was making up.
Listen,
a
he went from one thing to another, trying to make it about race, trying to make it about this, that, and the other. And he was just, you could tell that Floyd was trying to pull every fucking string that he could to try and get any kind of support. It was just, I don't know, bro.
It's alright, man. You know what it is for those kind of people? It's what you do in the ring that counts, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course, bro, of course. There's a big debate going on right now about this whole. I've seen a lot of people talking about it as to what is this. It's not boxing. It's not fighting. Do you know what I mean?
That's not
It's
exhibition.
entertainment. It's an exhibition.
It's a
it's
virtual
entertainment.
exhibition match. You
Do
know,
you know
in
what I
their
mean?
contract they've got written somewhere. Listen, you know you can't break my nose or you can't do this or that. But you know what I mean. What happens in the ring? You know me, man.
No,
He's
it's
gonna
an
try and knock him
exhibition.
out, and he's gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of
it's
these-
an exhibition. It's
Do you know
an
what it is?
exhibition.
But see,
Not
some
one of these-
real
not-
boxers and real
No, but do
fighters,
you know what it
bro,
is? Do you know-
they having a problem
Listen,
with it? Do
I'll
you know,
tell-
because
I
it's
do.
not a real fight. It's
It's
not
not.
real boxing, and they're
Let them
getting
stay
more
broke.
views. They're getting more
They're just
views over there for that exhibition
Listen, but-
stuff than they are for the boxing.
But yeah, saying that, when you say it, in reality, yeah, there's no way that any one of these exhibition stroke real fights where you've come up against Mayweather and that, should the other guy be walking out
On
the
a
ring.
real though, tell me what you think of XLM and Telcoin.
Alright.
Is their potential? But I haven't looked into Telcoin. XLM is not something that I fuck with purpose like myself. But you know, it's
Stellar,
one of
innit?
those. It's Stellar.
Stellar Lumen.
It's not. I got nothing negative to say about it in that sense, bro. Do you know what I mean? But it's not something that I'm deeply into myself. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Binance, basically my favorite top 3 cryptos right now. And then being a part of the community as well, bro. You know, when there's moves to be made and steps to be had and things, I'm always open with what I'm doing with people. Like, look, this is what I'm planning, this is what I'm thinking of doing. And then we all come up together, bro, innit, when we make a move together.
But otherwise, if you were looking at a slightly cheaper option, and Nitin's saying that he's got
Nitin
XLM.
says he's got XLM, bro. There you go.
I have got to mention, Nitin, though, there's very little crypto you haven't got. Bro, I'll give it you now. In the chat, anyone that's in the chat, just mention a crypto at this moment. Let's see whether Nitin's got part of it.
He'll have it'll be 0.1 something percent of his portfolio.
But
don't get me wrong.
Otherwise, though, in regards, I know you want XLM. It seems a bit cheap. They're good for the future.
Nitin's one of these guys here. Where he collects them all. Like, literally, that never sells, but he'll buy a little bit of everything. Now. Yeah. So he's just got so many cryptos. It's one strategy, isn't it? Each to their own.
Each to their own.
Each to their own. I'm not saying he's winning. Do you know what I mean? Some are gonna win more than others. Personally, I like to be
a
little bit more focused in it, in that sense, rather than, you know, just spreading it out everywhere and hoping for the best. Do you know what I mean?
Yourself,
you can spread yourself though. Don't get me wrong.
But anyway. XLM's coming up to about 80p, 80 cents. You know what I mean? If you're looking for something a little reasonable to get into, look at Cardano or ADA. You know what I mean?
There you go, bro. If you wanted, you wanted a little outside step, right now, Cardano, ADA, Chainlink even has been making a bit of moves.
They're a bit more expensive, but you know they're still a good thing.
I would say one thing though, bro. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, and the most important thing is your outlook right now. Yeah, if you're just coming into crypto. In your mind, before you put any money in or come into it, what you gotta put in your mind is, I'm gonna hope whatever happens, up or down, I'm putting this in now because I want to see how much will this become in 4 years' time. I'm not worried about 1 year. I'm not worried about 6 months. I'm not worried about what happens in between. My idea is 4 years. If I put it in today. 4 years from today, I'm hoping that this is going to be exponentially more than what it is. Yeah? Don't look at things like, you know what, I'm going to put this bit in now and next month or next week it's going to be a quick double in, out. Because you're not really going to learn anything about the market that way.
No.
Let me tell you the logic behind and the maths behind why I say that 4 years as well. If you look, Bitcoin came out 2010. So take from 2010 to 2014 to 2018 to 2022, they're all 4 year gaps, big man, yeah? If you'd have bought any one of the tops, even if you bought, like, for example, maybe you remember 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2018, the last top, Bitcoin got to 19,000. It went down to 3,000 and then came back up now to 55, 60,000.
Yeah.
So even if you had a bought at 19,000 and everything tanked down to the bottom, you would have just had to see out the 4 year cycle, just to get to that next point where no matter what, you're still in profit. Do you know what I'm saying?
I like that question. That's a very nice question, isn't it?
Ain't ETH, Cardano, Polkadot fighting for the top spot in their field? Everybody except for ETH, I would say, is fighting because ETH is already there.
ETH is in the top spot.
ETH is already the big daddy that everybody wants to be. Everybody wants to copy. And they all copying now, Lito. You got to check this out as well, yeah? They all copying ETH version 1. The one that's been out for the past 5 years. Soon, ETH version 2 is going to come out. And that's going to dominate the whole space like game changer level. No shadow of a doubt. Then what will happen is, everybody will start trying to copy ETH 2. Everybody right now, Binance Chain, everybody, all these guys, they just copied the old technology. They haven't got
just about to
the new tech that ETH is about to come out with just now. But then that's going to start the next whole cycle of man's then trying to copy ETH 2.0 to get up to date with what's going on there. Do you know what I mean? So it's big plays, isn't it?
But you know, yeah, bro. Because I dipped in
Yeah,
my first
bro.
2017. My first buy was Ripple. Yeah,
That's
about then,
unfortunate, bro.
that's the same thing that we
Oh,
did. I had some
that's
Ripple,
unfortunate,
but we
bro.
mined it. We were mining coins at that
Yeah.
time, so yeah, we ended up with a bit of Ripple in those days. But see, we can't fault you.
See, this is the thing.
Can't
People
fault
don't
you.
get
At
it
that
to you
time, we
about
can't fault you.
about things like Ripple. Yeah, I was just explaining the other day. You bought that back in 2017, and it was. I don't know how much was it in 2017.
No, it was still it was still cheap. I think.
Well, the thing is though, yeah.
remember
Don't take
though.
this the wrong way.
I know it had its spike nearly.
I'm gonna
next year,
presume though, yeah, that Tay, being new at that time,
though. Yeah.
has bought Ripple for more than $1.
Yeah. If
Tay,
it was
bro,
high-
how much? If you don't mind, how much did you like for one Rip?
We
back
do
then?
know at this point in time, yeah, out of all of the cryptocurrencies that have still been running for at least 4 years, Ripple is the only one that's never
Not
been.
the only one, but it's one of the ones that hasn't
Ripple's
got back
the
to
only
its
one that
all-time high yet.
main ones. One of the big boys.
Yeah.
That's never beaten its all-time high yet.
See, like
Everyone else has
Bitcoin-
already gone past it. ages
Bitcoin back
ago.
then all-time high 19,000. It's more than tripled it. It's now up at 60,000.
Yeah.
XRP's all-time high back then was $3.82. It still ain't. Smacked it then, bro. You got it for 8 cents.
Did you?
Yeah, smashed
Man,
it.
I hope you kept hold of
Smashed
them.
it.
I hope you kept hold of them. mate.
Nice.
Should have sold them at $3.82.
No, if you didn't need the money at the
Yeah,
time,
no,
it
that's
don't
it.
matter
Hold
what
it,
you
hold it.
still hold them, mate.
Listen.
You still hold them.
I bought Ripple as well at 10 cents, bro. I bought
Yeah.
them at 10 pence.
10 pence, yeah, I think it was.
49, 50 of them I bought back then. Cost me a $5. I still got them
Still
now,
got
bro.
'em. Still got 'em, man.
I ain't gonna sell them now. Keeping them. Keeping them now. Just for nostalgia
For the future.
reasons.
Go on, tell us why you
future.
bought it. Why did you buy it?
Yeah, I dipped in. Who?
You know why I bought it,
know
he
why I
says.
bought it. Go on, bro.
Go
Why
on, why did you buy your Ripple at the time?
Let's
I
go
tell
with
you what,
being.
if you feel comfortable and you're in that, you can join the Zoom as well, bro. The link's in the description.
Yo, Tay,
I don't know
man,
if
yeah,
you've used that
man.
before.
Join the Zoom link. Come in the room, have a chat. If you
You don't have to show your
you
camera
don't
either,
have
bro.
to
You
show
can
your
turn
camera, man,
off.
if you're sitting there in
Just
your
use your
PJs or
audio.
something.
Isn't Tay a YouTuber?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's not worried about being on camera.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm
Oh,
saying,
he's got some genuine questions, so he might as well come in the room with us.
yeah.
Yeah, I just
you guys can
subscribed to
help
his
him answer
channel.
the question.
I just subscribed to
I
his
don't
channel.
want to talk about
Bro,
rappers.
say when you watch their videos, yeah, I know you're gonna be thinking of me and Sarge, bro. Like, okay, I just know it.
So I could only see the blue from here, I didn't have to see what the topic was.
See, he got into it
Because
he
it was
talking
about
going.
them talking about going legal or trying to fuck up the banking thing. Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
It's a little bit twisted, but yeah.
It's the banker's dream.
It is, yeah, the banker's dream
What
now.
XRP is basic. Oh, he's at work right now. Okay, bro. Big man's
Okay.
still working out there, man. Respect to you, bro.
Respect, bro. Respect.
We're trying to retire you this bull run.
Stop saying his name. He's gonna get in trouble.
Bro, respect
don't get out
for coming
over
in
here.
while you're still at work, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate
bro.
that.
Hey, listen, on a level though, Tay, yeah? 4 years. Within 4 years, retirement thing, bro. Just chilling back, relaxing, not bothering. That's what I'm hoping for you, fam. Do you know what I mean? And it's, many people have done it in less time, bro. It's not even a crazy one. You just got to watch out and make sure that you not get taken for a ride. And then slowly, the more you get into the technology, the more you'll understand about it, innit? It just comes good that way.
You can come here and ask any question you want, as long as you don't mention Dogecoin. You're fine. Well, you can, but we love having an argument over it.
Who we got at the top? Is that Big E?
Who's that?
Yeah, bro.
Easy, brother.
What's happening, big man?
Here he is.
Hey,
Here he
man.
is. The fucking
The
connoisseur. The
connoisseur
connoisseur himself is
has
here.
arrived.
Whoa. So, what flavour tobacco are you going with at this moment in time?
This moment of time, forbidden jelly.
Forbidden jelly.
See what I'm saying? We're already coming up with these names. It's crazy. Some
No,
exotic
honestly,
shit.
Knitting's a...
Nittin, you got some background noise you need to turn off, bro.
Come on, Knitting. Turn the TV off.
I'll tell yeah.
Mute it.
Is that better?
Yeah, man. But yeah, Knitting
Yeah.
is a nice holder in the contracts, and he's also a connoisseur. It has to be said, he is a connoisseur of flavoured tobacco.
Yeah, he's a G.
He's a G, 100%.
Nice.
Thank you.
So what's going on? We don't want to talk about those today. What's going on here?
You can if you want, man. It's
Talk
crashing
about
just
Doge
like
if
everyone
you
else.
want,
Did you hear that Doge is going to be the first one to make it to the moon?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he's
Man, listen, man.
called his next
when you got
rocket
it-
in 2022, January 2022. That's going to be launched Doge 1, so it will be the first crypto to make it to the moon.
You know what's crazy?
I don't get that guy.
Is
man.
when you got enough bees, you can do shit like that. That's the crazy part, man.
Listen, did you watch Saturday Night Live?
No, I didn't see it yet. I got it on DVR because my wife wanted to watch it too.
I'll let you watch it. I'll let you watch it, mate. I'll let you watch it.
I was a bit
I heard it was
disappointed with
cringy. I heard it was
Yeah,
something
it
that was
really
cringy.
was.
I have to. The reason why I want to ask you the
that.
question
Yeah,
was
about the
because
humour.
we don't really watch
Well,
a lot of American comedy programs. I can't
That
really
was
think
dead.
of many. Yeah,
the
but
jokes
No, that
were
was dry.
dead.
but I swear
Yeah,
down, is that what? Was that funny for the Americans? Because we didn't find that
I don't know.
humorous at
bro.
all. I didn't find
Listen,
any
listen.
sketch. Any sketch.
Listen, it's like this.
It's to the
like
point
this.
where the humour was just like childish, like so stupid.
I understand he was on Saturday Night Live, but did he write the sketch for the shows as well?
I don't know, man.
Well, here's the
impressed.
thing, right? Here's the thing, right? You got SNL, and of course it's Elon. They probably deferred to him. Now he's a different kind of thinker. So the shit he finds funny is probably not funny to the average person.
No, but
And that's
what
where
I'm
I think
trying
that
to-
happened.
What I'm trying to say is,
Hold on.
we got to understand, yeah.
I know.
We're in the
Hold on.
UK.
We've
Never watched Saturday Night Live. I
know,
watched
hold
it
on,
for the
hold on.
first time. Even all the bits in between the Elon bit, the humor was just dry. It was
Dry.
dead, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what
nah.
the hell?
SNL,
Embarrassing,
SNL
cringy, like
is
all
the-
of it.
Well,
Listen,
nah,
what
you
was
just
that
gotta-
pop thing? That Swedish pop? Oh, you haven't watched it yet, man.
I was just
But
trying to
anyway.
maybe it's
Oh,
the US
No,
humor and the UK humor is different.
because
I
we
don't know.
find a lot of the UK comedians that have done really well here don't make it in the American
Nah, but look, we
machine
watch,
because they're
we watch
not that funny.
comedians like
But
American comedians like
no,
Kevin
but that's
Hart
why
and
I
all
was
that,
trying to
they're funny
work
as
out
balls.
whether is it because we didn't understand
No,
the
it's
humor. I don't know.
It
No,
was
it's
like
just-
it was
it's-
made for teenagers, bro. That's the way it felt. Like it was made for like young teenagers.
Teenagers?
The comedy level of it was made for young. It was just stupid humor. I don't know.
Maybe
I
he
can't
thought
even
his,
say.
Nah,
his kids gonna watch it.
listen. It's
Maybe-
it's
maybe
like
he
this.
made
Saturday
his
It's
Night
like
kids
this.
gonna
Live,
watch
bro.
it.
Who what kids are watching Saturday
It's-
Night Live?
Get his kid to watch
It's-
it after
Comes on
the
late.
Yeah, there's no kid. It's not for kids, but if
Maybe
you
he
gotta
made it
just watch
thinking
some
my kid's
different.
gonna watch it. I don't know.
You gotta watch some different episodes. That's all.
Isn't he
I mean,
doing
if
4
it's-
weeks in a row though?
I didn't hear that.
I thought he
said
was
that?
doing it. I believe he was doing it for 4 weeks. I heard he had the next 4 week slot. That's before this first episode. I thought he was covering 4 weeks.
No, you don't host like that. They like he might come back like next season, maybe. You know, they might have him back next
That
season,
one
or who
episode
knows.
might have just been that
All
way
right,
because
thank,
Elon was
thank
there. or
God
something.
for that.
There's been episodes where they have certain guests, and it is just like, nah, that don't work. And
I
then
swear,
there's
that
like
show was
there's
any good, yeah. I don't know if
There
I
was-
started watching it, following it, but
I got it
God,
twisted,
it was
yeah.
really
Shall I tell you
bad.
what I thought it was? What's that program we have? And-
there's
and I've
different
seen it,
there's different crowd
where
there's
there's one
different
guy sitting there. Is it the
casts
Jimmy Kimmel,
too
not
that
Jimmy
bring
Kimmel show,
different
some
levels
shit.
of whatever.
Where there's just one guy sitting there hosting it, and then they have the couch. People come and sit on the couch next to him.
It's the Jonathan Ross show.
Like the Jonathan Ross show, for example, but the American version of it. They've got one out there. I thought that was sad. That's what it
Oh,
was.
okay, no.
He had
I was,
that
expect,
fucking
I was,
James
more
expect-
like
Bond in there.
anti-
I was
Anti-
expecting like a live chat show interviewing people,
That's what
but
I
with
thought,
sketches
yeah,
in
yeah,
between. I
yeah.
didn't realise Saturday Night Live was just sketches throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just sketches. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought you had a couple of sketches and some interviews in between with people. All these guest appearances on the show. I thought they would get interviewed. I didn't know they were all in the sketches.
Yeah, no, listen, you
I'm not
got
gonna
every.
watch it again. I'm just saying, bro.
I'm never going to watch
You don't
Saturday Night
have
Live
to.
again. My God.
Well, I
that-
stayed
You
up.
gotta
You've
watch.
got to understand as well.
It was
4
4:30 in the AM.
4 o'clock in the
4:30
fucking
AM,
morning,
yeah.
bro, yeah.
4:30 in the AM. That's how late it was. I
Watch
bloody
your
forgot what time it was.
The boxing finished, then I put that on.
I didn't even watch
About
the
an
boxing,
hour,
bro. I
bro,
got out of
hour
bed
and
at
a half.
3:30 thinking it's going to start at 4 and it started at 4:30.
Yeah, he put that guy's fucking eye out of his socket, man. That was mad.
I don't know, man.
So
That was
yeah,
crazy.
you could just you know if you cared to or not, whether you care to or not. I mean, that's just an episode. I was telling my wife before the episode even came on. I was like, I watched Elon in a few interviews with Joe Rogan.
You're gonna have to
And
watch
I'm like,
that one
he's-
and let me know, bro. What you
He's
think.
a real
He
awkward.
might come back
He's
and
a
say that
real.
was funny.
He's a real awkward person. So it's like, the stuff he finds interesting.
When you
or
come back
worth
on Friday,
conversation-
because we're a bit later on, yeah, I'll ask you this question on Friday. I'll keep it for you on Friday. Remind me about the Elon question. I'll ask you on Friday after you've watched it.
After I watch it, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that July.
Yeah, but he's like, if you watch him previously, you'll know he's kind of a different kind of person. So his level of interesting or funny is not going to really relate to the average person.
I know, yeah, I get that, man. There was just an impression I got of the person himself, so I'll
Yeah,
ask you that on the
yeah.
Friday night show. Because I've
And
seen
then-
him in other interviews, and I never saw this side. Are you watching the stream? I never saw this side of him.
Yeah, well,
That's
maybe
what
he
I'm
was
getting
to the
at.
point. Yeah, he's probably to the point where he thought he was being funny,
What's
and
happening?
it's funny
where,
to you know what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
to him. But SNL, you just watch any other episodes.
it was
like
just
my
all fake,
favorite.
bro. That's the thing
My,
for me.
yeah,
It was just
well,
all
I
fake,
mean,
like,
it's all skits. It is fake.
yeah,
But
yeah. Maybe
the
I was
point of
expecting
it-
something different in it, and it didn't turn up.
yeah, that's why your expectation was a certain way. But
I thought it
if
was
you
that talk show kind of shit. They were just gonna sit there.
I thought he was going to do that as well, yeah, but man, oh my
nah,
god.
that's Joe Rogan.
happen.
That's Joe Rogan.
It was terrible. It was
Yeah, that's
I don't know
Joe
what to
Rogan.
say,
But
man.
no,
It
you
was-
you probably want to watch like my
Oh.
favorite episodes have to be
I don't mind if
Um,
it was a bit funny. I didn't get any of the humor. I don't
all right,
understand
my
it.
my my
Rayo,
favorite.
did you
I would
watch that?
say
Did you watch that?
I would say my favorite episodes were Ariana Grande, Drake, Eli Manning. Those are all really good episodes.
All right, okay.
It just
and those are
really wants
recent.
me to-
Those are
it really,
recent.
It just really makes me want to watch the episode now when Trump was on there to see whether he was any more of an idiot than what Elon looked like, really. Because I never watched that episode either when he did one of the episodes, didn't he?
Yeah,
Trump.
I would recommend going back, bro. SNL's been on for like 60 seasons,
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
a big
and I would say it was at its height in like the 2005-ish on. Was like, you'll relate to a lot of the stuff because it's like stuff we're like into. I say before that it's maybe a little different, you know what I'm saying? And it's funny to watch the different actors come back and become different characters. Like my man who plays Trump on SNL, he's been different characters like, 15, 20 years ago too on SNL and shit like that. So it's pretty interesting. You just gotta now that you understand what the show is, you can go in with a different perception and not be waiting for an interview, and you might enjoy some parts of it. I don't see why you wouldn't. Because it's universal comedy. It's not like aimed at any particular audience. It is an American show, but
I can
I don't see
understand
why
the universal.
the
but you
comedy-
can't put comedy in that not that episode. If they had a laughometer, I bet the needle just weren't going off anywhere. I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I just didn't get it.
That's one of the other ones.
I really didn't get
What's
it,
the
man.
Drake
I'll give another episode a chance of somebody
Yeah.
else's. You know what I mean? But wow,
yeah.
than
I
that.
know what
It
you
was
mean. Because I've
highly-
seen, I like it a
highly
lot.
disappointed.
I like it a lot, and I've seen episodes where I was just like, nah, this just didn't do it for me. It's the guests
but
too,
I'll tell
like.
you what,
Yeah.
you've got to watch it for yourself though.
Watch that episode, bro. Let us know.
Just
Let us
to
know.
Oh, I'm sure.
I
See, the
want
thing
you to
is,
turn around and say, nah, Sonny, that was a shit one, and I'll be like, at least then it'd be
No,
like, yeah,
also,
okay.
I just want to see.
I wouldn't even
just
be
want you-
surprised. I wouldn't even
would-
be surprised to say that. I would be like, because my expectations were low. I was trying to warn my wife of it. Like, I know he an awkward ass dude, and
He
his
was
comedy is
even-
It
probably
wasn't
not.
that. Do you know what it
That, though,
is?
it weren't him.
There were
It was more,
cringe-worthy
yeah.
sketches, and secondly, you knew full well you were going to come on that show and talk about Dogecoin and cryptocurrency, and you did the worst job you could ever do in regards to that, like making it look any good whatsoever.
Maybe that was the point. It dumped that night too. He said use caution.
It didn't
What
take
is
much
it?
to cause it dump either. It was 10 seconds into
What
the
up,
show
Ray?
when his mum was there.
Say what now?
Well, watch it, you'll see it, man. Watch it and you'll understand why it started dumping right at the beginning of the show.
Is that horrible?
Oh, really? You'll understand it straight away. Straight away. I don't want to ruin it for you. I want you to actually watch it and see that moment. And you will understand straight away.
I'm gonna try and watch it tonight, for sure.
Seriously.
Because
just
I
as
gotta
soon as-
just.
The funny
sitting
thing
on my
was,
DVR.
I had some other guy stream open, yeah, and he was gonna talk about the live stream, and he had the Dogecoin graph up and the chart and everything moving, and this guy was like a little kid. He was getting all excited. You know, I've been talking about it for years. I can't wait. This is gonna boom. It's gonna go to the moon, and he was going up on one. And bro, as soon as the show started and it started going down, this guy was still with it. Don't worry, you watch. It's gonna go down. It's gonna come back up. We're gonna go back up. It's gonna come back up. But at the end of the stream, because I had both screens open, yeah, and every time a part would come up, like, I'd pause that, I'd just turn the sound off and listen to him. And he was motivated for half of it, yeah. He had to sort of give it up by the end, like, he was like, yeah, it'll come back up. We'll get to $1, you watch it, it'll be coming back up, you know what I mean? And he was hoping for more, but every moment kept disappointing him. And these are like, you know, proper Doge lovers. And guys had like 5,000-10,000 people watching their stream about them talking about Doge. And it's like,
yeah.
You know. And the bloke on YouTube, if you'd checked that night, you should have seen how many people had streams doing that same thing, talking about, and they had so many thousands of
for the
people
Doge
watching
community, that was a big day, bro.
It was
It was
a
a
massive
fucking,
day.
maybe the point was, the comedy of it was to go there and be disappointed because they're all fucking idiots. And to me, that's funny.
I ain't being funny. Have you not heard the saying, buy the rumor, sell the news?
Sell news, that's right.
But to me, no, I'm just
Up
saying,
until the
even
point of the show, mate, you were all good.
Yeah.
even
If you'd have
deeper
bought the
than that,
rumor,
though.
Yeah.
Sell the
It's like
news.
if you're the dumb one, a really intelligent person would find it highly entertaining to mock unintelligent people. So it's like, yeah, the Doge father, come watch me on SNL. I'm gonna pump this bitch, psych. Be cautious, crypto's risky. And then guess what? This is the shittiest fucking SNL ever. And y'all thought Doge was going to $1, and the show's ending. He's like,
Do you know what it is, though? At least there's
And that's
one
funny.
guy out there trying to promote a shit token, and people are going to get burnt in the end. But at least this time round, it weren't all the ICOs, in it, where people got robbed. And last time round, we had to put with how many of them were going on, where people were doing ICOs, and then nothing happened and nothing came about, and that was the big news.
Yeah, now it's yield farming.
Now it's Elon Musk promoting Dogecoin, which ain't going to amount to anything.
No, that's like
No,
he's
I
like
have-
the new McAfee now, isn't he, though?
Yeah,
I have different views on it because I think, you know, Elon is far too intelligent, so I don't think he's doing anything accidentally. Whether
If
I
he's that
think I don't,
intelligent, he also knows that 12 wallets own 70% of all Dogecoin out there, and one of those 12 wallets owns 30% of all the Dogecoin out there. So
might be
in the end-
his.
In the end,
Might be
people
his.
get- No, the wallet addresses are from way back.
It might be his.
Yeah.
Well,
why
taken
have
by
you done?
XRP
Have you
in
done nothing?
2017.
Why have you done
Telling
nothing
me
with
Elon
it?
can't.
Yeah. Why have you done nothing with it then in the last 3 years? But now you're trying to
Wasn't the
promote
time
it just by
when it
name.
wasn't-
Because he's got billions of dollars in the real world. Do you think he needs to sell the crypto?
Wow. Here's
That's a logical question. Look at, hold on.
He asked.
This is a real question.
Go on.
It's a real question. If he's got hundreds of billions of dollars in real life, do you think he really needs to sell the crypto? Nah.
No, of course you don't. But
So let's say Dogecoin in and of itself was just an attempt by a really intelligent person to make Bitcoin better, which is allegedly what it was. And then he just abandoned it because it was just not worth the time. But he still got
Do you reckon he
It's
owns
possible.
Do you reckon he possibly owns 7 of the 12 wallets, and in the end he's going to try and make out as though he got those people to destroy those tokens, and that will be the best thing out there to have?
Nah, I don't know about you. You went far with that.
Well, you just said he could
Which-
own some of those wallets.
He could.
You know what the stupid
But
thing is,
what
yeah?
about what? No, I'm talking about
Nah,
the
but
part
listen,
about destroying
While
the
there's,
tokens.
while
and
there's a
all that.
possibility of 12
Okay,
people
call
out there
me a
owning
fanboy or
70%
whatever,
of
yeah,
it
bro.
all.
No, I'm not being funny, yeah. Elon's out there, yeah. Okay, he wants to make money, I get that, yeah. He also wants to make a difference in the world. He's doing pioneering shit when it
Yeah.
comes to his technology, yeah. And again, call me a fanboy. Why the fuck didn't he fucking discover Ethereum? Not discover it, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Back Ethereum, like, it makes too much logical sense to me that would have been the one that he went for.
Of course, with the
Do
technology
you know
they're
what I mean? I
offering
didn't say it
his
too much because man's be
brainchild,
like,
yeah,
you
but
fucking
like,
spoiled it, at least fanboy. Of
course it
but
is.
do you know what I mean? In that sense, technically, and I'm not just saying that, like, look at how much more ETH does compared to Doge or you know, even Bitcoin. So for me, I thought it was going to be a natural thing that, you know, realistically, with the way that he is about technology and wanting to be pioneering moving
well,
forward.
he did say it on the program, innit? He goes, I'm
He
the
does,
guy,
he
I'm
does
the guy
always
that
mention
invented
Bitcoin,
cars.
Ethereum, and
He goes,
others, innit?
I
But
invented
then-
cars and send rockets to the moon. What, did you think I was going to be a normal kind of guy?
Well, here's the thing. Do you believe that do you think that he really hasn't examined these things in some type of informed way?
No, I don't think he
No.
has at all.
No, of course he has.
That's a hell of an assumption. I mean,
Of course he
it could
has,
be
though,
true.
bro. But the thing is, though, listen, though, on the other level, on the other hand of things, yeah, noobs have to go through their process, yeah. Just because you got billions doesn't mean to say that you haven't been through the emotions of being through cycles within this market, unless he has. Do you know what I mean? In which case it's different.
I'm not. Listen, no, I'm saying.
he's still
I'm
being
saying. Do you
Personally
think
owned
he hasn't?
crypto for
No.
2 years at least.
You got
Okay,
loads of noobs
listen,
coming in
listen.
who've got dough.
I'm not.
and
Listen.
wasting
Hold on.
it
Hold
because
on.
they don't know what they're doing.
Hold on.
This guy happens
There's
to
a
have
guy-
influence as well, though.
There's a guy that's really one of the most
Robin,
intelligent
to be
people in the world, technology wise. Okay, whether he was really into the shit or not, I would think he would have evaluated it on a real level before he committed to Tesla accepting Bitcoin, him buying $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, or whatever the case may be. And I'm sure he would have looked at many of the top 10 currencies just as a matter of fact, you know, like, or order operations, just evaluate them at least on a basic level.
Yeah.
In his mind and the way it works, because we think a certain way, but our IQs probably ain't at his. He may have decided, I like Bitcoin. And you know what? It's really interesting. And I looked into this Doge thing, and it should be better than Bitcoin, but it's not for whatever reason, but I like it. And Ethereum, you know what? It's doing very well, but maybe I see some risk there. Whatever the risk may be.
Did you see the thing about that Doge One?
I mean, at the end of the day, it could just be that he feels he could influence the price of Doge more than anything else.
No, did you see the thing about the Doge
Very,
One
very,
rocket?
very, very possible. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he reckons he's going to take payment because obviously they're launching a satellite into space, aren't they?
And they're taking it with Doge, paid for by Doge, right?
taking payment by Doge, aren't they? Yeah.
Zach, that's crazy, bro.
From the satellite company that's using his company to launch their satellite into space.
Yeah, he's taking the Doge. That's how he's collecting supply. If you control the supply, you control the price. But here's the thing. I think that he evaluated crypto, and this is a thought process. I'm not saying I agree with his methods, or if my theory were to be true, I'm not overall happy with it, but I could potentially see his logic in it. Like, you know what? I looked at all these cryptos, and I've determined that Bitcoin is number one for a reason, and it's sound. There's no outlier controller, no government foundation or governance, none of that shit. Just Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. And he says, I see a lot of people bought into this idea of this Doge. They're fucking stupid. And people that have that much money largely are philanthropic by nature. Because they have way more money they're ever going to use. I throw a little money at Doge. Bail the idiots in crypto out. So that maybe they'll make better decisions with their earnings. Who knows? Or maybe they'll just buy some Teslas. Fuck it. What I'm saying is, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's a method to his madness, I would believe. Even if
the
it,
Jag now, not the Tesla.
you know what I'm saying? You know? It's
You know what
crazy
it is?
because
You know what it
they
It
said
was all good and that, yeah, enough respect. I bought a Tesla, I paid with a Bitcoin, yeah. You know, man start telling you that. But I give it a few years, man's going, yeah, man, I bought a Tesla with Dogecoin. And you'd be like, shit. Start lowering your standards now, innit? But what? I own a Tesla. You bought it with Dogecoin.
I love it.
You know what I mean? It's like shit.
Would
I'm
you
gonna have to
let
sell
me
my
ask
Tesla
you,
now.
I heard they just partnered with Toyota.
you gonna sell it?
No, I'm just saying, you know, when you start seeing mans driving around with Teslas that they brought with Dogecoin, it's like, listen, I ain't driving a Tesla anymore.
Wait till the Tesla
Yeah,
logo
listen,
turns
I'm-
into the Doge
I-
logo in front of the car, bro.
Let me tell you a true story. I think I was just saying this to somebody. I think I've
Bro,
seen more Teslas on
he's
the
gonna bring
fucking
a-
road.
Tesla Doge Model X or something out
Yeah.
in it, you know what it is?
Go
on,
It's
say
gonna
it,
have
sorry.
the
Go for
It's
it.
gonna have a
The Doge
Doge
edition.
Tesla icon on the.
edition.
Yeah, man, you watch.
It's gonna Doge might be the first crypto on Mars too.
Well,
man.
fuck it, if he don't do it, yeah, we'll just buy a Tesla, do it up Doge, whack it
You
out
might
there,
end
bro.
up buying Dodge just to change the name to Doge.
We'll sell it for 5 times what it's worth. That's what they do over there in Doge. So I'm fucking about. I shouldn't even.
Yeah. Anyway, well done to all you Doge holders out
Yeah,
there.
man. If you come up, you came up. Doesn't matter how you got there. You come up, innit?
Nah, fuck them those holders. I'm keeping it
Yeah.
real. I'm just keeping it real. Fuck them. They're stupid. You reward stupid people. This is where
Listen, I did
this
say
all
that,
may
man,
back.
but, you know.
This is where this all may backfire over the long term for Elon, right? Where if he's not willing to buy up the dump, and I don't know, I've seen the volume on fucking Doge. It's a lot. I think
It's a lot, I know.
I mean, that daily volume was in the big B's. I don't think he's willing to commit his life fortune to Doge. You know what I'm saying? So to catching that Doge dump, you feel me? So it's like to a point where, I mean, you better hope that he got 70% of that, or of all that Doge, or 30% and whatever the fuck. Because if not,
not
that's a
his.
lot of dumpers
If it's
on the
not
way.
his yet, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to think, who could have really pushed Doge to 60 cents? I have a hard time believing it could have been anyone. It couldn't have been anyone but him. Like, he really legit just kept pumping it, you know? But long term, this could really be a problem. You reward stupid people. You're sending a broader message that stupid behavior will be rewarded. So I'm just learning
said that
to like.
earlier, bro. I was talking to
Yeah.
someone. What was the analogy I used? In a bull run,
Whatever.
you can throw shit at a wall and make money. Because we're in a bull run, that's the way it is. That's just like, it's the same every time. We're in a bull run, stupid shit happens, you can throw shit at a wall. Problem is, bull runs don't last forever. And the people, who throw shit at a wall to get their money don't last long either.
They're left with shit on a wall.
They're going to keep throwing shit at the wall. At the end of the day, when you can't make money throwing shit at a wall, it's going to be fucked up.
Yeah.
So, if you want to be long-term learning about, how we're going to survive through all of the different episodes and cycles that crypto has, the ups, the downs, the slow periods, the fast periods, all of that, that's the way to be in crypto full-time. Do you know what I mean? That's like, okay, I'm doing crypto full-time now, not just... I've just here
Naturally.
when it comes, like everything's, I've heard everything's pumping again, I'm back in. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're hodling out those periods quietly, then nice, you are. Do you know what I mean? But then
I think it comes down to the knowledge base of the user. Person fresh to crypto probably has no business.
Listen, I asked, I was telling Sonny today, because he's met him, he's like my nephew, and he phoned me up today, and he goes, can you remember what the wallet was that you gave me some tokens to? Because I remember 3 years ago you gave me some tokens for free. I goes, yeah, I remember. I sent it to your Coinomi wallet. It was Verge. I goes, but it's not going to help you because you most probably ain't got those 12 words. And he goes, actually, I remember you reminding me not to do this, but I've still got the screenshot in my photo album. Oh, well done for you then. Go and check your wallet and see what you got. But he now, after 3 years, even me telling him in those days, listen, get into crypto, learn about it, buy some, this and that, under the influence of his friends at work who have also bought crypto, he now wants to buy some.
It's that thing I told Robin, people, you wait Bitcoin get 100k, people are going to turn around, look at it and be like, oh.
More people are going to want to get in there.
We need to buy some of this now. And it's like, bro. I need to get some of this since back then. And it's like, now you want to buy some. Which I'm not saying it's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
But like, if you'd have bought some when we told you back then, fam, do you know what I mean? It'd be a bit different story now. But I suppose, again, it is what it is.
I'm waiting for me to speak to those people from 3 years ago and they go, oh, is that what you were on about back then?
Yeah.
Is this what you meant? Yeah, that was what I was on about.
It happens.
You got to realize too, though, that the people who were doing this with Doge just as long ago, if not longer, they all have the same very true story to tell. And that's like weird, but it's true. Like, that truth is still true. Like, mathematically, it's never going to be untrue now. Like, they can say that with Bitcoin. That's a problem. They can say that with Bitcoin. So I think we're seeing, unfortunately, or fortunately, depend on how you want to look at the situation, a paradigm shift that will carry on into future markets, where shit's just going to be shit. And you know what? That's what, because everybody, with every cycle, is exponentially.
It's hard to come to terms with that, bro, but it's kind of true. You have to.
Yeah,
it's the same thing when came to determine that, you know what, noobs in crypto. You're gonna get raped. It's unfortunate.
You know,
you don't want it to happen, and I mean raped in the sense of out there they're gonna get scammed because there's too many crypto scams out there. And it's prolific. Do you know what I mean? To the point that it's hard for people to even find. By the time. In fact, the thing that I worked out is they have to go through all of these times of being scammed for them to actually realise that, oh shit, I need to look into this on that level. Do you know what I mean? Deeply, down to the code even sometimes, or to really deep it. And being scammed and losing money over and over again is what teaches people that it's not nice. You don't want that to happen. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a better way. But unfortunate truth is, that's what's happening, and that's what's been happening.
I think it's a true initiation to crypto.
Yeah,
as horrible as it sounds.
Heart, bro, but it's one of them.
Well, you got to think, people like me, even people like you in a sense, and other people out there, probably a majority of people have.
Touch wood, bro. I was blessed. I came into crypto through mining and learning about.
No. I get all that.
So I never had to go through those scams.
But no. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying, okay, you got the dogs though, right?
Yeah,
that was an experience. Listen, that's not. I didn't say which dogs. I said you got the dogs.
I got the dogs.
So check me out.
It's not Dogecoin, just for people watching. We're not talking about.
Nah, not that dog, not that dog. But listen, on a certain level, what you're saying is very true. People are going to get fucked, but the majority of people in crypto probably have had to learn the lesson the hardest way, because that experience is just the best teacher.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's unfortunate, bro, because then there's a big percentage of those people that just...
My bad, my wife.
Listen, that's why we're trying to guide people the right way.
Yeah, if they get burnt the first time and they're like, fuck this, it's a scam.
Just buy some videos.
The whole thing, the whole of crypto is a scam, then that's what they think. And they're like, yo,
hey, well done.
You can't just dismiss the whole technology because one guy scammed you. Do you know what I mean?
But that's the thing. That's not what's happening.
No,
like, all right, let me finish the first point. Right? Yeah, let me finish the first point. The first point is, like, the majority of people, I don't think you're gonna find one that says they haven't been a part of some scam, some kind, in whatever form it came.
Yeah.
Give me one, you give me one, I'll give you two. Lending scam, BitConnect, whatever, or whatever, ICO, whatever. So those people, through that harsh experience, have learned to be more careful and pay attention more and dig deeper, and not just say, wow, you made all this money, let me leap at it. You know, that's something that is easier said than done, not to ape in the shit and leap at shit just because, like, oh, it's this up this much. But that experience is making more sound investors, and you won't act that way because you'll get caught up in the euphoria until you get burnt that way. And hopefully it's not in
that way. I've spoke to so many people that have held back from investing in crypto only because they got burnt in shares that they bought. You know, not crypto related, but in their time they've invested the odd 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 in some
like
form
stock
of shares somewhere, stock market shares, and they've got burnt and lost it all, ended up with nothing. And because of those experiences, I find that's held people back from investing in crypto at this moment in time as well. I hear that from a lot of people that I've tried to talk into it, and they always mention, you know what it is, it's because got burnt way back, I just don't want to risk it anymore, that type of thing.
Go on, Heath.
It's very true.
Look, fighting the whole market dump single-handedly. My beautiful Ethereum. Oh, guys, I can see the thing is all red and just Heath green. A bit of light.
Vitalik's beautiful Ethereum.
And shout out to if you're still watching, XLM, they're dark green too, bro. They're going up.
They're going up, man. XLM, if you bought some Stellar, all good, man. The funny one is, when I sent that little link out ages ago for Mans to get free Stellar, that's why even Carl was saying that time, I still got that. It was all 10p, 8p at the time when I done that. Mans are getting them free now.
It says 8p. Scams are the virginity takers of crypto.
Yeah. And now you know.
And they're getting raped. You're right. They're getting raped by it.
They're getting raped as well. Yeah, you're right.
It was rough, but it was, now you're a veteran. You won't just open your legs to anyone anymore.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? After that moment.
people tend to say, yeah, in life, I've heard sayings and expressions, and one of them I heard, yeah, is learn from your mistakes. Yeah, that was a prominent one that people always used to say. Look, if you make a mistake, learn from your mistakes. I was always a cheeky kid, do you know what I mean? Like, I always had to come back, always had a little fucking something to say. Do you know what I mean? Someone said that to me once and they were like, listen, learn from your mistakes. I'm like, listen, I'll give you one better, yeah. Just watch other people. Watch the mistakes they make and learn from those. That way you don't have to make them. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, it's true too.
I was a kid. That was like in my mind, and then from then I kept that, and I always looked around and call it judgmental or whatever. Yeah, you try and spot the mistakes that people made. Like, okay, look, they just fucked up there. They just that didn't work for them because that, or he didn't do that there because that happened for them, or this didn't happen for them, or whatever the reason may be. So you worked it out, innit? The same way then in crypto. I seen all these people falling for stuff and getting, like, you know what I mean, scammed left, right and centre. I was like, I'm not going to fall for that stuff. You know, I ain't falling for that. And yeah, sometimes, Provo, yeah, you get some weird ones out there that don't make logical sense. Like Dogecoin, people put money into that in a sense of, look, it was a meme coin, it was whatever. They still had some kind of belief in the future, whether you want to admit that it was valid or not for them. They still had some kind of belief in it. That's why they put their money on it. And look, like Saint said, Elon's blessed them in it now, so that's it.
He may have tried to do...
I don't see the need for any hate on that. If they've come up, they've come up. Innit?
Nah, but we still got our beliefs and we can say what we feel about it.
Of course, yeah, bro. Listen, at the end of the day,
that's got it, held it, come up, bought it for whatever. Well done, man.
Yeah.
Just get rid of it as soon as you can. Take it from
Make sure you take that profit.
Don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy. Take your profits, man.
I've thought about that a lot.
What, in Doge? You holding the stack?
Don't be greedy.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
those too. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've given a lot of critical thought to a lot of things. I have escaped being a millionaire many times over in the past year of all years. And I don't understand how that's possible. I'm gonna tell you how. Because I tried to do better things with my crypto. That is a stunning realization for anyone who is aiming to become financially secure, but isn't.
Nitin, are you listening? Are you still here?
It's a very interesting thought. It's a very interesting thought.
Elaborate a little bit more if you don't mind then, mate. How is it, or what was it that made you miss that target that you could have quite easily been in? Have you been, did you diversify too much? Did you try and chase
No, I didn't diversify.
And try and
I didn't. For example, hold on, I'm gonna say it out.
No, I just want to say it.
I haven't diversified enough. I don't think that's a fault on my part. I think I was being cautious and protective of my position, which is a good thing. But there is also, I'm telling you, legitimately, mathematically, I can count on now more than 2 hands how many different times I had an inkling, a gut feeling, whatever you want to call it, where I said, I know this is going to happen if I do this.
Okay.
But my logic tells me this is not something I should be doing because this or that about crypto, whatever ideological beliefs I had about crypto. And it whether it's okay or not, or I'm going to survive or not, it's very impactful when you see that the people who are doing the dumbest things, according to our understanding of what crypto is and what it's becoming, and because it's constantly evolving, that's a shocking realization to make, to see that the people who have done the most idiotic things have become the most rewarded.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? And that it's something where you kind of, it's not to say I want to take all this good money that I have and done great things with and nurtured and turned into a bigger nest egg and be fucking retarded with it. But it's like, hold on, I don't have to like be risky. It's just risk management and just, you know, it's like cool. But I've literally
the little gut feelings you had in the moves, they did pan out the way that you thought they would. But it could have quite easily gone the other way. You could have been wrong.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
You could have ended up with even less than you've still got now.
But these were clearly baked into my risk profile, in other words, right? Where,
Yeah.
okay, that happened once. That's a coincidence. I'm not dying over that.
Cool.
Okay, now I'm in the middle of one and I FOMO myself out. Okay?
Yeah.
Motherfuck me. You know, it's like, all right, cool. Third time's a charm. The 10th time, we got a fucking problem.
I'm just
And
having a look.
it's not-
Can we give an insight of this project? Because I don't believe in these types of schemes.
Yeah.
I
Have a
don't
look.
believe
He's
in
having
that.
a
I
look
was just
there.
having a
Go
look
on, carry
right
on
now.
saying. Carry on. He's just reading
Just
the
so
question.
everybody, has anybody else heard of this hypertech project in crypto? I've been
What
in
you
it for a
talking about?
while. I've never heard of it. Somebody in the live
Someone
chat's
in the
asking,
live chat
Taylor's
just
asking.
asked. He says he just need to know something about hypertech. Is it real? Because his pal believes in it. So he's just wondering whether hypertech is real and is it something
Not
that
heard
you
of
should
it.
look into. Yeah. So Sonny's just trying to have a quick look to see if he can find
If
out.
it's
what it
anything
is.
that's paying you a percent a day, hell no. But I haven't looked at it, so I don't want to be judgmental
Yeah,
prematurely.
that's the thing. I'm just looking.
Saint, I'm the same. Yeah.
Development, DeFi.
I so many times have to hold myself back from having. I mean, under my favorites on the crypto, I must have about 10 or 15 that I'm monitoring that I would like to have a piece of action in. And quite a few. Obviously, nearly everyone in the market's gone up anyway, but there are a few cheap ones that I could have had there that would have made 3 or 4
Ridiculous.
times, 5 times. No, nothing major, but at least 5 times more than something that I've left where it is right now, sort of thing. But for me, I'm not in it for the quick. I'm not trying to make a quick. I want to buy something that I want long term. If I want Cardano, then I'm happy to purchase some of that at this point in time because I've got no concerns what it does for the next year or 2, you know, or 3.
Why?
I
Let me
wanna
ask you
hold on
something
to
on
some
a
of
real,
it.
yeah, on a real level though. What drives your decision to not have that concern? What fundamentally is going on in your life or financially for you that makes you say, you know, I want to buy that and I don't care if I need to hold it for a while?
Oh no, every decision I make like that should be something. Crypto's not a game where you should be trying to make a quick raise. I don't believe
Why
it is
not?
at all.
Why not? Why not?
Because it depending on your financial status or what your long-term plans are, yeah, and how much time and effort you can dedicate to this, it's a different game. I'm happy to invest for the future. I'm looking far ahead, you know, for the future.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm
Therefore,
talking about. Hold on.
Anything I
I'm
buy
talking
this year doesn't matter to me what price it is next year because I'm still looking ahead even further than that sort of thing.
I understand that. So, but financially, what I'm saying is, in your non-digital blockchain life, you're secure to an
Yo, big
extent
up
where
yourself,
you're
Tay.
comfortable
I see
to
you,
do
fam.
that, right?
You're welcome, bro.
No, Saint.
Just hold that
What do
a
you
long
mean,
time,
no?
Tay. Watch out.
Very far away from that.
Just say. Sorry, I was.
So-
just-
No, don't worry. I am very far away from that, Saint.
From what?
What I
What's the
mean
question?
is,
I missed it.
you're not in a dire financial situation where you would say, if I invest in something, I may need to sell it.
No, anything I put towards that investment is not money that I need for the immediate future. It would be something
That's
that would
okay.
just
That's
sit
what I'm
in
saying.
the bank. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So you're in a position where you have X amount of whatever resources to do that, and say this is what I'm doing with crypto. Now, when we narrow what crypto is for us to that, that's fine. But when the broader crypto market is giving you something more than that, then other people don't have that philosophy and for different reasons. Like,
Oh, I
say for
understand that.
example,
Can I
they'll
say one
be
thing on
from
this
a
point,
different-
yeah? Obviously, bro. First of all, hindsight is a killer, isn't it? Hindsight is the one right now. It's easy to sit there afterwards and say, oh, if I'd have just put that in Doge back then, it would have been there. But
no.
who, like, in their right mind at that point, without the foresight to see that Elon's going to come and do this, that, and the other, blah, 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 is it a financial savvy decision to put money into Doge at that point? Do you get what I'm saying? If you're being financially savvy that way.
We weren't on about Doge, but he was on about other
listen,
moves that he could have made on a gut feeling.
But wait,
Okay.
this is the same fundamentally sound idea for Bitcoin and when it was created. Hey, just put a couple dollars in. It's not that big of a deal. You know what? Cool. Well, guess what? Bitcoin was the first Doge. Oh, did you hold it for 6 years? Well, guess what? You're up 6 million %. Wow. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But
I've
in the
said that to
beginning,
people
it's
before.
whoa, it's like whoa, that was a scam. I don't know. That's funny money. It's based on nothing. And like, what are you doing?
Blockchain users.
What?
Where?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, bro, this hypertech, if it's this hypertech group thing, Tay, then just watch out for that, because they're trying to tell mans they got 30 million blockchain users. That don't seem right to me, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then once you see one lie on a website, bro, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to get. Once you see one
be
thing, bro,
cautious.
innit? Yeah, just be
30
careful with
million
that shit,
blockchain
bro.
users using their particular network is a lot of
30
users.
million.
That's a lot.
I don't think so. And I'm trying to find something to prove something, but nothing's there yet.
Robin,
So
Yeah.
so you're talking about crypto and long term and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm in crypto to make as much money as possible, as fast as fucking possible.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. There are people that can
You
do that.
You missed a determining factor there, guys. Yeah, you want to be in crypto to make money as fast as possible. With how much risk is the question then?
Yeah.
Because you have to account that as well. If you want to be
Any
in
money that
crypto,
goes into crypto, I'm willing to lose. Bro.
then you should go
Okay.
casino 24-30, bro. 24-30 repeat double.
1835 neighbours.
Or 80.
Anyway.
no, listen.
yeah.
On the level though, Sonny, when you're
And then
saying
it comes.
like,
Listen, hold on. It comes down to levels, yeah. Because look, it's one thing putting £1,000 in crypto. It's one thing putting £10,000 into crypto. It's another thing having £100,000 in crypto.
Yep.
Like, what move are you gonna make when you've got to make £100,000 move? It's another thing having a $500,000. What move are you then gonna make with your $500,000? How risk averse are you gonna be at that point? Do you see what I mean, Provo? Like, if you want to build up, you can make it quick and lose it just as quick if that is the way that you make it. If you don't learn to build and hold it and make it properly,
I haven't got 10
then-
grand to switch and swap.
then
and
you're
flick
going to
and
lose
flop
it quickly
and
as well.
make
And
10%
I suppose it's horses for
12%,
courses.
you know.
It's going to go this way and that way, but still, do you know what I mean?
And
It's,
I don't want to take that. I don't want to do that. Always watching it in, out, in, out. It's about to go up, or is it about to go down? I'm going to jump in, I'm going to jump out.
that's
It's
the
like,
other thing
you know
as
what it
well.
is?
How involved do you want to be in it?
I've done that. I've been there. I've tried it. I didn't like it.
I'm doing that just now, bro.
I know. I can understand that. I can understand that. But I did it, and it sort of took my time up full time as well. And then I sort of felt as though I was gambling too much.
It comes down to
Yeah.
that. It comes down to that.
It felt like an
state of
addiction
mind,
to me
frame
at
of
that
mind,
point.
innit?
I
Like,
felt
in
as
that
though I was
sense.
gambling.
If you're
So,
coming into it and you have
I had
that
to stop
gamble,
myself.
you've got to be careful because it's like going to Vegas, isn't it?
Yep.
You're seeing people win left, right, and centre around you while they're there gambling on the tables. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you're gonna think, oh, if I just have a go at that, do you know what I mean? Maybe I can
do
win
that
too. But then that's how you get stuck into gambling and shit.
I don't know,
Do you know what I
what
mean?
you're doing, bro. But if you've got people that you know, friends and family members, asking you for advice on what they should do, then could you genuinely tell them, listen, I'd say get it in and out and buy this and buy that and get up and get down and switch and swap this, watch, you'll make loads of money? Or would you just try and say, listen, buy some Ethereum or something and leave it there for the next few years?
You do
Nah.
know, yeah? I don't want to
It
burst
depends,
anybody's
yeah,
bubble,
because-
but it's
I'm a
quite
thought-
probable that we're gonna go through another bear market soon,
Again,
innit?
did you just say it
do get
depends
it
how
all,
much
right.
money you're working with?
Yeah.
it depends what.
It
Yeah,
does.
that's exactly what we said to you guys as well. We can't, if you haven't got the money to play with, then you can't do any of the things that you guys are on about too either. You can invest, you can't play with it.
Well, here's the thing. If I would consider all y'all my family. I mean, I don't really spend time with anybody. I probably spend as much digital time with you guys as I am with my own family, my own blood, my
Nice,
babies, my wife, right? What I'm saying is, like, for example, people could come to me and say, hey, what's up? What you doing? You know, what's this? What's that? And I say, listen, I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. Matter of fact, I know I should do this, but I'm not. But da 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 da. Now, I've had those experiences. And so it's like, yo, you could say all these things. What I'm saying is crypto is not going to be continuously ideological. It's not going to align ideologically with whatever our beliefs are when we narrow it down to whatever is appropriate for us, or most optimal for us. Like if you're okay and you're good in the real world and your idea, like you got to realize 95% of people in crypto are getting into it for this purpose of changing their lives. Whether that happens over 3 months, 3 weeks, or 3 years, very different, outcomes. But most people are getting into this each bull cycle with this exact mentality. That's how you have BitConnect becoming one of the biggest things in all of crypto in the last bull market. This year it's SafeMoon.
Money motivates, isn't it, bro? Money motivates in that sense.
Yeah,
Safe mood.
it is. It's legitimately SafeMoon, bro. Like it's undeniable, And see, here's the thing: there's going to be a percentage of us.
Well, then while you're
Who are
there,
good-
yeah, because Victor mentioned in the chat, what are your thoughts on Safe Moon as you're on that
Congra-
topic?
Congratulations. That's my thoughts on it. Congratulations. They did something. It did great. Cool. I hope you're doing with your money what you think is wise enough for you. If you go up, take some profit, sell it all. I don't give a shit. It's your business. But congratulations if you got in it at the right time and earned something.
There you go, Victor.
Because- Yeah, no doubt. And the thing is, like, the reason something like a SafeMoon is successful for the average person that got in it. Now, I'm sure a lot of people bought the top. A lot of people bought the top 4 or 5 times that ended up not being the top. And that's just crypto. They could say the same shit about Bitcoin. Who cares? What I'm saying is, whatever we dumb crypto down to or reduce it to, and I don't mean to say dumb it down, but reduce it to for us and apply it to ourselves, it is not a universal truth for everyone else.
Of course not.
Because you can have, let's say you got 10 G's to your name, total. Now, if you came in and put all your money on Doge, you're quite frankly, a dickhead. Now, if you put a couple $100 on Doge and bought some Bitcoin and ETH and learned more about some shit and did what you thought appropriate, if all those other investments did poorly or better or whatever, Doge saved you, and they all went up anyway too. So it's just a happy fucking experience. But let's say you did all the right things. You got in at 20K or 30K, and you had 100 grand and you put it on Bitcoin. Well, congratulations. You came up a little bit, but whoop-de-doo. Guess what? It's going to be a bear market.
All right, let me ask you both then, if you don't mind me asking, outside of the contracts though. So I know you're saying you tried to make as much crypto or as much money off crypto as quick as possible.
No, that's Provo. Go ahead, ask him that.
Okay, but all right, Provo.
It's true for me too, I would say. I don't see why not.
Besides the contract, what else are you trying to hold long term, if anything then? I assume you don't just sell everything every time you get it as soon as you get a profit.
For me, I'm gonna answer for me. He needs a minute. For me, Tether. Sounds crazy, right?
I'm
Except
obviously
it's
out
not.
of this
It's
conversation.
not, I
and
understand that too.
No,
I understand
Sonny.
that
Hold
too.
on, Sonny. Hold on,
Yeah.
Sonny. He said outside of the contracts.
Yeah,
what would
but
you
that's
like
what
to
I mean.
hold?
I did.
That's
What would
I'm-
you like?
I'm-
Listen. He said outside of the contracts. What would you
Yeah.
like to hold long term? And I said Tether.
No,
because
I didn't say like.
I'd only
I said
hold
what
long term
are.
I only hold long term if there's an hourglass. Bro.
No. You said outside of the contracts.
lied.
What do you want to hold long
No.
term? That's
I haven't
verbatim.
been
Say-
holding anything long term. The way that I hold Ethereum and the way that
Yeah, no doubt.
even holding for the future.
Now,
Unless there's a smart contract. There may be
Here's my-
smart contracts coming that I may have in mind, but they're not they're not my long-term models yet. Who knows? If
No
there
doubt.
is hourglasses, then there will become long-term models in that sense. But for me,
Yeah.
long-term models is hourglass. There's no two ways.
what I'm saying is, my reasoning for that would be.
I told people, listen, don't get me wrong. It's not you're not outing me or anything. I told people, yeah, look, I've got some Addo as well. I've got some
I'm not
Cardano,
saying that.
but I don't at the minute look at that as a long-term hold. If at some point there's some an hourglass contract that's then I may look at it and think, you know what, yeah, okay, I want to hold that for 4 years. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
it's one of those, isn't
but
it?
the reason I would want Tether.
Listen,
at
go on,
this
you
point-
say
I
your piece, and
understand
then I'm
Tether
gonna say
too. I
my bit.
understand that too.
Yeah, no
Hold on.
doubt.
You see a big dip in the market, buy your crypto again.
No,
Well,
no,
if I
it's
didn't,
not even
if
a,
we didn't, again, I just got to say it because for me, it's a
Right.
real part of crypto, yeah? If we didn't have the means to earn in bear markets, I think I'd be more worried. Like in the sense of, okay, do I need to tether up? Do I need to do this, that, and the other? But having Gandhiji, having the WBTC contract, having the Binance contract, I know the crypto that I have in there, even throughout the whole next bear market, it's going to be earning me more crypto. And then there'll be
No,
another
check it.
bull cycle. At that point, then I'm going to have even more crypto. And completely passively, worry-free, not having to sit there worry about, am I going to drop into this, that, or the other? Is it going to... Just for me personally, like I say. Because you know me saying,
Yeah.
I'm a risk-averse guy. I don't even like taking risks. And I'm in crypto. I know it might sound a bit weird, but if I'm going to be in crypto, I still want to do it the most... the least risky way, as you know, as it could be in that sense.
100%.
Why
Listen,
not? And yeah,
I'm
I
gonna-
get
I'm
it.
gonna-
There's more riskier things out there in crypto that have blown up even more for other people, and I'm happy for them. But at the end of the day, when all that shit has blown up in their face and they're dead and gone, we still gonna be here, like we have been time and time again.
No doubt.
Earning the
No
way
doubt.
that we have earned time and
Cheers
time
to that
again.
one.
Cheers to that one.
no doubt, no doubt. I'm all, listen, Sonny, you know I'm about it.
Mm.
The question that I'm addressing though is outside of the contract.
Outside
Right.
the contract, that was specific, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I know
Then you
everyone
can
in
have
the
a little
contract's
play,
gonna
but
hold
everybody has a
anyway.
little play.
But
This, that,
now
and the other,
check
do you
it
know what
out.
I mean?
If I had, let's say, I got lucky and hit the crypto lottery, and I earned $1 million today. Well, around today, sometime at some point. Am I gonna put some of that in the contracts? Absolutely. But the lion's share of that, guess what
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
going to do? The lion's share of that is going in the
Tether.
tether. And the reason why is the same reason you stated earlier, Robin, which is you
To buy
can't
more
act like
crypto
we're
later.
not going to have a bear market, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
of course,
happening.
of course, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure, I'm very, 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 very sure that I'm going to make out very well with the money
Yeah,
that I would have
no
in the
doubt.
contracts.
No doubt.
If
bro.
I'm
How-
honest with you, mate.
however, huh?
Go on, I was going to say, in regards
What
to
I'm
the
saying
tether
is
thing,
just what I'm
I've
saying is
started
just
to build
by
up
the
a little
math.
pot of that too.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You should, because you don't know where the top is going to be. Whether we believe it's going to be some
Dollar cost
astronomical
average,
number.
dollar cost
That's
averaging, bro, in and out. Why not?
Yeah, you never know. And then see,
Again,
there's a problem
listen,
is
bro, you gotta take profits, innit? At times, you gotta take your profits. It's especially beautiful when you can take your profits as just dividends and not upset your initial. Do you know what I mean? That's the way I've looked at things always. You build up your things, you can take out your dividends that you've earned, take your profits,
Yeah.
do whatever you want, and that's realizing some money, yeah. But then again, it comes down to what you're doing and how you're living and what your individual situation is. Let's say, because then
Yeah.
if let's say you're past that point where you don't need to worry about the day to day anymore. Saying now, yeah. So now let's say okay, you got the $1 million is there sitting with you. Like say you're gonna put some of it in Tether, you're gonna have this, that, and the other. It's then what like while it's sitting in Tether, it's not doing anything. I know it's not going up, it's not going down,
no.
but
See,
it's
let
still
me
not
get through
earning
this.
you anything.
Not confused,
Go on.
or not confused. Just like it is earning me. Okay, listen. Here's the thing, man.
Hmm.
If we really truly understand, there's one clock in crypto, and it is the Bitcoin halving cycle.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I came in after the last Bitcoin halving cycle. Okay. So I didn't really kind of grasp that, especially with the way and reasoning I came into crypto, like many people will today. But with the understanding of, okay, let's say, I'm saying 1 million. We're not gonna count what I would say having a contract or not, right? That 1 million, it's okay, because I could, through a bear market or whatever purpose or with the contracts, achieve the very same result. I'm just going to do it in a more straightforward way. Meaning I can look at $1 million in crypto today. I can put it in a place that's going to print me 8% tether, give me more than enough money that I'm going to need to survive 2 whole years of nothingness. You know what I'm saying? Which is when the bear market comes. It's probably going to be pretty ugly till the next halving. Now that I understand this clearly, it's very easy to plan around that.
Fun, but still.
No doubt, no doubt.
No, listen,
But
we've
then,
had that
but no,
conversation.
no, no.
We
Hold
sat
on,
and
hold on,
talked
hold
about
on.
Yeah, no,
Hold
no,
on.
listen. Again, there's
I agree
again. Let
with
me
you.
just say
I
as
agree
well.
with you in a way, mate.
Well,
I
there's
agree
no
with you.
right or wrong way. Like I said, it's all down to
I'm not
everybody's
finished.
individual
I'm not finished. Hold on.
circumstance
Hold
and
on.
situation
Hold
and how
on.
they're gonna play
Hold
it.
on. Hold on. Let's say, and I'm gonna put this in layman's terms. Your eyes would have shocked you if you knew that ETH was 90% down than what it was at its highs in the last cycle following the
I
bear
was
market.
there,
Yeah,
bro, man. I was there.
I know you was there. So that's more than what 90. Listen, that's more than a 90%. That's more than a 90% suck out. So if you would have made, hold on. Let me finish.
Go on.
If you had a milli then, you could have done differently or the same. No problem. You could have been in the contract. You could have been whatever. All right. The point is, if you would have had that ETH and held that ETH, at this point, you would have been 90% down, no matter which way you cooked it. And I understand the contracts would have given you more. Understand this.
I was
but
just gonna have to say, bro, that's my reality, though.
They did though.
I understand that shit. Okay, but listen. That's your reality. But listen, that's your reality. I
And
understand
for a lot
that.
of the people, not just me, the people in the contract.
And this is your reality today.
Yeah.
How many? I understand that certain individuals have done amazing in the contract because they held their tokens. Most people didn't come in when we did, or as early as we did, when we did, and all this type of stuff. So those results are there will be applied to everyone who repeats the same cycle, process.
Yeah.
But results will vary. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And what's going to end up happening is if I had that million and I tethered up and I found not even the bottom, just anywhere near it, and I waited, I would have had, how many,
understand.
what, it's too
I
crazy.
understand.
No, hold on, wait.
And
And at this point, my ability to contribute more to that contract would be exponentially greater and give me exponentially greater results.
Yeah.
The same, and it'll be the same way this time. If I had $1 million, that's not to say if I had $1 million in the contracts, that's just going to be A1 where it's at. I understand this already. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about
the same thing. I'm just putting a little bit of my dividends away before I reinvest. I'm taking it out to tether it.
But if I had that,
The
opportunity,
thing is, whatever anybody needs to do to make it a way that you don't need to touch your main stack long term. That's what you need to do, innit? That's the point of it. Yeah. So
that's my point.
And
so
there's never any
we all know there's going to be a bottom.
There's no.
I was trying to explain to my mates as well, because you know what? You know when we dip, there's no rush.
Yeah,
because when it finds the bottom, it's going to sit there for a very long time, like months and a year. So when it starts dipping, don't think I'm going to quickly buy more. Just wait until it's actually hit the bottom. Wait until it's
I believe.
Bro, you watch.
I believe.
I don't care if it goes down, because at the end of the day, what does it mean? Like, what was we joking about earlier? 40 cents.
Oh no, listen.
Like,
I am
I've been buying
listen.
them again, innit? Like, even more.
Fucking hell.
Like,
Sunny. In the beginning, I'm a perfect use case for understanding what having the money in and out of the.
Couple of months ago, one contract launched, 6 months, and like we've got that whole dynamic.
Yeah. No. I'm saying, listen. I'm talking about just IND. Let's just stay with that for just a second.
The market's in.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Do you know what I mean?
No, listen.
I want to see the economics of what 3 hourglasses are going to do in between them. I'm looking forward to that shit, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt,
Still,
no doubt.
That's just me. Still,
I'm talking about
in one contract at the time.
Yeah.
This is a good lesson for those in the new contracts. Okay, all right. Because we just talked about how everybody's entry ain't the same. No matter how well we did from the contracts that started 3 years ago, someone coming in today, it will take them some time to experience that same outcome. All right, in relation, relatively, right? But because there's 2 new contracts, let me give everybody a very good lesson. When I first got into IND, I had 8,000 IND. And I believe that life happened and I didn't sell the top, but I had a certain number in my head where I said I'm going to sell because I'm sure we're going to cycle, but I it's just better if I do this. I will tell you, it sure as shit stinks that money did not change my life in any meaningful way whatsoever.
That's a horrible thing. That's the worst thing, though. Yeah.
No. Listen though, that money. What I'm saying is, it helped me in a moment.
Yeah.
It did. It served a purpose that I thought was helpful. And hold on, and meaningful to me in a minute.
At the time.
But the real issue here was that if I would have done what I told other people to do, just hold your tokens and reinvest, I would for sure have been nudging Craig for one of those top holder spots.
Yeah, no doubt.
Definitely.
No doubt.
And over this 3 years, and right now, if I took, let's just say 15 or 20,000 IND, that would really be life-changing as opposed to the simple action I did in a moment. Like, oh, I made some money. This is great.
Life-changing, not the amount of the tokens, but the amount of dividends you would have been getting.
Not including dividends, though.
No, but
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. So that if I would have been reinvesting and using it differently, and the thing is, this is a lesson.
They don't stop up, down,
Saint, do you want me to tell you why I sit here with Sonny too? We're both at opposite ends of the scale, Saint, just to make you feel a bit better too. Obviously, I've been with Sonny since the contract launched. At the beginning, I was there.
Yeah.
We sat down and discussed what it should be, proof of weekends, because we were mining at the same time, so we were in this all together and everything, and we've seen scams come and go, and we discussed the projects, and he told me about the Candy thing that he wanted to do. So I didn't quite get in the day after he launched it, but a few days down the line I was in. You know what I mean? I didn't have a vast amount of money either. I don't think I even put a whole ETH in or something. It might have been a bit. I converted a bit of my mined crypto to try and put it in there. But I've got screenshots over that Christmas period of that first year it was out, where we like my contract. I only had about maybe 4,500 tokens at the time, something like that.
Only 4,500.
I know, but
Go on, man.
I was out of work that whole year. For that whole year, I didn't work, and basically it come into the next year when when the price of everything had dipped, and I needed to take my tokens out, and it was less than $2,000. It was mostly less than $2,000 at the time when I took it out, but I needed the money. I'd been out of work for a whole year, so I had to use it for what it was. So I had 4,000 tokens back then, which most probably would have been, could have been 7, 6, 7, 8 by now, or something like that, easily. I'd most probably put more into it when the dip came with the Ethereum, but again, I had to come out at that time, bro. So, my stake in there is very minimal at the moment, but, it is what it is at the time.
You've had
it is what it is, I needed it, I took it out, you know what I mean? And, bro, I was still sitting here by the side, do you know what I mean? If I'd have stuck it out, I wouldn't have had a massive stack like Craig and that, but I'd have still been there. I'd have been in a more position than I am today.
It would have been massive difference.
Yeah, I'd have been in a lot better position than I am today. You know what I mean? I remember when Mike, over that Christmas period, I had the screenshots. I was 29, 26, 28 ETH at some point like that. That was back in...
Bro, if you needed the money in it, like, this is where
makes no difference. It was what it was at the time.
But no.
If I didn't have it in the contract, at the time, all those mined coins that I was holding on to would have still been there, but they'd have all gone down to piss anyway, because that's when everything dipped. So I wouldn't really have had much left. It was just lucky that I converted some of it, put it into ETH and put it in the contract, that I still had that $2,000 worth sitting there,
Yeah.
Well, this is why it's an important lesson to anybody listening that's in the new contracts to learn, very simply, right now.
Mate,
There are plenty of people. There's plenty of people that already sold. They're gonna find out over time that damn, like fuck, what did I do?
That's what we do, bro.
Listen,
time and time again, though, innit? Saying I was trying to explain to somebody, it's like, look, many times in the past, people have doubted, not just me, but doubted Gandhiji. Have faith in the contract, innit? Have faith in the code. Have faith in our community. You're gonna see. Do you know what I mean? I goes, those people that doubted us in the past got left there standing there with their mouths wide open, like, what? IND's how much? They got how much in their contract? They've done what? Do you know, when they all doubted it would never get back there again, go type And listen, I might sit here arrogantly telling everybody, yeah, listen, it's going to do this, it's going to go with this. Robin will tell you, I've been telling people the same way from the start. It's just logical that it's going to do what it's doing. It was logical 3 years ago when I created it that it's going to do this. And to me, even now today, it's just as logical that it's going to continue on doing what it's supposed to do, because it can't change.
I tell Sonny as well, I don't really want to be that face of YouTube. I don't want, the recognition for it, but I want to be here with him because I'm at the other end of the scale. So I like to give my opinion and my side. And like you say, saying it's not the same. People coming in on that smaller stack and they haven't got thousands of tokens don't get to see that massive dividends, but it still accumulates the same. You're still You're still buying more tokens. I want people to understand that too, from our point of view, or my point of view.
Let me tell you a story about
I'm backing the
person,
Bitcoin contract. I'm backing the Binance contract, and I'm gonna play it out. I will keep reinvesting everything. My kids are in it now. They've both got 2.5 Binance tokens each.
We'll go back to April, May, June 2018. The smart contract came out in April. By May, at the beginning of May, there was less than 30 ETH in the smart contract, about 18 to 20 ETH the end of May. And then in June, we had our first rise up. First, what I thought was the launch takeoff of Gandhiji, where it went up to 187 ETH in the contract, right? We had prepared, like, videos, promotion going out with all kinds of YouTubers across India, and I'd announced in the community that, look, tomorrow this new YouTuber is making a video and he's actually gonna run through the code in Hindi and show everybody that there's no backdoors or anything. He's done a code check. We're getting to the point for the first time with the smart contract with Gandhiji that a Hindi speaking YouTuber is about to do a code check, like give everybody that security that they needed, that the contract is secure. And he'd done an independent check on the code. Like the Doge dump, bro. Just before that video came out, just as that video came out, not even watched it.
Oh, I remember now.
There was a dump organised by somebody, not in our community, somebody outside of our community.
Yeah.
It's a decentralized smart contract. Anybody can buy, anybody can sell. So they organised the dump right at that particular moment. So it was like, I didn't get it at the time, but now obviously hindsight, looking back, and it was like, shit, that was people trying to hold us back, directly trying to hold us back, not letting it get out for whatever reason. They had ill intention for us at that point. If they were in it for the money, they'd have waited for that guy's video to come out, let the contract pump, and then taken the money out. It makes sense. But why would you, if I've announced in the community that this is about to happen, a big promotion's about to happen for the contract, is about to boom, why would you dump just like as that video came out? Do you know what I mean? It's like, it didn't make any sense. And it's like, I again came to realize that from that point, that's what's happened. There was one guy, then what happened, the whole of India pretty much turned on me, and even the people that had supported, except for RK and a few members in the community, because they all thought that I organised the dump.
Yeah.
So it took me a long time to stay there in the community with everybody and prove to them that I didn't dump. It was nothing to do with us. It was nothing to do with the home team, with me dumping or anything like that. It was organised from outside. At that point, I met somebody in the community. One guy really came through at that point, and I explained it to him, and he started supporting. It's like he believed. He didn't doubt what I said. He even went and checked. Like, I went and showed him, look, there's my wallet. Go and see. I didn't dump. He didn't dump. And I saw that guy. Sorry, long story. It's a long story now anyway. I saw that guy, when I checked his wallet, he's there every day with me, supporting. Just me and him at one point, sitting there talking in the community, and there was hardly anybody else there. There were people there watching, but nobody else would talk. It was basically for a good 2 months, just me and this one other person in the community talking. Back in the early days, I'm saying, when we started this off. I checked that guy's wallet. Do you know how many tokens he had? 7. He had 7 IND. That's all the tokens that he had to his name at that point. And he told me, look, I'm working as doing this networker. I don't have much money, but I'm here with you online. He loved the Gandhiji concept about, doing good things and and keeping things respectful and all of that. So he wanted to be a part of the project. He built up, I sent him 10 tokens at that point, and then from there he worked in the community and built up his stacks through, let's say, helping people, through building up, being in the community, winning
Using his
promotions,
karma link.
using his
Oh,
karma
those
link,
then.
all of that
Karma.
stuff, becoming an admin in the community, being there. And today that guy, from that money, is with his dividends, is building his house in
Rahulji.
India.
Namaste.
No, Bale Rahulji. That guy's building his house in India today with those money, and he comes in the community and shows us and tells them from
Yeah, he just put the
7
pictures up, didn't he?
tokens that he had in the first place, he's built up. Do you know what I mean? And now he's doing something with his life over years.
You know, being
You know
able
what
to
I mean?
own
It's
your
one
own
of
house
those.
in India is a big
It's
thing,
not to
man.
say that
You know,
the
do
whole
little
point
things
of
to
doing
big
that, bro, in
achievement.
the first place was, yeah, that to help people in a lower price band, maybe. Do you know what I mean? In a poorer place in the world, or in a poorer state of the world, help them people come up too. Where it's all good for us. We're sitting here living in the UK, everything's all chilled, relaxed to a degree.
Medical care
compared
nothing's
to,
paid for.
especially even right now. Do you know what I mean? Look at what's going on today. They have a harder time out there. So if we can do things to give something back, that's what Gandhiji was all about. And it's never changed, because Gandhiji's always stayed the same. Even everything that's happened afterwards with the WBTC contract, with the Binance Gold contract, take it back to those people first. Like, look, here we go. We're going again. Here's another opportunity. Like I say, I know we've digressed a little bit, but you can build up from a little stack, from a
Little
seed.
stack. Yep.
It takes time and patience, but that journey that you go on over that time, it's an enjoyable journey, especially if you're a part of our community. I tell you that.
Yeah, it's rewarding. It's rewarding too. To be in the community, it's a good, like you say, there's always people there ready to help, give, you know.
But when it comes
ease
down
your
to it, I know what
fears
you're
or
saying.
questions, anything,
I
it's all
would
good.
be doing the same thing if I didn't have the contracts, and like we talk about hindsight and providence all the time, Saint. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
foresight.
okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, that I can't put out there right now. There's foresight that I have as to what's going to be coming and what's going to be happening in the future, even throughout the bear market now. And when I add it all up, I'm sitting in exactly the position that I need to be sitting in.
I think the same. If I wasn't in the contracts, I'd probably be doing the same thing you guys are doing, man.
Do you know what
Trying
I
to
mean?
jump in and out of things to try and make a good race. If I'm honest, you know what I mean. But I'm at that point where I just want to forward think. I just want to be in something that I'm happy to be in and leave it there and see what happens in the future. And yeah, it's not about owning a cheap coin that might be worth a lot more before. The contract's making me more of them. You know what I mean? If I've invested in the Ethereum one, give it a few years, I'm going to have more Ethereum. I know that. I don't know what Ethereum's going to be worth down the line, but I know I'm going to have more of it.
Yeah.
Same with the Bitcoin one, same with the Binance one.
Hourglass, isn't it? That's
You know what I
they
mean?
do.
That's the whole idea. If you leave it long enough, you'll have more of them. We don't know
Well,
how much
yeah,
that's
that's
going to be.
that's
It's like some friends that are
that's
getting
the
into the
dope.
contract
And
now.
then, bro, what happens if we hit that super cycle?
Yeah.
What happens if right now we don't? What if we have a dump? You think it's all going to dump, and then 2 months later we're back up to 80k, 100k.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps on. Like I'm just saying. At
You
some
know,
point,
Sonny,
I believe
Sonny,
that's coming
Sonny.
too as well. I'm not saying it's this cycle, but on a real, from a technology point of view, I believe that's coming, and that the price appreciation that we're going to see in that super cycle, bro, is going to dwarf anything that any of us have seen when
Also-
we get real adoption of the technology.
Also, like I say, with the contracts making you more, I've got friends and family that are coming into the crypto space, and the only bit of assurance I can give them when they're coming into it and they're like, what shall I buy, what shall I do, I try and get them into one of the contracts, because in the contract I can assure them at this moment in time that should you leave it there for a year or two, you're going to make more of what you've put into it. Nobody knows what it's going to be worth in a few years, but if you're only going to buy a bit of something, there's no point in just sitting on it. Put it in the contracts and let it work for you. Simply let it do some work for you and make more of what it's supposed to do.
So
it's
I
one of
think
those-
That'll find you something you can stake at a good rate.
Or just maybe even half and half, whatever's good for you, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like in that sense.
I've got
In
that now.
for some people.
I've got a lad and
wanna
his dad
cash
that
out
have
some-
brought. They've both got about 2.5 Ethereum between them. They've got about 4 Binance and that, and they're umming and ahhing I've been trying to get him into crypto for 2 years. They finally bought some crypto, and I try and explain the contract to him. And the only thing that's holding them back from the contract, we don't really understand it. I goes, do you really understand crypto at this moment in time?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But to do it now, the son's more on side with coming into the contract. He understands it. The dad doesn't. So I go to him, look, you put your half, your 1.25 ETH in the contract. Put your 2 Binance in the contract. Let your dad keep his out. I guess you'll have more than him in the next year or two. I guess they ain't going nowhere. But your dad will learn that you should have put his in afterwards. You know what I mean? There's no point in just sitting on his 2 Binance
Yeah,
coins.
it's one of those,
You're going to
isn't
keep 2 Binance coins for the
That's what
future.
I
You
mean,
might as
bro.
well stick it in the
Imagine, like-
contract, innit?
Imagine you put your one ETH into a wallet 3 years ago and just sat there and held it. Bro, fuck you now. I'd have 1 ETH now.
You'd have 1 ETH now.
That's
Raise.
horrible, isn't it, to think like that? Wow.
Yeah.
Nah. Contracts all the way, bro.
You know what I mean? That's really nice. Tell people, yeah, man, I brought Ethereum when it was £60. Is it? How many did you get?
Well,
oh,
does
just
he
one.
sees it coming too?
Just one. You remember that man? So yeah, I brought Ethereum when it was £60. Is it? How many did you buy? Just one, mate. Just one. You go, all right, okay. How much is it worth now? £3,000. Okay. You bought one, yeah? All right.
Congrats.
Congrats.
It's not life changing, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
It's one of those.
So you put it in a contract. Who knows how many you'll have later? That's all we're saying to man. That's the only thing we can be sure of. Well, it's the only thing I can be sure of when I try and get people into the contract. Listen, I can guarantee you, man, if you're going to leave it for a year or two, you're going to have more of what you put in. Yeah? I don't know what it's going to be worth, but you're going to have more of it.
Yeah. You may need to wait a couple of extra years for it to come back and then be worth even more. Like
Even
the full
more,
year.
yeah.
But you'll have even more by then.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Now, on a personal level,
Yeah.
I do want to explain something.
Go on.
I think it's prudent for individuals to evaluate things that are happening, whether you love the contracts or not. You know, that's not even a question anymore. You know, when we have these kinds of conversations or discourses, like none
it's one thing none of us disagree on.
none of any of the things that's like spoken about, talked about, contradict that idea in any way.
Yeah,
But
no,
I
of course
think
not, bro.
I do like
I
that
want-
as well, though,
you know-
because all of us are here at different levels. Some of us got in, got out, some jumped back in again, got back out again.
Yeah,
some
it's
didn't
real,
hold
it's real.
forever. But we all know, in the long run, we wish we'd have got in and just left it there.
But
you know what I mean?
what I want everybody to contemplate is this right here. Like, you know, you could have Saint in a certain state of mind due to whatever, this, that, or whatever, who cares? But I'm ultimately more influential, more I like put it like this. I feel like the more I can bring to the table, the better it is for everyone. And so when I say that, somehow more than 10 times I can count now, I missed being a millionaire. Whether it be with the contracts, that was my first realization. When IND went up, I realized, boom, shit, I fucked up somewhere. You see what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
that's a realization. That's my first realization. I said, shit, okay, I fucked up. You know, like whatever I thought I was doing, it ain't work out the way it was supposed to. And, you know, like, whoa, that happened. Wow.
For a
Yeah.
minute, man. People out there need to hear that from us,
Listen,
innit?
no
We
doubt,
did.
listen, but this is what I'm trying to tell you, is that you can easily assume that the if-then statement, like, if I had never sold my tokens. But again, that's coming from the perspective of not really understanding another person's situation. It's not equal to yours. You have the luxury of being in that situation. It's a great position to be.
100% understand and appreciate
Yeah,
that, bro.
and
That's why I
and
always
on
talk to people in that way, that look, do you know what? It is down to individual circumstance. You know what I mean? You've got to look at it your way. And
100%.
that's why, again, I come back to that 4-year statement. Because it might sound like a shock to everybody, like, what? I need to wait 4 years to make money. Do you know what I mean?
But hold on, I want
for
you
me,
to- I
that's
want you to
putting
hear
in the
me
right
out, though.
mindset. I hope it's gonna
Go
happen
on,
earlier for you.
go on,
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to hear me out though. You could have the me that has realized multiple ways I could have achieved the same result, if not way different. Not because the contract wasn't what I should have been doing or is somehow inferior to these other things, but to deny myself those other things is not only a detriment to what I can bring to the table, but it's a detriment to myself. And I have unfortunately had to really sit down with myself and realize this, because one time, whatever, two times, three times is a charm. Too many coincidences are not one. So when I realized that I fucked myself out of this reality so many times at the time that I could have used this the most, it's a sin. For me personally, you don't gotta feel that way. Nobody gotta feel that way. But I do. And it should be understood. It's not a knock on anybody or the contract or anything. I'm all about that shit, and you know that more than anybody, son,
Yeah, of course,
since the
of course,
beginning,
of course.
bro. Since the
But
beginning.
listen, let me just say, that's never even a question in my mind. I know I'm listening to what you're saying and
Oh, 100%.
trying to come from where
100%.
you are. You don't understand where you're coming from, but it's not.
So
I know that's not
when-
the thing, bro.
So you know,
What
I
I'm saying-
feel as though you're knocking yourself for the opportunities
That's
that
the-
you
No, I'm
yeah,
not.
bro, that's
No,
what
I'm
you
not.
could have made
No, I'm not.
millions.
No, I'm not. That's a
No.
listen. I'm maybe it comes off that way, but it's certainly not. It's just self-reflection and evaluation. It has to be done, or you're doomed to repeat the same mistakes. It's that simple. And you know, it's not that I'm just imagining this stuff. I've set the omen for myself probably more than 5 times this year alone. In 2021, forget 2020. I've set that omen, and what I mean by omen is I said, here, I know I should do this, but I'm not going to. And of fucking course, you know, boom, boom, boom,
Listen.
boom. Now this is hold on.
It's the same
This
as
is
at
not
the
a-
casino, innit? Where you stand there,
No,
you
no,
think, I'm
no,
gonna
no,
do
it's
this
not.
spin,
No, it's not.
I'm
No, it's
gonna
not.
do
No,
this
it's
spin,
not.
and
No,
then
it's
when you
not.
don't do it, your number comes in.
No, it's
God,
not.
fucking
It's
knew it.
not. It's this. No, that's not. It's false equivalence. Because we all knew this day would come. We all knew that this bull cycle and this halving would produce a certain result.
Yeah.
It's just for the largest part ignored. You see what I'm saying? Meaning, I was very secure in what I was doing, so I was okay with that. I did not anticipate life being as cruel as it can be. So this became an error on my part. And the thing is,
well, obviously, with everything that's going
yeah,
on.
no doubt, it's unexpected occurrences that, like, okay, so it's like in a certain time frame, if everything's a certain way, which I can't predict, it's okay to be conservative and, you know, relax and say, you know, yeah, I probably could, but whatever, I don't really need to, so I'm not thinking about it. But this situation that a lot more people are in than we would like to admit is producing these situations where this stuff is useful. So again, if you know, just like you said, we're good. Let's not act like this bull market's gonna last forever. You get your, you know, you get your licks in while you can, because the better prepared I am to deal with my own shit in my own life, the
Yeah.
more that I can bring to the table. The happier of an individual, the less preoccupied mentally I am, the better person, friend, human being, participant I can be with everybody around me. When I'm in a situation,
Yeah,
of course,
now you feel me? So
Yeah.
when I see these situations come, I can let a few pass by and I'm not worried about it because I understand. And what I said was like, I'll do these things. I'll do these certain things. And I'm telling you, in the last week alone, I have fucked myself out of being a millionaire. Just this week alone. A month before that, again. A month before that, again. It sure as shit stink. 2 months before that, sure as shit stinks. 3-4 months before that, it sure as shit stinks. And not only that, I could have accomplished these things if I would have imagined. Like, you know, I had whatever I could
All right.
and had
Can I
to
tell you how you should
bring.
look at that, Saint? Yeah. You see, there's people
How?
out there, yeah, don't
How?
ever in their whole lifetime get to see even one opportunity, let alone take it. They don't even get to see one opportunity for them to have that. If
So
you
here's the
see
deal.
them-
Or in their
if you-
lifetime, they got
if you
one
see them-
opportunity
if
and
you
missed
see
it.
them, if you see
So
them
here's the
over
deal.
and over again, don't worry, fam. One of them's
One
gonna
of
hit
them's
you
gonna
up
hit
straight.
you,
bro.
Yeah, no doubt. But here's the thing: if I see these opportunities, and like I said, certain people, like it
And
ain't
if
even
not,
certain people.
Don't worry.
Hold on.
The contract's
It's
got your
certain.
back.
Listen, but if you listen, that's true, but only if you can add to it.
You've got to build it.
See what I'm
or
saying?
We invest compound. Eighth one.
No, listen, on
that's
all.
You want to be on levels.
Listen,
You want to be on levels.
no. It's not about
If
levels.
you've got
It's
something
about
out of the contract that you can use to try and do those maneuvers that you want to do, then fair dues. But
no, that's not what I'm talking about. Listen, the contract's got your back no matter what. But if like again, the contract can be as beneficial in whatever magnanimous way according to my contribution.
yeah,
If I say I want to put $1,000 in IND and it does whatever, then I'm cool. If I want to put 10,000 IND in, if I want to put 100 grand into IND or any of the contracts, mathematically, they're all going to perform, relative to my contribution.
Of course, yeah.
And, the same percentages in earnings and gains are going to produce very different results based on that contribution.
anyway, next time you
So-
see that $1 million opportunity, dollar opportunity, yeah, just stick to your guns, man. Do what you're doing.
Well,
But-
that's what I'm
but-
saying.
but just drop me a
Before
text
this,
so I can get in, yeah.
Send me the link, bro, yeah.
Send me the link, yeah. But you don't do anything at all because you're doing well, whatever you're doing. But just drop me the link so I can check out what you're interested in.
100%. But see, listen, we listen amongst family.
Let's miss the opportunity together.
The other
Let's-
thing is as well. I'm just gonna say.
No,
this
hold
to
on.
everything. On a separate note,
I don't know what that is.
I'm never selling,
Go ahead.
bro. I already came to the conclusion that all.
No. Listen, these things are totally removed
Always.
from. Listen, these things are totally removed that I'm talking about. Totally removed from selling.
Yeah.
Totally removed from this. Totally removed from that. In fact, I sold a $2 million opportunity to make sure I got into DGS. Let's think about that for a second. Now I did that because that's how much I'm into the contracts. That's how much, Sonny, I know you've been more than just a fucking random internet person to me. That's like I gotta be there. I gotta be there. That was me. Now I can reflect on the what I did. And it's like, yeah, whatever. We're good. I had something, I turned it into something. It's not a problem. But then later on, I'm talking about different things. Now, as a family,
already.
us all being family here, we might start discussing some
I
shit.
see your hamstrings, Jarvis.
And it goes
I
to
see your
wrong.
hamstrings in your pants.
Had to show him.
It's the biddies.
And they're immaculate, but I've never seen
I'm just
tight
trying to make it now.
jeans that tight. What are they?
Sorry, Kilobyte's just playing some new tunes on the keyboard.
Kill them all. What I'm saying is, as a family, we discuss some things. The conversation perhaps needs to find a better setting, but it should be understood why it's being had, so that individuals can find themselves in better places.
Yeah, man.
Because my silence has not only robbed myself, but probably others who would have benefited. And I don't like that. I don't like that feeling, because I know what's at stake. I know what's going on. More than just this YouTube shit of us hanging out, chilling. I'm talking with people every day about their real lives. So if I see something, just like if I tell somebody, yeah, I told my brother-in-law for months, get in the fucking contract. He's a hardhead. He's an asshole. He didn't want to do it. All right, well, fuck you then. Like I'm not gonna break your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you? You feel me? Like,
That is something.
Man, listen, saying that, my brother was in the same position. He got in the Bitcoin contract. He come round to the Binance contract. He wasn't really in a position to chuck anything in, so I put 5 BNB in there for him.
yeah, you gotta bless certain people. So that's what I'm saying. See, that's some of the shit I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? No point in us going to the moon on
I'm
our
not gonna
own.
punish you.
There's no point in
Yeah,
landing
yeah.
on the moon on your own, is there?
The better I am, the more people I could help in a similar fashion.
That's what I'm saying. We're all trying to go to the moon.
We all
but
wanna
there's
be
no
there.
point in one of us going on our own, man. We all
Yeah,
gotta
it's
be
pretty
there together.
fucking. It's pretty lonely up there.
Like you
Pretty
said on
lonely
Friday,
up there,
Robin.
man.
Like you said on Friday, bring somebody. At least bring one person.
You've got
Yeah,
to.
that'd be dope.
You've got to. It come to the Binance contract, man.
I swear it's the same guy,
I
bro.
forced about 4 to 5 people into it. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you gotta trick them into making money, man.
Yeah.
You do. It's a fact. It's a fact. You
Wow.
really do sometimes. It's just the way it is.
Have
You
we
know,
not got
people
any
are the way they are.
Saint, the pothead said we need church saint on a regular basis to keep our soul fed.
No doubt. Listen, and that's part of the thing, man. Like I'll be in the mood, and I'm very
There's another ball there.
I'm a very, not emotional. That's kind of a lame word. That's not accurate. I'm saying like it's when I'm in a good mood, it's easy to be me.
Yeah.
But when my mind's preoccupied, I can't be this imaginary thing, because that's what I see it as. Like when
Later
we're
this
face
week
to
on
face.
later this week
That's
on
real.
Thursday, there's people that have been big holders in the contract. They've got other people that want to come in at the moment. So on Thursday, I've just got to go around and talk these people through the process. But there's something like between 7 and 10k GBP that will be coming into the Binance contract. And these are people we want to try and help that we know are long-term
I'll
holders.
send you
They've
my
seen-
link, Robin.
Yeah, nice one. They've sent other people, make the money, and now they want to join the contract too. So I'm going to go to the effort and go and spend my time and teach them how to come in the contract. And in the end, it benefits us all. I don't want nothing to go there and teach them how to do it. I'm going to spend a couple of hours of my time trying to convert these people and set their MetaMask up and get their money in the contract and show them how to view it and everything. But I just want to help people, man. I want to take people on the ride with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, so
That's-
can I
that's
go back
Help as
to...
many people as we can at the end of the day. I know it benefits us all by getting more people in the contract, but we know how much of a benefit to them it is if they can come in and just hold.
Yeah.
So, can I go back to when you were talking about the bear market?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So...
I mean, it ain't my show, bro. You can talk.
Most of my shit's... well, the host ain't here. That doesn't matter. Most of my shit's in the contracts, right? So, if I start seeing one of the contracts going up, I want to try and put more in, but I don't have any.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So that's
Yeah,
where I'm trying
yeah.
to come up just now. And all this shit in the bull run. Eat
You know
well,
what
the
it is?
eating's good.
I can understand
then-
that as well, yeah. But I'm trying to use what I've got in the contract, the dividends and that. Like I said, with my kids, on the 25th of February, it was my son's birthday, he turned 12. And I decided to set a BNB wallet up for him. And I sent the link round to Sonny and quite a few others, and Sonny donated some tokens straight across. And by the time
Nice.
he cut the cake in the evening, I showed him what his wallet was and explained it to him. And I told my daughter, listen, just so you know, I'm going to show both of you how to set this MetaMask wallet up. And I got them both to write their words down and everything. And I'd already set his up, so I got him to copy the words over, got my daughter set up. And he was pretty ignorant while I was doing it, like paying not really much attention. But then it came to the point where I showed him his balance, because just so you know, quite a few of my friends have donated some money, so I brought some tokens and got you in the contract. And he had about 200 tokens, and his value at the time was £212, something like that. Yeah, so that's on the 25th of February, this is. So I set my daughter up, I set my daughter's account up, I transferred £50-60 to her, and then basically used her referral link to top her up a bit more. But I kept topping her up with some of my dividends and using referral links till she got to the same level he was at. So by the time they are now, since the 25th of February this was, they both now own 440 tokens each. And my daughter's 14, my lad's 12. So they both own 440 tokens each, which is 2.5 BNB. They're both worth £1,200 each.
Lovely.
For my kids, just by leaving it in the
Fucking lovely,
contract.
Robin.
So 440 tokens each they got, and they're worth 2.5 BNB each, my kids. And and that's since the 25th of February. So we're talking like 8-9 weeks or something like that.
Sorry, I missed most of the conversation, yeah, but do you know what the bigger important thing is, yeah, bro? They know about crypto now.
Exactly.
They know it's a part of their world now.
That was the main thing I wanted them to do as well. I've got these 12 words written down in a little black book and that. And
they're now getting ahead of the game already.
Even my wife doesn't really know what to do with them should something happen to me one day, but my kids do now. They can interact with the contract. They go to the page. They tell me how much dividends they got, and I'll get them. Both of them have got their favorite the Binance contract saved under each other's referral link. So when they both withdraw their money and reinvest, they both give each other dividends. You know, and these little moves, I can't believe that even from where they were, like you say, my son only had 200 tokens that day. I topped my daughter up and then, you know, used the referral links and kept sending. If I had 40, 50 pounds worth of dividends, I would send them both £10 each, and I would reinvest £30 myself. You know, but since then now they're both worth £1,200. They can't believe it. Within 2 months, like even my daughter, she's clued up hard. She looks at it and she goes, "Dad, look, I've made £2.22 since yesterday." I'm like, yeah. My lad, he'll look at it and go, "What? Just £2?" My lad goes, "What? Just £2.22?"
Is he older?
No, he's younger.
He's younger.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
you know, but they love it. That's the way it's got to be done. We need to show them that this is the future. At the end of the day, this is what it's going to be.
Well, imagine it's been 2.5 months. Imagine 2.5 years, where they're going to be, what they're going to have, what that's going to be worth for them.
Yeah.
At that point.
I love topping
That's
up their
like-
little pot. I love topping their little pot up. You know, just like they've got an extra 3 or 4 tokens worth. It's great.
It's never too late, saying, isn't it? That's the thing.
You just keep building
Never
it and
too
building
late.
it, like
know
you
what
say.
you're saying.
And
I don't think it's ever too late.
I told them both, because listen, when that pot's pretty big next year on your birthday, like I'll let you take a little bit out. Not that I'm going to sell his tokens to do it, but if he's got £5,000 sitting there, I'll quite happily spend £500 out of my money to reward you for
Yeah,
leaving it
yeah,
there.
well
Do you know
done,
what I mean?
mate, yeah.
Buy yourself a nice PlayStation or whatever you want. Well done. You know, but yeah, who knows what it could be in the future? That's why I'm trying to get the
I don't
kids
know about
onto it
no
as well.
safe moon or this, that, and the other. Yeah, but the shit we're in is going to be there year in, year out, bro. That's I can tell
Yeah.
you that. Do you know what I mean?
I'll
Yeah.
put every now and then. I only give a little update on my kids, like every month and that, and say, listen, they're on this many tokens and now they're worth this much money. You know what I mean? It's not the GBP. I want you to concentrate, because we never know what that's going to be in the future. It's just the amount of Binance tokens they keep accumulating in the contract. It started with 1.5. I can't remember what my lads was worth.
Hello,
at the time,
Prakash, did you
but he
hear
had,
there?
like I said, he had 200 tokens, about 2. I don't think it would have been more than 1 BNB at the time. So he had about 1 BNB when he started. He's on 2.5 now.
Nice.
So like I say, it's never about the amount of tokens you got, the amount of dividends. Every bit that you keep putting in will keep building.
It's gonna
over
work
time.
for you.
Yeah, it's gonna
It'll
keep
work for
working, man. It'll work, man.
Need the call to both of you, man.
Oh, Prakash, hello. Yeah, Hinjay Bad, Prakash
Hey,
ji.
bro.
Nice to see you, man. Prakash as well. Hello, everyone.
What a
Good
beautiful
silver,
day.
waking up. Yeah, man.
I'm
What a
not selling,
beautiful
bro.
day.
Yeah, it's one of those.
I know.
Don't sell it.
And and listen, don't get me wrong, say you know me as well. I'm a logical kind of guy. I've worked it out. Do you know what I mean? Firstly,
Of course.
what I put into crypto, I put it in for the long term. Do you know what I mean? So it's not of my mind to think right now, I need to sell that or this, that, and the other. And then, even on the other level, yeah, there's other things, if I could say that there's other things where I don't need to rely on any income from crypto. Do you know what I mean? So
100%. Yeah.
it's like, that's why I'm maybe, some people might look at it as lapsy daisy, but believe me, I look at the maths and I work it out from an economics point of view. I'm
I
willing
used to be on that level. I
I'm
used to be
willing
on
to
that
gamble, bro. Yeah, like I say, I'm willing to gamble through the bear market too. In that sense, I'm willing to gamble on holding through the bear market, being in the
Yeah.
position that we're in, knowing the community and contracts, and like I say, having the foresight of what's coming and what's going to be built in what kind of time frame, regardless of what happens, you know, from the bear market or the bull market, whether that flips or not. That's not going to change development plans in that sense. You know what I mean? So
I would even argue that the contracts are going to perform better in the bear market than the bull. Like they're going to
depends
do
how
good
you-
regardless.
But
I mean,
it depends
I'm
how
talking about
people
it-
are calculating it, isn't it? Like at the
Yeah,
end of
I'm
the
do-
day,
I'm
you can
just saying
calculate
at the
two
end of
ways.
the-
People can calculate it in crypto, or you can calculate it in fiat. At the end of the day, though, when you're putting it in the first place, you're putting it in fiat, and when you're coming to spend it, you're taking it out because it's reached a certain fiat amount. Yeah, everybody wants to collect more crypto, and that's, you know, the contracts do that too, but through different stages in the market. When things were going the opposite way, and you know the markets were dropping, the contracts were growing, people were getting more crypto, even though crypto's value was going down, the that was maintaining or still growing their fiat value at that point. And people were very happy with that. Like, you know what, we're in crypto. Crypto's going down, but at least our fiat is being retained. Now it's like the other time, people are now taking profits, and it's, okay, so the amount of crypto we've got is going down, but crypto's going up. So technically our value in IND has not just been retained, our USD value in IND has been retained. We're at all-time highs right about now. Do you know what I mean? So it also then comes down to how you think. I suppose if you've not got that intention of selling, then it's not a problem, because the one constant through all of those things, dividends, isn't it? That's the constant through it all, is the dividends. Like, okay, regardless of what the price of that is, this, that, and the other. And okay, the price of crypto comes down, so that means there's more volatility in the contracts, which means there's more dividends. So okay, the price of crypto's gone up. We got gas fee issues. So the amount of dividends we're getting is less, but crypto's gone through the roof. So in a USD form, it's still a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those. So
shitload of money.
Thank you, Gandhi G. Thank you, Hourglass.
A shitload of money.
What can I say, innit? It's
Still,
like,
I'll tell you, yeah.
Now, what I mean by the
is.
bear market probably not performing better. What I mean is, like, in terms of opportunity for individuals. They're like, okay,
every week
yeah,
Friday we're still gonna be here. I can't do it if I've not got crypto, innit?
yeah, no doubt. But I'm saying, like, people who are
Drunk on
not here.
GBP. Drunk on fear. Drunk on fear.
Yeah.
That man's, yeah, we cashed it all out. The big pile of cash on the table. Getting drunk on fear.
Wow, Pothead has got a great question, yeah? Do you guys ever wonder what your lives would be like if crypto didn't exist?
Yeah,
Wow,
very
that's a
annoying.
deep one.
Very annoying for me, probably.
Well, you can't say it'd be annoying because you wouldn't know the difference.
Depressing.
No, I would. What do you mean? Like,
Well, because crypto never existed, so
Yeah,
you
but
don't know
listen-
what you missed.
Shall
Well-
I tell you, if there was one difference, I would say, yeah?
I'd
When-
still be
before- because
working.
look, no, forget that level, bro.
But-
like, from a point of view of now, we remember, bro, crypto was out 2010.
Of course, man.
You know what I mean? That's like 20, 30 years of our lives that we remember
Listen,
before
we were still
crypto
working
existed.
hard. We were still working
Yeah.
hard while we
I
were
think,
mining.
But
I would
what
say
what
better.
I want to say, hold on one
No.
second. But my point on it, Potter, you know, for that period, you look at the financial system as something that you never had. It's like you can't fight that. You're in the
Yeah.
in them days before crypto came out, or before you knew about crypto. Whatever happened with regards to global finance
all
affected
you
you,
knew.
but you could not. There was no other option
There was no
for
other
you.
option at all.
There's no even
Yeah.
point you worrying about it, because there's fuck all you can do about it anyway.
Yeah,
Do
if
see
you
what
didn't
I
have
mean?
fear, you had gold.
That's how it was really. That's how I look at it. Like,
No, I
you-
think
you
another-
find out
another way
about
to
the
ask
finance,
it-
but then there's nothing you can do about
Yeah.
it. When now
Another-
after crypto, bro, it's like now I feel that I want to say the word freedom,
But not
more,
quite. Not quite.
more freedom than we had before. There's an option.
Yeah.
There's a choice. Do you know what? Whereas we didn't have the choice, and I've used this statement before, where you shouldn't be forced to have to believe in the financial system of the place that you live in. Why? Do you know what I mean? You might want to believe in somebody else's financial system. That's your human right. Why do you have to be forced to believe in the financial system of where you live? I don't want to believe. Maybe I don't want to believe in the pound. That pound or dollar that you can just print as much of as you want. Maybe I don't want to believe in that. Maybe there's something else I want to believe in. Do you know what I mean? It's.
You still good for one?
I am, but what we got as a mixer? Is that bottle full?
It is. It's not
Bro,
cold.
I've been out there looking for a bottle like shit without a mixer. Yeah, that's where I went just a minute ago.
I went and
Shit.
massaged. You pulled one out of your cupboard for me.
That's the one. I knew there would be a backup one somewhere,
in
innit?
Where it is now,
Man like Sarge.
That's how much I'm at home, man. I went out there and got the bottle for him. He didn't even know where it was in his own house.
Victor comes out with a good point. He says, I don't think we will go through a brutal bear market like the last one, since crypto is more accepted now by big institutions. Last cycle was most speculative. It's a valid point, bro. Like I say, I'm going to just stick with the fact that, like I said from the start, I don't know if it's going to be this cycle
Depends what your class is.
or the
brutal.
next one, but one of these cycles soon is going to be that super cycle.
Is the next Bitcoin
And-
halving 2024 now?
Just like the
2024?
smart contracts, it can
Same.
happen like that. You could not realize it. You could be it, and for it to happen in one of those periods, Saint, where you're thinking, "Look, I want to tether out for this moment." Just personally, I don't want to take that risk. I ain't missing it, bro. You know what I mean?
Well, that's
staying in
listen,
that
listen,
crazy
Keep that
shit.
aside for later.
Okay,
It doesn't matter what
okay.
you took it out at. It
Listen,
doesn't matter what you
that's
took it out
fine.
at.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah.
Like that's your personal position,
That is,
and I respect
that's all
it.
it is. That's just my personal opinion as well. Yeah.
But for me, it's just a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know, like what I'm saying is, I know what I got, I know what I'll get, and at the end of the day, whether I get more or not, I know what I got. Like if I get
I
to
agree.
a point, when I get to a point where I can say, listen, I got $1 million. I don't even need this $1 million. Okay, I'm gonna put it into other because I know that okay, odds are mathematically, or even historically, however I want to chalk it up, I know I can buy the dip. It's all good. I still got $1 million.
Yeah,
no
of
matter
course.
what
Yeah,
happens.
it doesn't mean you're
And
out
then-
of crypto. You're just making.
And then I'm just gonna have more of the crypto I sold out for the tether. It's not
Yes.
to say like, oh, I don't believe it. No, I just
for the
understand
dividend.
that bear markets are real. Like,
Yeah, and
You
when
know,
it goes
and-
and when
of
it
course
does
they
its
are,
next
bro,
run
yeah.
and makes 10, 20 fold, you got that 20, 30 million sitting there, isn't it?
there you go.
Bro,
there you
trust
go.
me, like
I
you say,
understand that. That's what I'm
self-reflection
saying. I'm
takes-
just on a smaller scale than that, not the million that I'm putting aside in my pot. But you know, I am thinking a little bit to that point where I want to put a little bit away. It's not that I need it, but it's just like I'll hold that price right now, and when the market comes down, that's the money I'm going to
I'm
use.
still
to put
gonna
back in.
have other crypto. What I'm saying is I'm trying to amass a certain amount of
Why
crypto
says
that I know
1,037
I'm never gonna
days
need.
till the halving.
Cheers, Pie.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
wicked, bro. That's that. Like, listen, that's
like that,
nothing.
man.
That's
I
nothing.
like that.
Gandhiji's been out longer than that.
Yeah, I know. Just a year would have been fine by me, but go on 1,030 something days. I'll take that.
Less than 3 years, bro.
If I know these things are coming, I'm just preparing for them. You know, that's it.
Yeah.
So that way I get a maximum benefit out of it. Like I said, the more I can
Well,
bring to
there's no
the table.
wrong way to do it. Yeah, don't let anybody.
There is
tell
Yeah,
you
no
yeah.
wrong way to do it.
You know
No.
what I mean? That's what it comes down to.
I've told people
Yeah, the
before,
more-
what should
the-
I do about Dogecoin and that? I go, listen, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's a piece of shit. I don't really do anything to do with it, but, you know, I ain't going to stop you from buying it if you want to buy it. It's up to you.
If you made money,
But if you're
take
asking
it
me-
some-
Oh, yeah, that's.
If you're asking
listen,
me,
here's the-
mine
here's
says
the-
no,
here's the thing.
but if you want to go and do it, go ahead and do it.
I know it might sound
Here's the-
contradictory talking about the contracts that way and then talking about those, but you ain't getting no divvies over there. So the mathematic and the logic of it is different.
And I'm just
That
saying,
shit
you know,
goes
when-
down, you ain't getting nothing. If ETH goes down now,
I know what you're
is
saying,
that,
I know.
does that, you know, for the economics of that, does that depict that the contract is
No,
more
bro.
attractive for
I
people
was,
to buy
I
into?
was
Do
still
you know what I
in
mean?
the
So it's-
contract when we
yeah.
had the
Yeah.
after the December period. I've still got the screenshots. But I kept Facebooking at the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to post screenshots on there daily, like, you know, look, join now. You're getting late, and you'd see my ETH balance on some of the days over Boxing Day and Christmas and all that. We were still, my balance was going up by 1 ETH a day. I was on 19 something today. The next day I'd post it. It was the 20. I was on 20 ETH or something. And the next day I'd post it. I was on 20 and a half or 21, and then I was on 22. You know what I mean? We had this while this is just coming into January while the whole market started going down. Our ETH balance was still going up.
Yeah, saved us.
You know what I mean?
Not, I say it retained the fiat value that you had in there and built more. There's no, you know, even while ETH was going down.
Like you say, there's nothing you can do about it at the time. If you brought 10 ETH today and the price starts pissing out and the next 6 months' time it's fucking really low, you're not really looking to sell it, hopefully. If anyone does that in crypto, man, just try and hold out till the price comes back round.
Listen,
But,
it's one of those,
you
yeah.
know,
It's
if you
like I
have
said,
to
there's
sell
no
it,
right or
you
wrong
do.
way.
But
Yeah,
if
you
there was
gotta
no
do-
need to sell it and you feared out, the fear of ending
No,
up with
it's not even
nothing
fear,
got
bro. It's
you
a
out.
move. It's not. It's a move, innit? It's a move. Like if you, it's a
It's not when
logical-
people see their money has, oh shit, I put 10 grand in and now it's only worth 6. Look, the price keeps going down. Let's just sell it. And then they get out and go, yeah, I made a loss. I'll give it a try. I fucking lost.
Yeah, no, that's
you know,
different. What I'm saying
that's
is,
what I'm saying,
No,
it's-
Tate was not saying that. He's saying, look,
I didn't
I'm
say
making
Tate
a
was. I'm just
calculated
saying,
move to
yeah.
take some out, knowing that a bear market.
No. Hold on. We keep coupling these two things. They're not.
No.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
No.
Okay.
I'm saying what I'm saying. All these things
He's
I'm
also
saying
putting it aside to keep for the
on the
next
stream
year
or
to
off.
live on and do
Yeah,
what
that's
he has
what I
to
mean.
do.
That's a
No,
move.
no,
That's
no,
a
hold on,
calculated
hold
move,
on.
then, isn't it? It's not like, oh, I've been scared out of it. You're not scared out of the market.
No, I didn't
You're-
say saying. You
No,
put
no, I
saying
didn't
this.
say you
I didn't
was.
say
I didn't
saying.
say you did. I'm not trying to stir no shit up here. I'm just saying.
No.
Oh,
No,
keep
I'm not
kicking
taking
shit
it.
off.
I'm not taking it that way either. But no, like
Cheers,
it's
guys.
you know, you just want to get to the point where, like I said, you can get comfortable. You need to increase your position. I would say, you need to increase your position. I would say
Who we got, bro?
to make to make
have
your
Coke
holding
taste like that.
experience optimized.
You were warmest shakers we've had there, bro.
Yeah, put that.
You need to optimize your personal experience so that your holding is enjoyable.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And you may find yourself in a position to add more to hold.
yeah,
Because let's say if I put in the lion's share of my whatever I have to give into the contracts and it's there, great. Like that's cool. I shouldn't need it if I put it in. Right. But what I have outside of it at that point is stuff for me to be active with.
yeah.
And even without harming anything that I've done in the contracts, I still managed to pass up a lot of things that I'm not really happy with. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a fact, because I feel like the more I have, the more I can do. And I
That's
feel
a
like
win there.
Potted, you must be up big
There's-
time. Potted says on the chat, he said the last bear market, every time my portfolio went down 50%, I brought in to bring my portfolio back to its original state.
yeah.
Go
You see what
big
I'm
up
saying?
yourself, Potted.
Well
Big
done,
up yourself,
Potted.
bud.
Nice.
No, you
That's
could
what-
do that. You could do that with the $1 million you got to tether up too.
I understand
Versus
that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can.
bringing
Yeah.
more, versus bringing more money out your pocket. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? Like that's a great thing. That's a great position to be in, to be able to even do that. Like whatever crypto went down because I didn't sell it, I just keep adding it. You DCA back in the whole time. Dope. But you could do that same shit with something
Mate,
you earned
we're all
today.
under the same philosophy that hopefully when that bear market comes round,
That's
we're
a
not
lot
having to
better
put
feel.
any more money out of our pockets.
Yeah.
Fiat.
That's what
We're
I'm
not
saying.
having
That's
to
what I'm
put any
saying.
more fiat in. If you have to, you have to. But it's nice if you didn't have to do that at that point and you could still put money in.
I like that.
I agree with you. That's
It's
why
a-
you're tethering it up so that
Hold
you
on.
don't have to do it at the time.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, I just said
Do you know
putting
what I
it
mean?
in.
It's like that
You
time.
want to
when-
be putting it in the bear market though.
You know what I mean? At that time when it came to it, and
Buy low, sell high, and
ETH
then
was
make it,
80 odd
that's what I'm
pounds,
doing.
90 pound, 100 pound and shit.
Yeah,
You put money in out your pocket at that time, bought more.
yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
A
He's just
fuck
looking
ton
at
more.
that as the future. It's like,
Yeah.
listen, if I tether it at some point, yeah, we don't know whether this is the top to
I
tether it
bought
at,
them
but
shits
whatever
for
price you tether it at
£700, bro,
now
like, you know, the
is
£600
fucking a
maybe,
bargain
I'm gonna
compared to
buy
where
some
we're
more.
hoping it's going to.
The £60 each now. I'm gonna buy some
Saying,
more. Like,
whatever
oh.
price we tether it at right now is still a bargain. I know it might go
Yeah,
up
no,
a lot
you've
more
done
here,
well.
but
Yeah, people listen. don't
tethering
get
it
me
now
wrong.
is still going to be a
You need-
bargain
if
after
you-
where
you
we
need to make
expect it to
yourself
go to
comfortable.
later.
You
It's
need to make
comfortable.
yourself comfortable
Yeah,
for the next
comfortable.
4 years.
Yeah,
innit?
I like that
In
word.
sense.
Comfortable.
Yeah,
You need to make
yeah.
yourself comfortable for the next.
For the next
4
4 years, people.
And then
go
once
for
you
it.
once you
Yeah.
do that, you're giving yourself a lot of room to operate
Yeah.
and maximize other things.
Yeah.
You know
Of
what I'm
course,
saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Because I'm even
Straight
of
up
the
fact.
point that if I can put my $1 million into something that's printing me a little something, I'm pretty sure I won't even need that money.
Go on, Provo. We
So-
haven't really heard about you on this topic. You didn't really say much at all, other than I'm in and out, and I'll try to make it as quick as possible.
Mate, I don't even know what to fucking say, man. To be
You're
honest,
like, whether it's
bro,
going up or down, I'm still making money. I want to make money, and I'm going to make it either way.
I'm hungry, bro. I'm not at that level where I can sit back yet.
Yeah,
I'm
none
not at
of us
any
are.
level to sit back
Bro,
yet.
look at this guy, man. He's more comfortable than any of us, but he's still not sitting back
I
yet.
don't sit back either, bro. What are you
He
trying to
never
say,
sits back. I'm telling you, you know what I mean?
No, he's talking about in terms of just holding in the contract and being
Aye,
like
look,
super duper happy with it,
got
you know?
back in all three of them yet. I
Yeah.
want to have
So
a good chunk in all three of them.
Like you
That's
say,
obviously the first goal.
We other than the contracts, like I said, we're all in the
There's
contracts.
balance,
Whether we all
there's
came
balance,
in early,
brother.
late,
There's
didn't
balance.
stay in,
I was
and
gonna
got
say
in
there's
later,
balance.
we're
'Cause there's
all
times-
still there for the next few
There's
years
been
now.
times, yeah, and there will be times again, no doubt. Whenever, and this, again, it sounds horrible. I don't want to say this, yeah, okay, but when the market's down and everybody out there is losing, there has been times when people in our community have been laughing and smiling, and we've been up. Do you know what I mean? Over the past few years, many a time it's been that way.
Mate, we were the
It's
only
like-
community that laughed and smiled in that market.
Like throughout the whole bear market, we had a laugh. Do you know what I mean? There's no two ways. And earned and made money and had a laugh doing it. Do you know what I mean? And then to know that we're coming through to the next bull cycle. That was the whole
The lucky thing
motivation.
was as well at
And
that
look,
time.
Here
at
we
that
are
time, most of us and our mates and all that, all they knew was that contract that
Yeah.
they'd come into. So luckily for them, none of them really felt the bear market when it all dipped
That's
out
what I mean,
because
yeah.
they were only in the contract. That's all they knew at the time they joined crypto and bought into
Again,
the
I know
contracts
this
and
sounds
things.
like I'm sitting here, we're blowing the trumpet, yeah, but imagine that. Imagine not being in crypto, coming into the contracts back in 2018, and that being your only experience of crypto up to now. And you've held, obviously. Do you know what I mean? There's people out there like that, and they're like, what? Bear market? Yeah, so what? Don't make no difference, does it? It's one of them.
Yeah,
They're-
like me, my experience is gonna be that I'm looking forward to the bear market because that's where you're
I am
building
too,
your
yeah.
future opportunity. You know,
Of
like
course,
it's
yeah,
coming.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I
And
missed.
that's not to say or take anything away from taking a little bit of profit or doing a little, thing like you're saying there, saying to do that to make sure that you're comfortable.
Even for me, saying, during the
you
last
have to do
bear
that first, though,
market,
innit? Like, do you know what I mean? You have to
I
get
wasn't
that-
in a
that.
financial position to capitalise in any way. Even though,
Yeah,
even though I put the offer out to my partner at the time when ETH was £80. I worked it out.
He took your advice, didn't he?
About £3,500 at the time would have brought me about 50 ETH.
that's crazy.
Right. And I put the text across to my partner at the time, who was holding the purse strings because I've been out of work for a while. So I did just genuinely ask the question, and she shot me down at the time. So I was listening. No,
I know how
worries.
that feels.
It's not a big thing. I don't want to argue over it, but it's something I want to do. If you think we can do it, let's do it. And she goes, listen. Last year you wasted $8,000 on the mining machines. You haven't really brought anything back from that yet. Why should I do this? And listen, I don't want to argue. I'm just saying, if you pull it out now, I can buy 50 ETH. I'd like to buy 50 ETH.
It's like
And,
you gotta
she said- and she
introduce
said
her
no.
to Aaliyah, bro. You
Oh,
gotta
bro, listen.
introduce her to Aaliyah.
Listen, she's 100% on board nowadays, mate.
Oh
To
yeah.
be honest,
She
to be
could-
honest,
seeing-
she could shoot
seeing
me
is
down. I'll tell you what
believing,
it
right?
is. When ETH was about £800 to £900, I don't like to remind her of this. I might dub it out later in case she's watching. But oh shit, we're live. But
Listen,
anyway,
I'll tell you what. No, but listen, Robin came and told me.
no, but even though let me just finish because at the point where ETH was £800 to £900, yeah, she goes to me because we'd already come into the Bitcoin contract and that, and she goes to me, should we buy some Ethereum? And I shot her down. I goes, what? I goes, I asked you for £3,500 when it was fucking 80 quid, yeah. I ain't paying fucking £800 for that shit. You know what I mean? Thinking it's pretty high now. You know what I mean? I ain't paying fucking £800. I shot her down for it, like, thinking, yeah, I got my 2 pence back now. But listen, I still should have let me buy it at £800, isn't it? Now who's fucking laughing? She don't know that, but you know what I mean? Still, she got it back on me. She wanted to get back in at 800 and I said no.
Well, yeah.
But hey,
It's life. It's learning.
life, man.
And listen, here's the beautiful thing about the bear market. It may not go down to 800, but you might see it at some level that you can't believe it at because you don't know where the top is
Of
yet.
course. We
But
still
you might be
haven't
like-
seen the top, yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh shit, wherever the top is, when the bear market does come, it's gonna come. Maybe it won't be as steep or as harsh as last time. And that's the thing. You don't even have to pick the bottom.
No.
You just need to get a certain spot and get in where you fit in. And
Like I said, when
you
people,
know where
when people said
you
they
know
don't
where
hit the bottom, you know what it is? When it hits the bottom, it's there for ages. There's no rushing getting in. It will sit there
Yeah.
for a while.
Guys,
And when
Yeah,
you find
it sure
out,
did.
let me just
It
tell
sure
you, yeah,
did.
don't worry. I got your back.
Oh, you back. Oh, pardon me.
Yeah.
I got
Even
the
if you don't
burps.
catch the exact bottom, you know what to do with it to gift yourself more. It's all good.
If
You put it
comes,
where
we'll
you,
be here, bro.
you know what I'm
If it
saying?
doesn't,
Like
we'll
it's
be
all
here.
good. Yeah, it's all good. No, I'm saying whether it comes or not. What I'm saying is when prices do dip in crypto, you don't gotta catch the exact bottom. Just get some
Yeah.
a lot cheaper.
When you
and
get
then
a bargain,
you-
get a bargain, innit?
You know where to put it to multiply and offset that you didn't catch the exact bottom. Oh no. You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
I'm not
Even for all
claiming
the
to be
people
any
out-
kind of oracle or anything
No,
like that.
we
Yeah.
are no financial
But
advisor at all.
when ETH
Neither
was
is he.
at £60,
But
yeah,
he is.
you ask Robin, yeah, I was screaming to everybody I knew, listen, buy ETH, man, now buy it
I
now.
remember.
Like, I'm telling you, buy it now, man. Like, come on. Like, we
Is
was
it-
buying
it
that
ain't
shit
getting no
at
cheaper.
£700, yeah, knowing at that point that this is gonna go above £1,500. That's what when we were buying it at 70, we knew. And now we're sitting here in a position here where it's £60 an ETH. And I still know the same thing. It's still going to go above £1,500. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how determined I was to, like, listen, bro, you got, Bye, Eve, man.
Can you say?
It's one of those. And yeah, it went up from there. And
It's
then
crazy.
October, yeah. If you're just gonna buy Bitcoin, just beginning of October 2020, that was a great time to buy Bitcoin. I'm just saying, no waiting around. If you just wanted to, like, okay,
Anytime free to that,
buy
yeah.
it and then boom, off we go. You know what I mean? Been a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna mention Binance is
Binance.
at $636 right now.
Bro, from nothing, started from the bottom. You
Now
know,
we're
that's
here.
a similar. It's a similar experience. That's a similar experience. That shit. See, Sonny, that was some amazing timing, man.
Yeah, bro.
Some
It's,
amazing timing. It's
I
just
can't take
like
the credit. I can't take the
the
credit
W-
Sam, because it's providence, isn't it? The same whatever it was that came over to me to make Gandhiji at those times, same whatever it was must have been there to do those other things. Because you know,
Yeah.
even especially the first one, you know how I've been personally, I never believed that would happen, and I would do that, you know. But something happened, and it happened, innit? So what can I say?
yeah.
I
was
believe
good.
honestly,
It's-
firmly, bro. Yeah, look, we got such a nice, pleasant community full of people. Everybody wishing well for each other. The positive energy of that must help us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For when we're going forward and we're doing things, yeah, it must be helping us. It must be giving us. I'm hoping it gives us some kind of karma when it goes forward with what we do. Do you know what I mean? In that sense, it's got to be, for me, it's got to be worth something like that.
I think it will be. It all is. I mean, it already is. In all actuality, all these things couldn't have happened at a better time. Starting from IND to DGS to WBT, BNB, WB. Wow, BNB, not rap BNB, BNB. You know, I mean, they couldn't have been more well timed. Whether it was spontaneous, the universe wanted it, karma, whatever you want to call it. It was right on
Gandhiji
time.
looking after
For
us, bro. There you
yeah,
go.
a lot
Gandhiji
of
looking after us.
look at the times. The times, did it, and the whatever we think this place is gave it. He says here's your rest. Relax.
Rahul G's
Yeah,
message. I
yeah.
just want to read Rahul's message out. He said, "The contract is the only place where you can park your fiat or crypto and compound your funds without putting any more fiat from your pocket." He goes, "That's how I grew from $33 to $18,000 across the three. I assume that's across the three contracts." So Rahul there is just letting us know that he joined the contracts. He started in the Gandhiji one, and he's now gone from $33 to $18,000 across the three networks. And
Beautiful.
He goes, the contract. He goes, after clearing my debts of $8,000 and paying out the bills for the last 9 months during COVID. Yeah, he gives many thanks to Sonny. So basically,
Yeah.
it's helped him clear his debts
You're
of
welcome,
8,000,
bro. You're
and
welcome.
he's
Thanks for your-
also
thanks for your message.
been able to help support and pay his bills with the family for the last 9 months during COVID, just because of the contract. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, Rahul G.
Bro, that's beautiful. Like I say, to know that it's out there and it's helping people, that was the whole point of starting it in the first place. You know, it's always been. That's what crypto can do. You know what I mean? That's why I love it so much. I see the potential of what crypto will do for the world. And I know it gets a bit geeky and nerdy and la-di-da when you talk about that, but I can see it, bro. Like I can see it clearly. You know what I mean? It's not like just a haze to me. I can see clearly how this technology integrates with the future of how humanity progresses. Do you know what I mean? On that level, it's going to be a part of it. It's going to be there. The technology is going to come through and affect us in ways that we don't even know. But it's going to change the world the same way as the internet did. It's just too obvious and blatant to see. So when you do the math and you look at the logic of it all, people who are a part of this technology now, with all of that yet to come, it's probably the most real opportunity they have to change their lives. Or let's put it a different way. It's the most real opportunity for masses of people collectively to change their lives in a way. Not just one person, because one person might get lucky and do something. I'm talking about for a country or a whole, do you know what I mean? Even more than a country, a whole collective of people coming up in the world. largest redistribution of wealth, like people say, the world has ever seen, based on the underpinning technology that's there, and how I like I say, I can put those two things together and it makes perfect logical sense to me. That's why it's so easy for me, maybe, to sit here and say, I don't care, I'm going to be here in that. And no matter what, you're not going to get me out of being a part of that movement as it moves forward. It's not, do you know what I mean? Because I see the potential that's yet to come still.
Yeah.
All of this, everything that we're seeing and experiencing here right now is still only the very tip of the iceberg. Do you know what? That's just my opinion.
And Raji as well. Thank you to you. It's not. It's not just the people sitting here or Sonny
It's
Baji
all
who's
of
done
us,
it on
yeah,
his own.
of
It's
course.
everyone together, buddy. And you've
We
been
are
a
stronger
very
together,
big
bro.
part of the community, along with other members that are still sitting there and holding and helping and being a big part of the community and guiding people through the process. Buddy, it's not just
made the
us.
code, bro.
It's you as well, man. It's people like yourself that have got the contract to where it is, and have helped other people get to where they are as well. You know what I mean? So thank you as well. Thank you, Baji.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I think we should have a drink.
Go on, man.
A good one.
I'm gonna build one.
You're going to build one, Pro? I thought he was about to say I'm going to bed. Well done, bro. If you're going to build it, I'll join you.
Build a drink, man. If you build it, they will come. And we've got 7, so you know somebody else has popped in. See?
That's brilliant, man. Like I say, it was... Rahul, it makes me happy knowing that it's doing what I intended. You know what I mean? That's like, you set out to do something, bro, and then you see it's happening. Like, look. In whatever kind of small little way you want to look at it, Gandhiji's made a difference in people's lives.
And Rahul, thanks for coming and telling us that, man. We appreciate it when people come and tell us their honest opinion, how they've been doing so far in the contract. So, you know what I mean? Thanks for being
Shout out,
open
girl
and
in
honest.
Crypto. Potter says, I love crypto, I'm obsessed, it's like a drug. Well, I've been through that. Felt that way. Like,
Be through it. We're still addicted.
Addicted. Like, I would like to, I don't know, either I've fully submitted to my addiction, yeah.
Do you what?
My addiction.
Okay.
Or I'm not addicted, I was going to say. Like, you know, I remember when I feel like I was addicted is when I... Oh shit! No, I'm still addicted.
Had to have the phone.
I was about to say when I used to stay up all night and be on this.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
What's
I
changed?
remember when I was addicted. Then I just.
Sorry, what time is it in the UK right now?
I was like, yeah, no, I'm still addicted. 12:30, bro.
Yeah. Nothing's changed them really, eh? We're still addicted.
Yeah,
I told you.
bro, I'm with you,
you
man. We're still
got to
addicted.
check the
What
Still
can
addicted,
we
man.
do? No point trying to deny it, is there?
But
that's what I'm saying.
You do when you wake
I
up,
think
bro.
I've fully embraced my addiction now.
Yeah.
Always.
I'm happy with it. As far as addictions go, bro, it's not a bad
It's
one
not
to
a bad
have,
one
is
to
it?
have, really. Yeah. Crypto related.
There's much worse.
Yeah.
There's much worse out there, I tell you.
Mate, you say addicted, you've got to see how many times we've got the lads coming around here and popping around, and the majority, 90% of the conversation nowadays is crypto related, in a way. No, I wouldn't say that.
Crypto or music?
70 and the 30 goes to
30
the music.
to music
yeah.
now, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's give it 28%, and
Yeah.
we'll give it in 2% for the connoisseur that comes down and talks us through the weed as well. I mean, the flavoured tobacco.
Okay. I know what you're trying to say. Come to the dark side with me and prosper. Sorry to say this, but putting other projects down constantly didn't do it. I found the solution. Did you know?
Did you?
What's the solution then?
Go on, Girl in Crypto. What is the solution?
And listen, if I've ever put any projects down, it's because I meant it. I didn't just do it for the sake of it.
What?
It's not because we were racist or anything. It's just the project was shit. But otherwise,
Hilarious.
if that project's done really well and it's one that we slated, let us know anyway. I'd
No,
like to
listen, there
know.
may be some out there as well. That's probably maybe what they're talking about.
I know.
But even at the
I just
time,
wanna know.
with the economics and the fundamentals of it, it's shit.
I just want to know what you,
You
made me
had
miss
like
out on.
all kind of fake bookiness going. Okay, some people have come up out of it. Yeah, it's all great, but you had all fake recycling bookiness going on. That's not cryptocurrency. That's not
course it
what
isn't.
floats my boat about the technology. You lot crack on, do what you're gonna do. But for a purist, somebody who's really about like crypto technology and it doing something useful for many people in the world in a way.
Decentralised type thing. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
no.
You've got to go along there.
If
Not
there's an origin address where one
not a
person
small
got all the
community
money
only
in the first
70% of
place,
the tokens.
then that don't float my boat. You lot carry on though. You're all good.
What I'd said is just spent hours hours and hours just listening in my headphones.
I spent hours. Yeah.
Are we taking up too much of your
No,
time?
no, he's on about the crypto addiction, bro. Don't you
That's all
recognise
right.
that?
That's all right, I was going to say.
I recognise that, bro. Yeah.
I thought you were just on about you taking up too much of his time.
No, I built a whole room, bro, so I could take the headphones off.
Oh, man.
Now you feel me. Now you feel my dilemma, Sonny. I'm still sitting here with my headphones.
Come on,
in.
girl in crypto. I'm waiting for the answer. I'm hoping you're just going to type one of the
Saying
contract.
I've
Yeah,
been
I'm
through
a
them
bit
days.
shitty.
You're
I've
going
got
to just
them.
type one of the contract names up there.
I
aren't you?
remember, bro, them days sitting there when the kids were young. I was trying to do music, and you've taken over one of the bedrooms upstairs. There's the studio, this, that, and the other. It's hard life, bro, with the kids there at that age as well. I remember you trying to get anything
It's a hassle.
done. It was
Yeah, it's a
it
little
was one of the
hassle.
reasons that made me like, you know what? I need to get a unit. I need to get out of here. Do you know what I mean? Like, I need a separate space. No matter what happens, this is just not working. Do you know what I mean? With the kids here all the time.
Yeah, because they're young. They need attention, and they're loud, and they're just
Yeah.
living. Like they deserve that too. Though.
It's like you can't
Gotta-
be there and not give them the attention. You're better off not being there and not giving them the attention. You know,
Yeah,
if they know
that way
you're
you can
there and you're
focus.
not giving them the attention. That's even worse. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're looking at you like, what's wrong with you? Come over here. My daughters do it to me all the time, man.
Yeah.
They see me, pick me up. Like, whoa, chill. Like I just got here.
Chill out. I got my headphones plugged in.
Yeah, they're grabbing at it, and they want to have whole conversations with me and stuff. It's funny though, It's just something you put in perspective. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? Because that way, when you separate yourself to focus on what you're doing, when you are present, you can focus on that, and it just makes it more. It makes it better both ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think I would benefit from 2 hours of peace and quiet to do whatever I wanted to do than 8 hours stuck between daddy.
Yeah.
And-
of course,
whatever
nothing
I'm
done, bro.
doing.
You get nothing done in that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much.
It gets easier though, bro, as they get older.
Yeah, I was almost out, man. And then my wife reset the clock. I was almost out, man. My daughter and my son, my daughter's going to start, my middle children are going to start high school. One starting this year, the other starting next year. So I was like 4 years from being out, man.
Just tell them you're building an underground bunker in the garden or something, but really it's so you can have your own private
Well,
space.
I got a great plan. I'm gonna get two garden sheds, but I'm gonna put a window in it so they can beat on it and look at me and say, "Daddy, Daddy, I'm here." But I can just keep doing what I'm doing. They can't just run up and like today. I was drinking a cup of coffee. My daughter just basically tackled me. Coffee all over my
Crypto
jacket.
Saint is looking for you in the live chat. She says, "I came for Saint. I don't know what you did, but she came for you, bro.
He came
When
for you, bro.
he's ready, he knows where to find me."
East,
Smiley
Saint.
face.
Where's the fucking East, bro?
So, Girl
Oh,
in Crypto,
God,
he came for Saint.
Yeah.
When he's ready, he knows where to find me.
That's a Maris. No, I'm serious. That's her. That's a Maris.
No, if it was a mirror, she'd just come in as a mirror, I'm sure.
No, she got this.
Do you think that's an offer on the plate or a fucking something you should be worrying about?
Hold on, if I look back here, I'm just going to say, if I ever talk bad about crypto projects, probably the first one ever was arbitraging. That scammed out a lot of people, lost all their money. Nova Chain, that scammed out people, lost all the Moonberg, that scammed out people, lost all their money. Then looking at the whole economics of it afterwards, maybe Hex, people would say. I didn't talk bad about Hex.
Okay, no.
I just told people that, look, that's
Girl
some
in Crypto
goofy
goes,
shit that's
no.
going on.
I'm just curious.
Crypto Curious Girl. She said that might be Crypto
Oh.
Curious Girl, bro. It's not her marriage. You
She's
pissed her
not
right off,
married,
bro.
man.
Okay. No, it's a Maris. She made a bet with me. And we were all in the Zoom after
Okay.
DOC. Like I think it was like 2 weeks ago. So she was like, she had to prepare some things, and then she made a bet with me.
Didn't do it.
Yeah, Crypto Kid. That's my real crypto girl. Don't let nobody know that.
Okay.
I'd love for you to explain that.
We still wanna
come
know
to the
what
dark
solution
side
you
with me
found
and
to.
Prosper. Sorry to say this, putting other crypto projects down, constantly didn't do it. I found the solution. First of all, what's the solution?
James is MIA right now. He's around,
listen-
but he's probably lurking.
I'm not saying that's what did it, but whatever it is, I don't know if you've seen IND at all-time high
Probably
right
did it.
now, and the other two contracts that we've launched, Crypto Curious Go, they've done all right. They're doing all right. So
Yes, to that.
to those,
Crypto Curious gonna know what's up.
mm,
She been here for a good minute too. Good minute.
that's why I'm saying I just like to. That's why I wanted to know what she thinks the
I
solution
wonder
is.
what the solution was.
Yeah, I want to know too. Might have to DM that.
Go on, then.
He
I'll
went
have to
the
find
dark
that
side
out.
too. Question mark. Nah, James. It's a Monday night. He's probably not prepared for this stream. It's not. We're not in
Yeah.
normal streaming times. We've done a bit of a random one today.
Yeah,
Gotta
he's
go. Just had to put that in.
Yeah.
Miss you say. How can you put that in and say that you got the solution, but not tell us the solution?
We want the
That's-
solution before you go.
the drama's building, Sonny.
It is what it is.
Oh my God.
On the next one,
On the next
it's Dragon
episode.
Ball Z.
Yeah.
Tune in on Fridays, Drunk on Crypto, to find out what the solution
all I'm gonna
is.
say, Crypto Curious Girl, is I heard many a dev over the past 3 years tell people that they have the solution. Thing is, I haven't seen one solution come out yet.
Haven't.
Well, I have,
I was going to say.
but I made that, so it doesn't count.
Anyway, for all those excited viewers out there, tune in on Friday to find out what the solution
What
is.
is the solution?
What is the solution?
I'm not sure I understand the problem yet.
Be
but
ready to join the dark
we'll find
side.
the solution.
You know what I mean? On Friday, we're going there to find out what the solution is.
Just know what time it was when I changed my name to Officer Satan.
And to be
So
fair,
you
I'm
got it.
dark enough. I'm happy with the colour I am. And I need to be more dark.
Yeah, you gotta be
Join
on
the
both.
darker side.
Doing the dark
You gotta have
side.
balance. Balance.
I'm
You gotta
in
get
the
some
middle.
balance.
Good
it,
in
Yeah, right in the middle. I love it. That I haven't seen her in a while too. That's cool though. You gotta come on Friday, yeah, man. Friday, so we can talk.
Yeah, man. Hey, she made the effort to come and find you, man. She stalked you down here. I mean, found you over here in this chat.
Hey man, if you ever hear her speak, you want to get stalked by that voice too. Yeah,
Oh, all right, cool. I'll wait to find
it's
her.
true. It's true. It's true.
Let's hope so. Let's hope we got.
I think I've heard Crypto Curious Girl speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been on the stream before.
I'm big on accents, so you know,
Yeah,
like,
she's got
that's
nice-
Yeah,
that's
cool.
enough
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
I'm all
I'm
good
like,
with
It
whoa,
sounds like a European kind of accent, but I don't think it is. In fact,
Definitely.
It might be even. I think it is
One
a
of 'em.
European. It's like probably. It's not. She's got like a
It's
very
Dutch.
good English. It's not like a normal European accent where she can't speak
Does she
English
roll her R's?
properly. Not fully.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
I know
Not
exactly
fully.
which one it is, but I'm not spilling the beans.
She speaks very good English.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll work that out
But
on
it,
Friday's
is- it
episode
has
too.
got, she's got a certain little tinge of European accent.
Join back
But
on
her English
Friday
is
to
very
work
good.
out what accent.
Yeah.
You hear that voice, Robin? You ain't coming back, man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I look forward to Friday now.
When I think of someone she sounds like. I don't know if I know anybody. No, she's individual.
yeah.
She's unique.
All right.
yeah, it's unique. We have to find it. No, I mean, I know exactly what it is. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna respect nationality boundaries.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Maintain the curiousness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the mystique. It's like what?
That's right, man.
We building up for next Friday, bro. Like,
Don't worry, brother. I got you. Crypto Curious Girl. Curiousness.
That's that,
I
bro.
can't believe, man.
We could have easily said
Came in.
Mystique, say yeah, but he was like
Came
Crypto
in.
Curious.
Nah,
Set the
you're fucking
suspense.
dick. Fucking.
Set the suspense.
I was with you, but I got it straight away.
That's 4 questions and left with no answers. You know what I mean?
Fucking.
got you
woman.
all talking. Got you all talking about it, huh?
I know.
Blue balls, bro.
I know.
Slogan Paul in a woman's body. She knows what's up.
Hang on, you what?
All right, on a
Logan Paul in a
non-serious
woman's
tip.
Body.
No, Jake Paul. I'm sorry. I'm talking about in terms of hyping it up, hyping it up.
All right.
All right, let's start a different conversation, right? Who you rather see fight Mayweather, Logan or Jake?
He said he'll fight both of them on the same day.
Yeah, but we all know that's not gonna happen.
Why
Of
not?
course,
Even
I
me.
would love to see it. I would love to see it, and fight Logan first because that's more like warm up rounds. Man, Logan doesn't have the true grit, bro. He just doesn't. If he was really about it, like it's about money. I don't think it's about real pride with him.
Oh, for that
You
much
know,
money,
like-
I'll take a beating. I'll give it a good go.
It's
Well,
not just
yeah,
the
that's
money.
that's
what he does,
entertainment.
bro.
That's
Staying in the
entertainment.
buzz,
But
staying
I
in the
think
hype, staying in the
I
thing.
think Jake-
It's all about all of that, not just the money.
yeah, but I think
Clout.
Jake's really
Industry
really
clout,
in it
let's
for
say.
the challenge
hype.
too.
Yeah.
Like no one likes to be a loser, but I think after that KSI loss, I don't think I'd be focused on anything but that, and I don't think Mayweather's a good
I think
warm up.
For him, it was more of it was a bit of YouTube hype and a bit of fun with the fight, yeah. But I do think he sort of got to enjoy it. I mean, man, he's built up nicely now. You know what I mean? He's got
No, you mean Jake or Logan?
well, Jake. Well,
Jake,
no.
Jake's for real about it. I feel like Jake's
But-
for real about it. Logan,
Yeah,
I think
you know,
KSI took his heart. I mean, you
Yeah.
could just see it. He didn't. He was like,
Listen,
He
Jake
didn't
might
even
be
fight.
for real about it. It still don't mean he's actually any good.
I don't listen. I'm not saying he's any good relative to his experience. He's pretty good. He's not going out there and point fighting to a decision. He's knocking dudes out. Like, I mean, you just gotta respect that.
He ain't knocked nobody
You know?
really. No, he ain't knocked nobody out.
What?
He's knocked someone out, but he ain't knocked nobody out.
But that's like us. If we got in a fight with some random on the street, be like, I knocked that bitch out. But you know, Jake knocked the bitch out. Like you can't be mad at it. He's not knocking. Okay, listen.
Listen, hear me, bro.
He fought it.
He knocked somebody out.
Listen.
But
No,
he
stop.
Was, you know what I mean? He was a nobody still. The
No,
guy
but listen, hear
took
me
the
out.
guy,
Hear me
man.
out. Okay,
Payday.
listen,
Payday knockout.
listen.
You see
Relatively,
how
Jake
fat he
isn't
was?
nobody. No, listen. Jake isn't nobody too.
No, man. He put himself
Why
on
we
the
trying to
stage
big
in
him
that
up? Why, no,
position
hold
to
on.
be
Why
the
we trying to
boxer,
big
innit?
him up like he? No, why we trying to big him up like he's some Golden Glove pro picking on kids on YouTube and shit? He's a YouTuber. You get me? Like the matchups are commensurate, and actually now they're favoring the opposite side. So he fights Deji. And I mean, they're both two YouTubers. Whoever won. It's no big up for either one. It's other than pride. You won, you lost. Cool. Now people hate it. They hate it. They're like, yeah, fuck him. You know, fight this dude. He actually been boxing for 3 years. Another YouTuber who actually was boxing for 3 years. Guess what?
That
Knocks
guy
him
was a
clean the
joke
fuck.
still.
No. Okay, joke or not. Jake's a joke too. At what point are we looking at Jake like he's some fucking elite killer boxer? Never.
No, we're not, bro. We're not. But that's the whole point, yeah? So when he's coming out now with Mayweather taking his hat, it's a dickhead thing, isn't it, bro? You know what I
But
mean?
is it though? But okay, but hold on. Let's go.
Listen,
Let's
there's a
keep
big
going.
difference between boxing and
let-
MMA, man.
All I'm saying
They're
is,
both-
listen, the guy
Whoa.
that came, that Jake knocked out, yeah? What was his name? I forgot his name already.
The one that you just done.
Yeah,
recently.
just now.
I can't even remember.
The
Yeah,
guy that had the
Ben
hip
Askren.
replacement. Ben
Ben
Askren,
Askren.
yeah? Had a hip replacement months before the fucking fight. Yeah.
He's
Put
also
weight
he
on.
listen.
Wasn't
Okay,
there
listen.
to
He's
come and even give it a go, bro. You could tell. I'm just saying.
It doesn't matter.
That
It
happens
doesn't
in
matter.
Boxing with real boxers and
doesn't-
real fighters, and
Listen,
you know, he's done
it
that as
didn't-
well.
it doesn't-
You don't
listen,
big
it
up
doesn't-
a boxer
it
when he does it. So I
doesn't-
can't big that guy up for it either. Do you know what I mean? Same thing.
Nah, it doesn't matter because that dude picked Jake. Jake wasn't looking for him. He said, "Let me fight this motherfucker Connor." Connor don't want to smoke, so he didn't get the fight. This dude stepped up for him, like, "Nah, Connor's too good for you. We're gonna dust you off myself right here." Whether he took the fight knowing he was gonna lose or not, that's a challenge for Jake because this man is a professional championship fighter. Okay, that has had boxing training. I understand his specialty is wrestling, but these dudes have real boxing coaches that train professional fighters too. That's their lifestyle in their sport. So yes, he's a primarily wrestling
Well, you want to
grappling
box? You
fighter.
want to say you're a boxer? Go boxer, in it then. Why are you picking people out? Why are you picking NBA stars?
He's not that,
If
bro.
you're a
That's
boxer,
that's
though,
that's a
what
media
you want.
narrative. That's
He's
a
gonna
media
go-
narrative.
Listen, you go and ask Jake Paul,
That's-
are you a
listen,
boxer?
listen.
He's going to tell you he's the #1 boxer in the world.
Okay, but that's jokes.
That's what Jake Paul.
That's
would've
just
hit
a
him. Not to
media
him, it's
narrative,
not.
though. That's
Not to him,
a
it's
media
not.
narrative. No, bro, that's a media narrative that he's picking these dudes out. These dudes are picking him. Nate Robinson, nah, I'm gonna knock Jake the fuck out. Whoa, for real? Like, all right, cool. Set it up. Because why? Gabe was a tired ass boxer for 3 years and he's a YouTuber, so he's out of shape. He's not even athletic, this, that, and whatever. Well, this dude's professional player. He has had some quote boxing experience. So he's like, yeah, I knocked Jake the fuck out. Fuck him. And he got knocked clean the fuck out. The other way around. Cool. Next step. This professional MMA fighter who's like, yeah, okay, so I can't kick you or drag you to the ground. You're still fighting. You got some gloves on. What happened? It didn't even look like he should have been in there. No problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Jake,
It didn't look
but
like he
no,
should
no,
have
no,
been
no,
in there.
no. You can't knock Jake for that. He didn't pick that dude out. Dana set him up for that. Dana was like, here's my
It is what it
champion.
is, bro. It is
Yeah, that's
what
what I'm
it is.
saying. Dana's like, this is my champion. You can't even compete with my fighters. So here, take this one. This is who I'm offering you to fight
Anyway,
because he's under
I'm-
contract with
I'm looking
UFC
forward to
too.
watching that shit on the 6th anyway.
Now here's that's why I asked.
That's what it comes down
Logan,
to, innit?
hold on.
That's
Well,
why I
Logan,
think
no,
that matter
watch
who
it.
it is.
I still be watching it. Don't get me wrong.
We're gonna
of
watch
course
that
so.
shit, man. We're gonna.
It comes down to Logan's fighting him, not even Jake. So my question was, would you rather see the Jake fight or the Logan fight with Mayweather?
Jake.
Jake, right? Because Mayweather's
For
a real boxer.
professionalism, more of a fighter, or
No, because Jake's probably a better boxer than Logan. Even
that's what
still.
I mean. I mean, that's what I mean. For
Exactly,
more of a
exactly.
professional fight,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And I'd
Yeah,
rather see-
no.
I'd rather
Here's
see
the
Jake
here's
get knocked the
here's
fuck
the
out.
here's the
Of the two,
difference
innit?
though.
Like, in that sense.
Here's the difference though. Logan's is an exhibition match. Jake can sign up with Mayweather for a professional match, which is, you know, we can go to 12 rounds and see what's up. I think
You could say
actually,
professional, but
according,
the guy's officially retired.
I think he's only gonna retired or not. He's the GOAT.
I want to see
See
Jake
what I'm
Canelo.
saying? Hold on. We're gonna continue to make excuses no matter who. Like, say Jake beat him, we're gonna say, well, he was retired, or that was
You know what?
Mayweather.
If he beats him, yeah, if Jake beats Mayweather, I'll give him the respect that I think he's looking for.
All right. So when Conor McGregor fought Mayweather, same difference. If Conor would have won, would they have been able to say that? Oh, he's retired though. No, he said, "Yo,
Listen,
he beat him to death."
The problem
You know what I'm
is,
saying?
if he manages to come into Mayweather's ring, yeah, and when I say that, it's because you're not a boxer, and he is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no grappling. There's no brawling. There's no pinning me down on the
Yeah.
floor, elbowing me in the face.
both
Nothing like
there
that.
to
So here's
Put these heavy gloves
Okay.
on and hold,
I would-
protect
I'd-
yourself
well,
for
yeah,
3
I'd
minutes
have
at
to
a
say,
time,
do you know
bonging
what?
around the room. It's
That
not
guy
easy.
smashed it. No shadow of a doubt.
If-
Whether I like
if-
him or not is separate.
If
yeah?
a fair fight
But-
goes ahead, I know it's an exhibition, but you know they're
he
going
wants
to go
people
for
to
it.
hate him
Yeah?
anyway, bro. That's why I don't like him.
Um,
It's that whole thing, innit? So I get that.
If a fair fight goes ahead and he manages to beat him in a fair way, then fair dues, man. You know, you beat a boxer. But when it comes to the rematch, that's going to be the real fight, really. You know what I mean?
rematch.
Ain't no rematch.
Listen,
I don't think there's gonna be a
I know it's
rematch.
an exhibition fight, but
It actually
should
for Jake
get
for-
that lucky shot and fuck it, I'm gonna knock him out anyway. I don't give a shit, and actually give him one. They're gonna have a fucking rematch.
Listen, by the point he gets in there, yeah, and they're boxing. They're boxing, innit? I know you say it's an exhibition, but they're still boxing.
Mate,
It's
I know
not-
it's
it's not like-
no, exhibition's not about taking the other guy down, but in that particular fight, I believe there's no way they can hold it back. You watch, they'll go for it.
No, listen, you've mistaken
All
the
I'm
two.
saying-
Jake's
tell you what,
not
yeah.
fighting. Jake's not fighting.
That's what I mean. I was about to
Sorry,
say,
alright, sorry.
Jake's fucked it
You
right
know.
up for his brother, innit?
Yeah.
In that sense, because when he gets in the ring, you know Mayweather's not going to care.
He done
gonna look
fucked
at-
it up.
He's
Yeah,
going to
he's
look
gonna
at
fuck him
Logan.
up.
He's going to look at Logan and say, "Right, you took my fucking hat, yeah."
Yeah, believe.
That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
You're right. You took my hat. I don't care, your brother. I don't care. You fucking.
I
Paul
think he
took
may
my
make
hat,
a special case out of Logan just to bait Jake to come and really box him,
Yeah.
so he can beat his ass for real in his mind. And
Alright,
of course,
I want to bet on Jake Paul ring interference in the match.
Double tag team, like touch each other. Tag team match.
He would've-
like, the other
he
one
would have
comes
did
in.
that. He would have did that versus KSI. If
You're right
anything,
there,
you know what
you're
I'm
right
saying?
there, yeah.
He genuinely thought his brother was gonna win though.
I mean, I don't see how he didn't. He just lost his heart in the middle of the ring and stopped fighting. And it was like, bro, like
He got shook, innit?
what-
He got shook. Just stood there.
yeah, he got popped good, and he's like, oh shit, he got hit too. Because I mean, he was a monster over KSI.
Pothead,
Like,
Pothead says that
KSI
stealing
beat
the hat
Goliath
thing.
that
See,
day.
fake, bro. I watched Mayweather. He did that. That weren't fake, bro.
They lumped his ass up good for that.
Yeah,
They lumped his
mate.
ass up good.
Mayweather came with no hair prepared for that interview.
Yeah,
mate.
nah.
He weren't prepared to show that shit there.
Bro, he could have
It ain't
been
about
full
that,
baldy.
bro. He took his hat, bro.
No,
you
but
know that's
he-
violate. I don't know if you know, but that's a man
That's
to
a
be
violation.
shot for less than that, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck that, bro. You can't. That's a violation, bro. I know that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it out. Come took man.
All right, let me
live on
let's-
camera like that, bro. You mad?
You might as well
dumb,
have just
fam.
played Tig and said I've
Fucking
passed
hell.
you the lurgy or something. You haven't taken the man
That's
out.
not even like you just done it. Like it's bad enough if you were just on the street somewhere. Like you wouldn't even do that. But imagine you live now in front of the team, like bro, you violated hard, bro. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
That's
was-
worse than
I don't-
stepping on man's fucking trainers.
Listen, if I was
I don't
Floyd,
think- I don't think
I'd have
Jake
stood there going,
expected-
motherfucker took my hat and then told all my fucking bouncers, go and get my fucking hat back.
I don't think Jake expected to get his ass whooped like that.
Yeah, probably not.
I thought he thought it was just gonna go a certain
Yeah,
way. Like,
yeah,
I took your
yeah,
hat.
yeah,
Come here, give me
yeah,
my fucking hat,
yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'll fuck
little
you up.
laugh and a joke, yeah.
Nah, they lumped his ass up. You don't
Man
touch
left there
Money
going,
Bay,
I'll
bro.
fucking kill you.
I'll tell you
kill
what,
I'ma
though,
tell-
yeah.
You took
Like
my
I
hat,
say,
I'll
just to put
kill
a
you.
spin on it, yeah.
Bro,
I did
that
see
was-
something earlier on today.
I was just got to say.
Him and his brother were in the plane. Did you see that?
No.
No.
Him and his-
I know what you're talking about. I
Jake
saw
and
the
his brother
thumbnail.
sitting there in the plane, yeah, just like this, yeah. The
Yeah.
cameras on him, and he
What the
sticks
fuck
his
you
hand
doing,
out
bro?
like this. Yeah, and his brother's just sitting there looking at him, yeah, sitting there. And you don't think anything. He just slowly moves his hand up like this, yeah. Slowly moves his hand up. He's doing. I think he was doing something weird with his fingers. Yeah, as he moved his hand up, then he goes, "Got your hat." Bro, I wet myself. I was like, "Oh shit, bro, fuck it." That was some funny
Priceless.
shit. It's like he still ain't
Priceless.
stopped, bro. Did he do his brother there on the plane and straight out like, yo, that's taking the piss.
Shout out to you, Jake.
Listen, give it 2 weeks, he'll have a t-shirt out with
Hello?
got your hat on.
Sorry.
He's got the hats already. And the t-shirts, all that shit.
You know it.
Got your hat.
Marketing.
hat.
Marketing. He said, I'm gonna
Yeah.
make money off your ass
You're
either
gonna
way.
sell a
bro."
cap with I've got your hat
Got
on.
your hat. Bro, fucking hell.
Yeah. I mean, listen, he even wanted the work with Daniel Cormier, man.
Listen, fair play to someone,
Fair
yeah.
play,
I'm gonna
man.
say
Yeah,
fair
you
play
know what
to
I mean.
someone, yeah, who is making it work with whatever they got, yeah. I'm just saying, like,
However you do it, man, it's working.
He's making it work, yeah, off man's hating him, innit? That's like,
Yeah, whether he does or not, yeah.
Now listen, if I saw
Whether people love the guy or hate the guy, they're gonna watch that fight.
listen, if I saw an
but he
Olympic,
knows. That's the thing. He actively knows that the hate people want. Like he learned that from the whole Japan thing.
Mayweather?
obviously, innit?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
from the whole
No,
Japan thing, yeah,
thing,
when the whole world fucking hated him.
him, yeah.
And he turned that and used it to his advantage, took the fame aspect of it and used that to his advantage. So now, the more, like, without going too far, hopefully, he wants to try and push that boundary again because he knows, look, I don't care, man's hate me, I'm getting paid. Man's hate me, yeah, they're betting against me, come on. And listen,
no,
I can appreciate that motivation on one level as well, do you know what I mean? When people are always there saying that you know, you can't do this, or you're not going to achieve this, or this ain't going to do that. Gandhi is never ever going to achieve anything. You're like, okay, sit back and watch then, innit? I get that. You know what I mean? It's just like sit back and watch then, innit?
he
Yeah,
believes
but
in.
I wouldn't take man's hat like that. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, that was some ballsy shit. I mean, but that may be saying, look, this dude is never gonna really fight me, so I'm gonna get myself in this conversation for real by disrespecting him totally. Like he's playing on his ego. Like, you know, I know you're not gonna probably take this fight with me, so. Like now it's almost like,
when he was on stage.
you know what I'm
He said
saying?
that.
Now he's so mad, he might really want to say, yo, you know what? I really do want to fight your ass too. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's like everything to gain for Jake and everything to lose.
Yeah,
for-
there's that.
for
He's in a
money
win-win
Mayweather.
situation, bro. He's in a,
Yeah.
he's in a win-win
So he
situation.
said
now.
he getting a big payday if he get knocked out too. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
You got to
I think those
that, though, innit?
those
They're not
shows
just
are a
doing it for the
little.
payday, man. Not just
Well,
for the
it's
payday.
just-
When he gets, they're both
it's
gonna
just-
get paid like that. Nobody just going there just to get knocked out. Mayweather's not going there to get knocked out.
Mayweather's
No,
not
no,
going
no.
there to ruin his record
Do you know what I mean?
whatsoever.
That's what I mean.
Well, that's
He's
the
like,
thing.
"Look, I've
His
done this all my life
that was a
professionally.
bit-
You guys come in playing.
It was a
that,
bit
you
low
think-
when he goes, listen, you're 51-0 because you fucking knocked your missus out or something. That was a bit harsh.
yeah.
That's
He
what
did
they
say
do,
that.
though, innit, bro? That's
He
what
did
they
say
do.
that.
innit?
That was a bit low. you know.
That's what they do, bro. They're like, and that's what I was talking about earlier. At that point, that was
He
like
ain't the
a
only
social
fighter that
media
did that
battle.
though.
And
He's not the
Mayweather
only
lost
fighter
that
to
round,
do
bro.
that. Pros did
Oh,
that
of
too
course,
though.
man.
He's not quick enough to come back the right way. Do you know what I mean? Like in that sense, he got a bit. He looked like a bit of a dick
Yeah.
on stage, innit? It made him look like. In fact, they made him look like a dick on stage. And that's what their intention was from the start. That's straight up, innit?
Bro, to be honest, man, even in the days when Tyson used to be on stage, man, they never used to make him look that good either with his speech impediment and things like that.
Nah, you couldn't have
Man-
done that to Tyson back in the day. Man's getting knocked in, but he'd be fucking dead right there
you know,
from dead.
The ring's where the ring is where it
Tyson-
mattered to these people.
Tyson was
He'd
Tyson was
fucking
talking about
rip your face
eating
off, bro.
children. Yeah, he wasn't playing.
Yeah,
I'm a man's man. You can never fuck with me.
I love
You know what I'm
Tyson,
saying?
though,
Yeah, I
let's
mean.
say.
That was that. He the dude, bro. He's that dude.
then you get the complete opposite spectrum where if you tried to fuck with Ali, he would have fucking been so intellectual and fucking technical about his response, you'd have just not had an answer for that guy. Boom, bye, hey.
That still in the hat thing was a bit booky, yeah, still. But publicity in it. It is what it is. We're all sitting here talking about it, so they've achieved whatever they wanted to achieve.
Of course.
We watching it live.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
Man's love drama, innit, bro? People love the drama.
Should we get the Zoom on, watch the live fight, and we'll all discuss the fight while we're all watching it
We
around the
could
world,
do.
innit?
Yeah, we could do.
You know what I
We
mean?
used to do that in the early COVID days.
Yeah.
Talk about like a past era, hopefully for real.
Well, the opposite, so you can get a community listen. We're going to be discussing the fight live. You know, man will be there.
Yeah,
People
do
in
you
the
know
room, people on
what?
Zoom.
If we don't stream it and we could sit there
We
and just,
can watch
we
it.
just have
We
on.
don't- we're
Stream,
not
stream
allowed
the
to
watch
stream it.
party.
We're not
stream
allowed
the
to do
watch
it, but
party.
we can watch it though, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be we'll do
Because
that.
that's easier than
Fight
getting
reactions.
jammed up 10
Yeah.
times.
We could put the fight.
I
on
watch
there.
these guys. I really hate
Yeah.
these dudes on
Watch
YouTube.
that.
Like, guys, got it. You
Yeah,
got
can watch
to
us like
subscribe
this.
to my
Yeah.
Instagram right now.
Maybe even catch a bit of reflection.
If they're lucky, bro.
Oh, something smells horrible. Fucking horrific out here.
Is it?
Wow.
You smoking?
Oh, not me.
Proper typing again.
Oh,
No,
that's
but something
trouble.
smells horrific out here. Is that what he's smoking?
Oh, no, that would smell good, in my opinion. But
This one's nice. Forgot what it was now. Letter 33, I think.
gotta go get my dinner on, bros.
No worries, man.
Yeah, that was mad that Taylor Lito dropped in earlier in the chat, bro.
No,
That's
that was
really
nice, man, having him
Nice,
here, man.
Nice.
I subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna check out some of them videos.
Yeah, wicked, man. Really good fun to watch, man.
Yeah.
He's close to you,
I've
Sonny?
heard- I think they're in London side still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
That's
a couple
close to
hours.
me, relative.
Bro, in the UK, everything's close, man. It's 2 hours, like 3 hours.
Yeah.
5 hours if you got to go Scotland. Like, do you know what I mean? 6 hours max. Or you can just fly. It's like an
Yeah.
hour in the plane.
Hour in the
Yeah.
Less than that, 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I did that once. I didn't. I booked to do that once.
He still didn't do it.
Twice. Do you remember
And
that?
then it's just left
Missed
us.
the fucking plane twice, bro.
Still ended up driving.
Fuck's sake. Like, got there, parking the van up, missed the first flight, booked the second flight, went to park the van in cheaper parking. By the time we get back, we've missed the second flight. Like, fucking hell, alright, fuck it, let's get the van, we're driving then, innit? Just fucking drive up to Scotland instead then. The whole idea was to try and save some time. And that didn't
It
happen.
didn't work.
It wasn't too bad. 5.5, 6 hours it takes, innit? Drive up Glasgow.
Unprepared driver. That's the difference.
Nah, we came back and stopped and picked up a blanket and that. But
No, what I meant was unprepared is when you haven't prepared your body for it. Like,
pick up his blanket.
yeah,
What?
you haven't prepared your body for the drive up there. Like, otherwise you'd have prepped yourself through the day.
Yeah. We're supposed to be going on an aeroplane, but we choose to go back up in the minibus. Fuck's sake.
The airplane. You lot are supposed to come and help us fucking set the exhibition up. We'd already done it all the time. You lot arrived the next day, like.
It was the night, bro. We got
The
there.
night, but you went in.
We
for
ended
the
up getting
next
there about
day.
1 o'clock in the morning instead. Fun times.
Fuck that. Oh, mate, Saint seems to think Glasgow's all fucking pretty green and flowers and shit.
No,
Nah.
Glasgow's a city, but just right outside.
Outside
bro,
on the
lovely.
way up there, man, you get to see plenty.
Aye. Lake District and shit, bro.
Mm.
Oh, man.
It's like yes, it's close to the nicer greener bits up there, bro. 100%.
Oh yeah.
He seems to think I live in a fucking cave.
He lives in a castle, doesn't he, bro? Provo.
In Scotland, they all live in castles, don't they?
No.
You live on the lock, don't you?
Yeah.
You live on that lock,
Oh, yeah.
don't you?
Not yet. The drawbridge moat thing, yeah.
Bro, if I could get one, aye.
Did we have another drink, or did you just bring the bottle?
Ah, no, we had one.
Drink the bottle.
Did we?
Of course we did.
I don't remember that one.
I'll have to have one more then, innit? Last one then. Last one.
Alright, yeah, we'll do that then.
That.
Oh, big news,
right.
man. Big news. I don't know if I should tell you or not, but yeah, I suppose.
You can't just say thank news and then say,
Big news! Oh yeah, I can't tell you. Oh, I don't know if I should tell you. Alright, don't worry
I've got the solution.
Oh, the solution! Right, here we go.
No, it's not that.
No?
MJ's got his test in it, so I just got his test on Wednesday morning.
I thought you were talking about crypto bloody
Nah, not yet,
solution,
bro, not
you
yet.
fool. Got the solution.
never know.
It's big news for me.
Tav, you just put that in your head.
Ooh,
Why don't you just ask Tav, because he's a driving instructor, and find out whether his car's free for the lesson on that day.
you reckon?
Obviously.
Because even that's better.
No, but he might be able to squeeze you a quick lesson in tomorrow before the test so he gets used to the car and then use the car anyway.
When he said what he said today, yeah, I thought that was right as well.
Of course he is. He's used to his car,
He's
then he's
used
better
to
than
that
any
car
other
more
car.
than any other car.
I know that, I
Even
agree.
more than the
I wasn't
driving
really going to say that, but
instructor's
yeah,
car.
go on.
He's been driving his car more than that anyway. So he's learned to drive in his car. If he gets to take that for his test. Right, the issue is, yeah, he's got his test on Wednesday morning, 10 past 8, booked. Yeah, he's been on the waiting list. He's got a cancellation come up. But his driving instructor isn't free that time, so he can't use the driving instructor's car for his test.
Right.
It's alright. Being the loving parent that I am, he's got his car, bought him a car that he's got, a Fiat Polo, that is all insured
Hang on.
up. Not
Oh,
Fiat,
say it
Volkswagen Polo.
Fiat Polo.
Fiat Polo.
Fiat Polo, it's like you just invented a car.
Volkswagen Polo.
That's better.
Yeah. He is insured on that, everything. He's been learning. So majority time, except for his lessons, all of his practice time has been in that car. He goes out with his mum. And she's getting the credit for teaching him to drive. I can't, I'm not a good passenger. So his mum's taught him to drive, like, she's took him out this time.
Alright, anyway, solution.
What solution to what?
That's what you said, I found it. I've got it. The
No,
solution
that was
to
a
his
joke,
driving
bro.
lesson.
That was a joke.
Oh my
That
god,
was a
man. I
joke.
thought you were telling this
The
story
solution
about
is he's
something like
taking his test. Isn't it? The thing is, he's
Yeah.
taking his test on Wednesday morning. He could pass his test. That'd be amazing. That was the big news. That he's got his driving test finally.
Let's not applying the pressure and tell the whole
I'm
community
just
he's got
saying,
test
as
on
a
Wednesday.
parent,
gonna
yeah,
do it.
forget him. As a parent, I've been waiting for him to pass his test for ages. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Remember Friday night where he goes, Sarge, you want to fix that?
yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, now the taxi man's in as well, and I've got my own courier service.
Courier service, you send parcels out.
Whatever I need to send. Take that there.
But go and pick the lads up.
Yeah, go and pick. Well, you watch, man.
Cheers to passing
And
the
he'll
driving
do-
test.
I remember, shall I tell you why
Good
I
luck,
know it's
Sarge.
not even going to be a chore to him? Yeah, because when I first got my driving license, I loved being out there driving. You don't want to be at home.
Obviously, the laps of the town.
Do you know what I mean? You got somewhere to send me, send me, I'll go. Do you know what I mean?
Ah, of course, bro.
What, you're giving me diesel money as well? Ciao, save. I'm off.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean?
What's that, bro? Diesel? What is it?
It's a 1.2 Blue Motion, bro. 0 road
Oh,
tax on that
fuck's
shit.
sake, man.
Stop
20
start.
quid over last year, fucking.
Oh, that reminds me. Got to renew my car insurance.
I think I've got to do my road
6
tax.
days.
Oh, I need
6
to
days to
fucking
renew the
protect
car
my-
insurance.
I've got 4
What's the
days.
road tax on the Escalade then?
£500 a year. But
Insurance is less than your road tax.
listen, okay, I pay £500 a year on the Escalade.
Yeah.
I pay 0 on Sarge's car,
Cool,
and I
that's-
pay
that's-
0 on the Jag as well.
So it's on average.
On average, across the 3 cars.
Yeah. I pay £170 each.
There you go.
There we go.
Quick maths.
That's better.
Something like that.
Ah,
So
shit. The van's £500 as well.
that just blows it all out the window.
The van's £500
Yeah, so
as well.
each of these eco cars only cost £250 each in road tax.
But it could be worse. Do you know what I mean? If I didn't have 2 that cost me nothing, it'd be costing me loads. It's true, Leo knows. Like, man.
Now the other 2 would be £30 taxes, man. Don't worry, my big class is fucking £30, man. I'm all good.
£30. You can get
£30.
them too. You can get them too. £30.
£30. It's all good.
Zero's good as well, though.
Ah, yeah, 3.
Let's not be greedy, man. £30.
I remember. I remember the
fucking
first
year.
time I had a
Come on,
£30
man.
car tax. Yeah.
£30 for
And
the
I
whole
went to
year.
the
it's like
post
zero
office.
is good.
I went to the. Do you know? I bought the car, and the man said, "Look, it's £30 to tax that for the year." You know, I was buzzing like, what, £30 for the whole year?
I believe you
That's
went there and still tried to
brilliant.
get a 6 month one, didn't you?
No, fuck off.
£30 for the whole year. Can I have a 6 month tax?
They don't do it anyway. But I was gutted after I paid it. You know, I paid that £30. Yeah, came out of the post office. I was like, what? I've got to wait another year to do that now. Like, just pay only £30 for road tax.
Wow.
If it made you feel better, you should have gone back and got another one in 6 months for the fun of it.
No, I remember we went back, paid it.
Next time you feel like you want to do that again, yeah? Just come and pay mine now.
Nah, it's all good, bro. I'm alright.
Aye.
I'm alright.
Give me a
Ah,
shot.
I come round when my tax is due, and how long has it been since you paid your £40? Well, oh, it's been about 4 months. Do you want to do it again? Pay mine.
I paid £250 on my mum's as well.
Yeah, this tax avoidance thing you got going on here with the other cars is working out great.
That's what I'm saying. If I didn't have that, I'd be fucked.
I think you're going to have to buy 5 zero tax cars, like, in total
Listen,
to
though,
outweigh
on a level, I'll be straight
the
up.
3 that you're paying
I'll
for.
be straight up, yeah. I have now got the electric car bug. We will always have an electric car. They're brilliant. I'm sold. I'm sorry. And I did a thing today. I did a
quite
reset
there
on the
yet.
Jag, yeah. There's something with it. It puts itself... I've gained... Well, I don't know when it's charged fully, yeah. I've gained mileage today
Alright,
on the Jag.
you updated it.
Yeah. Whereas before, for some reason, when it was full, it would say you've only got 201 miles of range.
Yeah.
That's how it's been, yeah? And it's like, yo, supposed to get 240 something miles of range.
Yeah.
And there's this reset thing that you need to do on it to get it to recalculate based on your driving style how much
Oh, I
range
get
you'll
it.
get out
Okay,
of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I did that today, and it's not full right now, but right now it says we've got 229 miles of range.
Oh, cool.
And what percent is that charged? It's not fully charged yet, but it's there. There's still a bit more. That's going to go up to about 240, 247 miles range, and it'll be accurate to what it was. Technically, Mans have been saying, as I read up on it last night, that even if it got to 0,
It would
it would have carried
going.
on going. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have actually run out of battery at that point. It's just that you have
It was estimating it on the previous driving style.
some cold fucking thing. Like if it's less than 40 degrees centigrade, it trips into a mode where it does less mileage or something. I don't know. Because it's cold, the batteries do less in the cold. So it's on that. It's basically he's been working it out based on that at the minute. So then you put it into normal and it rechecks everything and then tells you the actual mileage that it's going to do. So I gained about 47 miles range today. I know it might bore you people who got petrol cars, yeah, but that's quite a lot if you've got an electric car.
It is. It don't get you to Scotland, but it's quite a lot.
No, but that's the difference, yeah? Of being able to go to London and back without charging or having to think, oh, I need a charge. 100 miles to London.
I'll just show you that thing. There's
Is that
junction
all
one
it
near
is?
rugby. They've got.
Yeah, it's 100 miles to London from
Oh,
here. So technically, if it's a full charge, should be very close to being able to get to London and back, depending on what
Yeah,
you're doing there
easily.
and how you're spending it. Do you know what I mean? So, but if you only had 201 fucking, you'd be like, I'm not sure. I know it's 100 miles there. Yeah, that's only leaving you 1 mile to
Yeah.
to go around London.
Aye, that's not getting you good.
That ain't getting you anywhere. You could sit
The
in
amount of
traffic for 1
circles you
mile.
need to fucking do. Shit, man.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
hate
not.
London.
It's not.
Fucking hate it. I despise
Oh.
it, bro.
Guess what's coming
Honestly.
tomorrow?
I hope it's something more. Like, go on.
London.
Here we go.
Draggy.
What?
Oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I've ordered, yeah, Draggy. It's a thing that you put in the car so you can do your 0 to 60
0 to
times
60.
and get a whole app and thing. We're going to make a video on the Jag,
Yeah, man.
0 to 60 times.
The wee fucking. The wee screen thing.
Yeah, you
Oh,
get a
yeah,
little
oh,
thing
yeah.
that's called Draggy.
Oh, yeah.
Triangulate,
proper
G-
timings and everything
triangulates
on there.
GPS location and that, and then it times you as you shoot off down the road.
It's just a couple of the boys have got it. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Well, there's different variations of it, but the one that we've seen, or the one that we've ordered, is Draggy.
Draggy's the kind of famous one at the minute,
Yeah.
bro, yeah. If you, do you know what I was thinking as well, bro? We'll put that on the cars, innit?
Yeah, you were saying.
Do
yeah.
some, not just the Jag, on these, bro.
I know that.
And do 0 to 60 times on this.
Yeah.
Like, they can take the piss. It's going to be like 2 seconds and shit, bro. I'm telling you. The 0 to 60 times on these are going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, man.
I bet that
do that
takes off,
fast,
like... Bro, this car here will go 80 miles an hour out of the box.
Wow.
This one at the top. It's rapid.
What is it? Just a nitro fucking.
Nah,
Nah,
bushless
nah.
6S, bro, this is.
What?
It's called an Armour Felony, this one.
Alright. Shit, man.
So
what,
we'll
it's
start
not got
making
an
some,
engine? Is that
start
electric?
making some films of those two.
Yeah, it's
while we're out
electric,
there.
bro. Bushless
yeah.
electric.
What? Fuck's sake. Nah, I've never even heard of them, bro. I've only
Oh,
ever
no,
seen
I
the
love 'em,
nitro
bro.
ones
I'm
and
into my
they're-
RC,
they're
bro. Yeah,
fast.
like I say. Robin's getting into editing more now, yeah? He's going to start off an RC YouTube channel. I'm going to be part of it as well. We'll do some shit on that as well. Build up some
Oh,
some
I don't know
videos.
that Da Vinci fucking Resolve.
Oh yeah, how you getting on with that?
I've not even tried it yet.
This is the thing.
I'll
You got to go and
open
get a
it
bit
up
of
and see
content
it.
as well, bro, innit? To get out there and make a video.
No, bro. I know.
It's what you trying to do with it as well, though.
It's, I don't know, mate, for the drone. So
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And obviously, I'm up in Scotland anyway, so. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
then Da Vinci's perfect for that, bro. Then just take the drone out, get a bit of footage, sit there, edit it up, put some music in the background, bit of text up on the screen, off you go. You made a video, bang.
That's it, mate. That's it, bro.
So you need flying it over the streets, over the parks, over a lake, over a pond, just showing man's
Just to
what's
start with,
going
bro.
on.
If you're
Yeah.
just practicing, bro, you got to practice, innit? You got to practice your editing.
Of course, of course.
As with anything you're doing, bro, you got to practice. So even if you're out there doing shit, like as if you were gonna make a proper video and put it out, even if you don't put it out at the end, it doesn't matter because that was all. The whole process was a practice run, innit?
Yeah.
Then you can sit at the end, watch the video, and think, you know what, is that actually even any good? Do you know what I mean? Or next time, okay, I need to do this and put this in more, or it wants this and it wants that more, and you go around again, innit?
Yeah,
It's a cycle. That's a straight up fact.
No, but I've not done anything to do with photography, videography,
Neither had I the first time, bro.
any of that shit. And I don't even know where to
Neither had
start.
I the first time, innit?
I don't even know where to start. Like, because on the drone,
just
there's
told you,
fucking
bro.
there's millions of settings on the drone for camera and video shit and all that, and I don't know what half it means.
Well,
Right,
either,
the
either,
discussions.
basics of
either watch
photography.
a YouTube video and see how they do it, or go out and test the different settings, keep landing it, taking it off, change the settings, and see what they come back and look like.
Practice, bro. Just do it.
You
That's
won't
the
know
whole
until you
point.
try.
Yeah, you gotta
At
try
the
it.
end of
Just
the
do it,
day.
bro. Know that the first one's going to be shit. You probably won't get published.
Yeah.
You're probably going to
of
get back
course,
gassed
yeah.
and publish it anyway.
Take it out at a different
It
time
is
of
what it
day,
is.
change the settings, see whether it picks up the light any better, things like that. Just know what it
Just
works
do the
like
basics,
when it
bro.
works.
Like,
I
for
mean-
example, yeah, think to yourself, okay, I want to make a video today that's got 5 shots in it. Yeah? Think of the shots that you want, go and record them, bring them back, and then edit them into a video. Cut them up, chop them up, drop them down. Then look at what effects you want to put on and,
Yeah, I mean,
and how much you want to fuck about with it
Film the
afterwards.
clock tower or something, fly up from the bottom, film it all the way to the top,
Whatever
show the
it is.
faces of the clock, and
Where-
come back down again, something like that. You know, anything.
There's a couple of things. I've got on mind.
Yeah, like I say, they're the good ones you want to do, but when you get to that, we want to mess about with all the other ones first. You don't want to keep those good ideas you got. You don't want to keep going back to film time and time again.
I'm no obviously I've no long had it. I've no long had the drone, and to be honest, I'm still learning how to fly it. So I'm trying to go into open spaces.
Yeah.
I'm not want to go into the middle of the.
Oh, you live in
signals
fucking
stuff.
Scotland, bro.
Bro. It's still fucking tight up here.
Yeah, no, if
Sorry.
you're in the centre, bro, if you're in the city, then it's still, I know what you're saying. You need to find somewhere where you can go and practice a bit, innit?
Aye. So I'm not going to take it straight into the town and start recording all the shit that I do
Go
want
find
to
a
record.
field with some sheepies and start filming them, innit? Running across the fields and that or something.
Do you know what, bro? It's one of those. I think you just got to get out of there. Look at that guy we started watching, yeah. I don't even know his name. What's his name?
The food guy.
Yeah. Rate My Takeaway.
Right, my takeaway.
Is in that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
But is that the? Is he a Mank?
He's a northerner. I don't know what is he.
He's
Further
from
Leeds, I think.
From
Leeds, yeah.
Leeds.
No, that's not. That's it. Might be. I don't know.
Now, bro, go and watch his videos, yeah. I tell you what, they're fucking addictive. Yeah, you wouldn't get it, yeah. It's just some guy goes out to different takeaways, takes
He's
his
Leeds.
fold up. He takes his
His
fold up
table.
table. You seen him, yeah?
Yeah.
Famous, bro. Look at him now. Look,
at
I've just
him,
mentioned
man.
him, and you all like, that's what I'm saying. He's
I know.
he's blown up. Do you know what I mean? He ain't got no. There's like, don't disrespect you. Listen, I'm a subscriber, yeah. But he's if I'm not, they send me every fucking video he's done anyway. on YouTube.
Aye. I watched the breakfast they got at the woman's kitchen.
Well, we've watched a lot of them. We've watched
We
most
watched
of
quite a
them.
few, man. His desserts and his whatever it
Like a
might
mad
be. He's had
fucked up
loads.
hash brown and shit.
Do you know what? Bless him, man. He reminds me of Peter Kay a little bit. His mannerisms and everything, yeah. And when he said as well, yeah, that is he the love child? He's not the love child of
Yeah,
Peter Kay. And what was the other guy?
There's the other one. I can't remember what was the other one.
But when he said it, I looked at him. I was like, oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember now.
Oh shit, he's brilliant, bro. Like I say, but what I'm saying is like, just a real guy, just doing his normal thing, just sitting there waiting to
Waiting
think.
to take
There's no frills. There's no jazz, no Bentleys,
Yeah,
no. Do you know what I mean? No drip, no bling, no. It's just it's just doing what he's doing, blowing up. I
Fucking
love that
fold-up
shit,
table.
bro. Fold up table and a camping chair. I love
Yeah,
it.
Sitting outside the fucking shop, man. That's mental.
Oh, what?
I told Sarge, yeah, you're gonna start your YouTube career, yeah. You're gonna follow his format, yeah. But we'll hook you up a little bit. Yeah, we'll take you around Birmingham to all the places, Midlands food places, and we'll get you a nice van. We've got a van in it. We'll sort the van out.
Right?
So you forget the table. You come and sit in the back of the van nicely and properly and rate the fucking thing properly, innit? Robin came out with a good point, yeah, that he's sitting there outside the restaurant. If that food turns out to be shit, yeah, he's not really going to turn around in front and say, do you know what? Oh, this is shit. Not right outside the
Not
restaurant.
right
innit?
outside the
They're gonna-
restaurant. Sometimes you sit
You
right
need to
outside
go in the
window by
back,
the front
eat your
door.
food and give it an honest opinion, innit, bro? Do you know what I mean?
Aye,
Watch out, man like Sarge channel's coming soon. Takeaways of Birmingham.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man like size like takeaways.
Man like takeaways.
Man like takeaways.
That's Oi, I'm gonna have to take this video down now. Man's take my title. Man like takeaways.
Well, I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, bro. I like that. Man like takeaways.
Man like takeaways.
Watch out for that. Yeah, you heard that here first. We get one of the magnetic signs for the van. Man like
Takeaways.
takeaways. I was gonna order some t-shirts. I'm gonna order some Crypto Pendu t-shirts.
I told you that, man. You should get them done anyway.
Banger. Alright, so who we got left in the live chat, man? Why are you lot all lurking, all 7 of you, whoever you are? Drop a little hi, hello or something.
I know, who's lurking? Is there anyone lurking?
Got late for a Monday still, innit?
It's pretty late for a Monday, man. Yeah, man.
Listen, did you pour that drink this time or not then, the last one? Don't tell me you did. No way, bro.
Oh, man, I poured it every time.
What, just now when you said that's the last one, you poured
It's
it and
not
we drank
just now. It's been like 10 plus minutes or so, bro.
it? The last time when you said, let's have one last one,
Yeah, we did that one.
I don't remember drinking that.
We did that one. But, you know, let's have one more last one.
Just in case you forgot to pour it.
I
think you
didn't,
should
man.
pour it.
Listen, you wait till Provo comes back. He's going to tell you this and we had it. Anyway, either way, watch this film back tomorrow.
Oh,
You're going to
okay,
see that we've
okay.
had 3 for the road.
Alright. Maybe, I don't know. He's like, has that really happened? You didn't feel like...
Listen, I'm telling you, I've done
I'm
it.
smoking split of 33 right now, so
I've
that
done
could be
man.
it. It's
all
just
right.
like...
I'm telling you, I've done
I
it.
saw the cup there empty. I was like, oh yeah, we was going to have a drink.
You're lucky I'm alright. Still on first wind.
I don't feel drunk.
The yawns haven't kicked in yet as well, so we're alright. I'll say that, they'll start in a minute.
I feel like we had a good discussion earlier. It was maybe useful to see a couple of different points of view about if a bear market comes. What are people's
your
future
strategy?
plans? Yeah, what's your
What's your
strategy?
strategy?
What's your strategy for the next bear market?
Yeah.
That's a good topic. We'll bring that back up on Friday night, I think. See what a few men say, what their different strategies are. No one that's able to type anything, yeah? Just lurkers.
Just lurkers.
Alright. We need something to happen, otherwise, you know, we're going to drink to something. We can't just, otherwise we won't remember it.
I want to make sure this is the last one for the road.
Yeah. That's what I've been saying.
The time when we're about to have it is 1:26. I'll just note a few moments just to remind you in 10 minutes.
Alright. 231 miles range. That's the most we've ever had. And it's still got 4 hours left.
There you go. Nice round number, look at that. You want a quick look on the ETH chart. Hey!
Bang!
Shit, catch it. Ah!
I just watched it flick up. Cut that bit out. Cut that
bit out. It's not often you get to see that exact figure.
It was on
It was
$4,000 exactly.
Exactly 4,000.
I was gonna go and print screen it and I missed it. Oh, 4,000.
No, ETH was. I showed Sonny. I've just seen it flicker out the corner of my eye, and ETH was exactly
Potty says, how's the PlayStation 5?
$4,000. And
Not
then
that
Sonny
I
was
played
about
it
to take a
too much.
screenshot, and it went straight
Potted.
to 401, 405, 410. So it's shot over now anyway.
It's been fine, been fun. We played golf. I've enjoyed
Played
golf.
on it a bit, yeah.
Play a bit of golf now and then. And I did play that Astro game a bit. I got into that a little bit. It was alright. It's sick. PlayStation 5.
With the Astro.
You don't finish that?
No, I didn't finish it, but I didn't spend that much time on it. But I had a session with a couple of hours play on that. Yeah, as I got to that bit where you're climbing up the sides.
Alright, Provo, you might remember a short while back, the Sonny goes, oh, we had another drink. Did we have one? Did you pour one? A minute ago, goes, alright, let's pour one more for the road.
Did we pour that drink and have it, bro? Was my question.
Oh, I don't know. I think
Jesus,
so. You
no.
said cheers anyway. You said cheers because I built one.
That was ages ago. That was the one before the last one that we called.
I'm telling him, when he watches this tomorrow, we've had 3 for the
It was
road.
about 20 minutes. Half an hour.
Listen, it, man, we had one. But anyway, here we go
It
again.
is right. We're doing this one.
Alright.
Potted to you, mate.
Potted.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Done in the
Cheers,
room.
bud. Oh, people still watching. Respect, man.
Still with us, man. Potted.
Provo is
Yes, right.
building one.
No,
It's the tobacco, bro.
if it's not that noisy,
He's still building one, yeah. No, he's still.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So that must have been the drink, then. Isn't it? If he's still building it.
nah, listen, that
Oh, I
was the
said
one.
better
That
have
was the
another just
one
to be safe.
before that one.
Yeah. Now we've definitely had the last drink now, bro. Departed.
Potted.
I was just questioning whether the last one actually even happened.
Oh, we've had a few last ones. Sure, potted or no, we've had a few last ones now. Yeah, potted is better to have another one just to be safe.
What now?
Well, that's why he come up there before he said cheers.
Might as well.
I think he meant the last one. We're alright, he meant the last one. Better have another one just to be safe. The last one.
Another one.
No, he meant the last one.
Nah, I think we'll be alright now.
We're pretty clear that the last one was the last one.
We don't have too
Was
many.
Yeah, it was.
Until the next one.
Possibly.
Abraham D says we should have a Binance Gold golf tournament, 20 BNG buy-in. What have we got? PGA Tour 21.
You got it.
I have the technology to set all of that up, you know.
I'm in.
Easy now. Robin says he's in.
Golf.
I'm obviously in. Alright, Abraham's in. We need one more contender.
Oh, nah,
Same
that
thing.
won't come
What
away.
place, man?
Not for 20 B&G.
Do you know what? I think Ander was saying he plays golf as well. He'd
Yeah.
probably be in for it. as
We
well.
could set that up one day, man. And we
Yeah.
said, like we said, we could show it. We could live stream the game,
Yeah.
can't we? That we're all
Well,
playing
yeah,
against each
yeah,
other for 20
yeah.
B&G.
I don't know.
Let's
The
just
only
call it
problem
10
with
to
that
begin with.
is if I live stream the game, you lot are all going to see my shots.
They can see your shots anyway.
I'm gonna see it with the fuck.
They
No,
can
no,
see
no,
you
no,
setting.
No,
they can still see you moving.
Not
They
if you're
can't see the
playing
clubs.
online. I know if
Yeah,
you're playing online.
I get it. They can't see the
They only
clubs.
see
Yeah.
their own ones, innit? They don't see your shot. You just play your own shots. You don't see everybody else's. You know what I mean?
All
It's not
right.
like we sit here
I know.
and
We
watch
just
them
get to see
set
the
up
other
and
guy
take their
swing.
shots.
They just get to see the other guy swing. The ball
No,
lands.
they don't even see that. You don't even see that.
What, you
yeah,
just-
kind of the ball's just there. Yeah, in that. So you're playing your game, innit? You're no waiting. If you're playing online in that, and then it comes down to like your swings. You're just playing. It's not like when we all here playing, innit? We all sit here, watch each other's shots, and see everybody's shots.
You just
If you're
consecutively take
playing
your shot
online,
after
yeah,
shot
yeah,
after
you're
shot
playing-
after shot.
yeah.
You're not waiting for anyone to take a shot.
Because while you're taking your shot, they're taking their shot as well, innit? In their game.
All right.
Do you know what I mean? And it just tallies it all up online together.
Yeah, but at some point you'll be ahead of them, or they'll be ahead of you, and they ain't watching
Yeah,
what
of
you're
course,
doing.
but they can't. What my point is, they don't get to see your screen. You know, like normally when we're sitting here playing, the other man's just watching us how we set our shots up, and then they follow us. When you're playing online, you don't get to do that.
All right, I'll let you show my screen now.
Your screen, if you're here, is going to be the same as my screen, but then it's like we're giving our shots away, and
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll take them on like that.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll do a little test one first. We'll see how it sets up, Abraham. How's that?
Because we've got to let other people see what we're doing anyway. One of us is doing. We
Yeah,
don't
for
have
the
to whole game.
stream, in that sense, yeah,
Yeah.
you got to show something.
And it's not like they're sitting there waiting to watch our stream to see what shot you've played to play your shot.
No,
I'm
I can
just gonna
set it
shoot
up so that they could see. Now, like we're sitting here, they can see that, and on the side or somewhere, or the game's big, and they can just see us small on the side or however.
Yeah.
To match what through the PlayStation.
We'll have a delayed start in it,
What do you mean?
where you let somebody start. We don't say if everyone starts at 2 minutes apart, 2.5 minutes apart. So therefore, should you be watching any one shot now? Yeah, we're not at the same point.
But we could probably set it up with 4 people here
Yeah.
and have the whole room, like all 4 of us here in the room, playing and then watching us.
I know,
Two
but
cameras set
then
up.
we have to do the one shot at a time, and it takes a lot.
But then it's not playing with anybody
You gotta
online.
get
it's only
Abraham.
people, yeah. No, obviously that'd have to be different people, isn't it, in that sense. We'll work it out, bro.
We'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
Oh, that's definitely the last one for the road. Not so much time in there. Mate,
Yeah.
you best not have another one.
It's been good.
Monday makes a
What's
difference.
happening?
Robin's just determined that was the last one.
That was definitely the last one for me.
That was the one for the road. We should set up a game of Monopoly. I ain't played that in ages. 10 BNG entry. 20 BNG, bro. That's a lot of money, man.
Oh, you bottled it already, eh, bro?
We
Oh,
used to play for 10
alright.
IND back in the day, Monopoly.
Fuck that. Fuck
I won loads
Hey,
of 10
Ram, if you
INDs.
want, we'll just play 1 BNG per stroke that you're behind.
That's how we normally play when we're playing. If we're playing.
So if you're 5 shots
It's
off
much
the
more
leader at
fun
the
to
end,
watch it that way, yeah. You know, if you're just
know what I
playing golf here, when we're playing golf here, if you know that if you fuck up one shot and it's gone in the water, you're like, you bastard.
and then the
It's
other
not,
guy,
it's
then
not
the-
even just about the game anymore.
you
It's
drop
like,
one and the
fuck
guy
me.
birdies one. It's like
That's 2
shit.
BNG just on that fuck up alone.
that.
We do play it that way.
It's
But
a good
we
laugh.
played that way.
It is a
It's
good
the
laugh.
pressure.
It
It's
just-
the pressure of
It adds
losing
that extra
more.
slice of pressure
Yeah.
every point throughout the whole game. Every shot you fuck up costs you 1 more BNG. It's brilliant.
If you like, we'll set a max in it. Like you can't lose any more than this, but you could go up to there.
Bro, if nothing else, yeah, we could set up the whole thing here now, just me and you, playing that match. 1 BNG against each other.
No.
Not right now.
Listen,
Do
I
know what
know
mean?
you
But-
said now. I was
no,
like,
no,
what?
not right now.
Mans are coming in
We
the
can
room
set it
now.
up
They're like,
this
what
week.
are
We
these
set
are
it
doing?
up
They're
this
about to
week.
live stream a game or something. Look, the people are joining the room.
Listen, I think it'd be fair.
Listen, I think,
give
yeah,
Abraham chance to
midweek,
practice.
Thursday, something like that, man. We'll do
Yeah.
it one of the days, man. I got no problem with that.
Yeah, we'll set it
Hey,
up.
Aaron, get some practice in, man. We're trying to set it up from
I've
our end.
got that thing to set it up so I can record stream straight into the thing from the PlayStation. Bang. Watch it up there. Set it all up. This week, come in, yeah? 18 holes?
Depends on what time we starting it.
No, we can start it at a nice time, then in the like 4, 5, 6 o'clock or something one evening, isn't it?
Oh, easy. Go on, Abraham. Let's go. I'm down. Yeah, man. Get some practice in, man. We need some practice as well. We haven't
Yeah,
played
we'll
in
do
fucking
one
quite a
stream
bit,
set up
actually, but
practice,
you know
me
what
and
I mean?
Robin. With money on tournament, BNG.
Yeah, just the two of us. Just
Just me
pressure
and
on
Robin,
Abraham.
yeah?
And then you can see us play honestly as well.
Yeah,
before
then,
you
yeah,
think,
it gives you an
"Ooh,
idea of
I'm
what-
playing against them.
This
or
is their level of gameplay.
they're shit. I'm all in.
Yeah, it's fair that way, bro. Because you know,
Yeah,
of course,
we wanna
we'll
be
have a
fair.
little banter between me and Robin on the golf this week, some point.
From most of the time, the lads come down here.
And
Me and Sully are better than them.
We'll
We're not
keep it
saying we're
open
great
right
at
now.
it. but, you know,
Maybe even be a couple of extra players if anybody else wants to join when the lads hear
yeah,
about it,
man.
doing it.
Neil and Phil have
know what I
supposedly
mean? You
been
never
practicing,
know.
so
You
we
never
might
know.
get them down here to just
you know what
see
I
how
mean?
it goes, man. It's a bit of fun. Bit of fun.
Bit of fun, and it'll be dividends for everybody. in the
Dividends for
community,
everyone
sending
while we
around
move the tokens
when we
about.
do it, boom.
What do you reckon, Provo?
I mean, I'm up for that. Bro. I
Yeah.
don't have the game, but
Oh, it's a good game.
It's a good game, man.
Let's see our characters. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
we're doing that this week.
Hey, Ram, get your avatar set up.
Yeah, get yourself ready, man. Get yourself ready.
We want to see you in the game. You understand that? We
EA
want to see
Sports.
you in the game.
in the game.
Get your avatar set up, man. We've done ours pretty good. Yeah, we'll give it that.
We spent 10 minutes on it.
Yeah,
If you know, you know, innit?
yeah, yeah. You know.
Alright, yeah, we'll set that up then this week. Tuesday tomorrow, innit? Wednesday or Thursday, maybe. Yeah, sounds good. Maybe a 9. Depending on how many people. If it's just me and you, we do 18.
Yeah.
If it's a few mans, we do a 9-hole because you don't want the stream to be too long, innit? But 9 holes with a few mans takes us a couple of hours to get through.
Yeah. And it reminds me of having a tournament. Don't let yourself a
4.
tournament.
No,
Right,
it's
like,
just 4 people.
a tournament.
Yeah, here it's just 4. If it's local plays, 4.
Then what about live?
You can have a bigger tournament, I think.
Is it?
Yeah. I haven't done it live. Like, I haven't been online too much. I tried to play once, it didn't connect properly. Like,
Listen, saying that, if you lot are into it, man, let us know. I'm sure you lot game a lot.
yeah, PGA Tour 2021.
2021, man. We'll get it on.
it's fucking freezing, man.
Yeah.
Oh, where you gone out to?
He's outside smoking, isn't he?
Oh, of course, man. Bro, I'm with you, man. When I'm at home, bro, I don't smoke in the house. I have to step outside. Come rain or shine or snow. I've stood in the snow, haven't I, before, man. It's all good.
I don't smoke inside the house. Like, in that night, it's just... Obviously, this is my office. It's outside. One of those.
That,
It is what it
that's
is.
not right, bro. I need to get a fucking office. That's what I need to get.
Yeah.
There
Get a
you
man
go.
cave at the back.
That's something easy to work to, man. Get your little man cave out the back, a little shed or something where you can just watch and do your thing. And
It's well worth it.
you know what I mean? Keep your eye on the screen and enjoy that smoke.
No doubt.
You're still looking at
Well,
it.
it does a
You're
little
still
bit.
looking
It
at it on your phone,
stems,
though,
it
ain't
stems
you?
from work in that
Aye.
sense, yeah. From the music industry back in the day, when you used to spend that long in front of the computer, it was a little bit motivating to have a little zoot there now and then. Even now, people do it when they're, you know. But then that progressed into coding the same way. It's like if you're going to spend fucking 12 hours a day in front of the computer
Yeah.
screen, have a little thing there just to keep you fucking focused along the way, innit? It's one of those.
Exactly, bro.
It is what it is.
Man, it's becoming alright now. People are kind of accepting it.
People are
It's not
catching
that
up,
bad.
innit? People are catching up. It's not just about sitting there fucking being giggly and not.
Aye,
You know what I mean?
Lazy and shit, getting the munchies.
No,
no.
there's much more to it than that.
Oh yes.
I was just saying, as long as you get your shit done, man, fucking hell. Get your shit done. Don't just fucking sit there and fuck about all day long, yeah, if you've had a smoke.
Yeah, of course.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Do your
Stop
shit, you
getting my
do your
shit
shit.
done when I've had a smoke.
That's what I mean, yeah.
I smoke for the minute I wake up to the minute I go to my bed.
Oh, I'm the same as you, mate. Not quite from that minute,
That's
but you know, got to go and brush my teeth, wash my face, and that, and make a cup of tea. But otherwise, yeah. I haven't got one in the ashtray next to my bed. No.
No, bro. No. I'm outside, remember?
Yeah, I know, mate. I'm the same as you.
So-
I get up in the morning, mate, get
Aye.
myself fresh,
Get up.
make my cup of tea, get my spliff built, my flavoured tobacco, should I say, and walk outside and smoke
Aye.
one hand in hand, mate. Cup of tea and one of those in my hand, mate. That's how I start my morning every day.
He's on it.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
So it's got to be done, isn't it? And then you get on with what you got to do in the day, and hopefully you're doing something that allows you to smoke while you're doing it, and your day continues, isn't it?
Alright, guys. I'm going to call it here.
Yeah, man.
It's getting a bit late now for a Monday night. But thanks for everybody joining. Appreciate all you guys. And you'll hear from us soon. We'll be back.
Yeah, man. Thank you
Take
very
care,
much, guys.
everyone.
Aye. Take it easy,
Catch you
guys.
on the next one.
Catch you all on the
Enjoy
next
your
one.